He said, hey, look. He said, hey, look. He said, hey, 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 hey.
Welcome to the Snark. You're about to get your ears glazed by the great Chris Raygun, Derek Blackman, and Tom Sweeney. Sit back and prepare for some action. Sit back and prepare for some glazing glory.
Welcome to the Snark Podcast, everybody. Hi, how are you doing? It's me, Chris. It's him, Tom Sweeney. It's him, Derek.
It's me. It's Tom Sweeney.
Sweeney death.
Welcome to the Snark Podcast. Remember, before we go, I keep forgetting to do this. Lately, I've been forgetting to do this. Go over to patreon.com/snarktank. Throw us over $1 and you get this episode ad-free, every episode ad-free. Early access, exclusive episodes, all that stuff. Yeah. Head on over there, over yonder. We got a lot to.
What the fuck? Why'd you fucking take that fucking statement?
We got a lot of stuff today.
Good episode.
So it's a fun. There's a lot here.
Action packed.
Involuntary action packed.
Yeah, dude.
Apparently. Oh boy.
Where do we start?
I can't with society. That's all. I just don't know what. I'm so defeated.
Where do we start? You would assume like they're gonna chill, right? Like it's gonna be like it's a regular one, right? Because there's so much. Oh, let me turn off my
No, that was me. I think. Hold on.
That was me.
Was it you? That was your Discord?
Yeah.
Damn it. It's all over.
Discord.
So
yeah. So I don't even
know how to start it. You know what I mean?
There's so much happened there. That's why.
So much did happen.
So much happened.
Trump inauguration happened, and there was some funny stuff within it that, like, I was like, okay, I'm.
But that guy standing over him like a stand from JoJo, that fucking dark figure.
Oh, the guy with the hat.
Yeah.
Was that Melania?
No, Melania was
that
with the hat.
Yeah, it was Melania.
I thought it was Agent 47.
Why was she looming over him like that?
She was doing so much. I don't know what you know how there's like coded, there's like hidden messages and shit. Like some people, they're like, if this was a movie, it would be studied. You know, like, oh, what does this mean?
What does this mean?
Yeah.
Like, what is the intent of this shot?
Yeah.
What is the significance? Because it really does look like she's looming, waiting to kill him.
Yeah.
Like that's the aura that image exudes of Melania standing in the suit with like the fucking Oppenheimer hat.
Yes,
it's crazy.
Interesting choice. I liked when Trump went in for a kiss on the cheek. The hat was completely blocking it, so maybe that was the intent. Because there's that shot of like Trump trying to get in, and the hat just like smashed against his head, and I'm like, oh, maybe it was a repellent. Because it was pretty obvious, though, that she had to, I think she was held up at gunpoint beforehand or something. Because usually she's so like, don't touch me, get the fuck away from me. Yeah. And she completely behaved. That is like not in her character.
On one condition, I have to dress like I'm going to kill you.
I think that's, yeah. Like, to let you know that I still hate you so much, I'm going to look like your assassin.
It's like she's leaving breadcrumbs to the point where they inevitably, when these guys kill themselves in a bunker eventually.
Right.
She'll have like historical, they'll be like, oh, well, she clearly didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
It's
like, I know that would be enough for some people, but me, I'm like, bitch,
whatever.
leave. What are you doing?
I mean, it's pretty sweet. It's a pretty sweet
deal. Also,
setup,
can't leave.
To be honest with you.
It would, is that, let's say.
I don't know if I would leave, really. Like, if my wife was, like, a dictator,
Yeah.
Or, like, who wanted to be dictator and was actually, like, kind of succeeding, I'm like, oh, no, what the fuck? I'll stay here.
I wish. I have.
What am I going to do? Join the people who, like, he's fucking over, Get deported?
Look, man, I want to be that.
What do you do?
I just don't know if I have it in me.
Yeah.
I'm such a, like, pushover that likes justice and, like, rebellion, and I kind of hate it.
I think I would say.
Oh, I would not, but I would.
I'd be like, fuck.
I grew up on Heroes.
My feeling would be like,
I'm hoping I get there.
I hate Heroes, actually. I think Heroes have ruined everything.
I love the concept of Heroes, but
I think, in fact, Heroes are the reason we're in this situation because everybody's like, no, we should actually be good.
Well, I will say
be kind.
to a certain extent, I would say Iron Man has kind of ruined the image of every billionaire is evil.
Batman too.
Batman. See, I don't really because nobody.
I can't.
Do you know anyone that wants
forget that Batman's a billionaire?
Right. Do you know anyone
Well,
that
yeah, he's
actually
so
wants to be Bruce Wayne?
I know a ton of people. Is it that
Ooh,
people?
no, you
it is that I
don't.
do. I just that what happens is that modern
Bro,
concept.
hold on, wait. Let's unpack that.
I
Let's
do.
unpack that.
I do.
You know a ton of people who want to be Bruce Wayne.
Love to be fucking Bruce Wayne. Yes, because he just kind of chills as a billionaire.
Let me ask you something. Between Iron Man, between Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne, do you know more people that would be Bruce Wayne more than Tony Stark?
No, probably not anymore because of the fact that
Under no
Iron Man is more in the modern zeitgeist. 100%. Yeah.
It's just, but Bruce Wayne has never even been like he was always just. He doesn't even enjoy he doesn't enjoy that aspect. It's so miserable that the only time he's even remotely happy is when he's snapping people's necks,
fucking up disabled people.
He's just like, I broke your neck, but you're not dead.
You're gonna die on your way to the hospital.
Yeah, but I didn't do it. It's like when Disneyland like escorts you off the premise and then you die. You're like, you didn't die in Disneyland.
It's a fate worse than death in many cases because they're just paralyzed.
They're in pain till they die.
Yeah.
But what's it called? I think because Bruce Wayne kind of just chills. He doesn't like a miserable guy. He's like clearly like fucking sociopathically like, yeah, I'm enjoying myself. I'm fucking all these hot women. Awesome. But he's having a good time. It's that he's crazy.
I understand.
So he can't enjoy it. He wants to go beat up a disabled person.
I understand, like, if Bruce Wayne wasn't Batman, the idea of being Bruce Wayne sounds awesome. But I just think, like, since we know who this person is,
we know who he really is.
We're like,
under the cowl,
I don't want to be. It's pretty much everybody just wants to get the bat suit and then beat people up. Like, that's the real fantasy. But I think there's more people that want to be Tony Stark than they want to be Iron Man, actually.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Always.
Yeah.
It's always the people don't want to live the more mundane part of the life, obviously.
Yeah,
Except for Tony.
typically.
But Tony is different because Tony gets to, like, he lives because it isn't really a divide between him and Iron Man the same way there's a divide between him and Batman. You know?
Of course, yeah.
Like,
but, like,
Bruce and Batman.
it's just more of, like, that Iron Man shit seems really dangerous, even though obviously the Batman shit's dangerous, but it's just like, being Tony Stark, basically being RDJ, right? That's the real thing. Because Tony Stark before RDJ, no one really cared about him. Like,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
It was just like, he's just there. He's a thing. He has sometimes a bushy mustache or something.
Yeah. He
Whatever.
has like a little cameo in the Spider-Man cartoon that no one remembers.
Yeah, he's just like, hey,
I remember War Machine more than I remember Iron Man cameo.
it's kind of.
I don't remember War Machine at all.
Yeah.
You remember his cameo?
In
like,
Spider-Man?
And like the coolest part of the show.
Yeah, War Machine just came on. He was like, damn. Hey, yo, it's me.
What's born inside? What's going on, brother? What's going on, brother? You don't
remember that?
No.
It's the little
And like
it's the
Spider-Man
cool-
being from Queens, he's like, yeah, I get this.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You don't wait. No, time out. You don't remember the
He's like, time out. Stop being stupid for a second.
You don't remember the coolest moment? Well, no, they're both in that moment.
The coolest moment
actually.
from what?
From the Spider-Man show when Carnage shows up and they have to fight Carnage. It's Iron Man and War Machine. You don't remember that?
Well, Tim, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
I was so focused on Spider-Man as an individual hero that whenever anybody else showed up, it felt like a knockoff version of the cartoon that I was watching. Like, it didn't feel real. I was like, who are these fake heroes being in this cartoon?
I feel like Spider-Man only succeeds really well. Well, not only succeeds really well. I think he's at his best when he is around other heroes. That's my.
I don't agree, really.
That's my personal opinion. I think he works well in the movies by himself, but I think what makes Spider-Man so awesome is the fact that he was a kid seeing other people be a hero, and he's like, I want to do that. I want to be a hero the best way I possibly can, and then he grows into being a hero that they're like, oh, I respect this guy. He was just a dude.
My heart goes out to you.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
My heart goes out to you. This is how I point with. I don't use fingers. I point.
I
like
do this, but I also have the unfiltered swagger of a black person built into me.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't salute someone. I forgot.
What was that review? It was like a Polygon review of Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Miles Morales.
Swagger of a young black tween.
That's great. I love that.
God bless.
I feel like that wasn't insidious at all. But
well,
I
it's not. It's just tone deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not insidious, but it's like, why would you even think to say that?
Stop.
Did no one like review that and be like,
when they say like,
that.
oh, you're man, you speak so well. Like, it's like, what are you saying?
You don't even sound black.
Yeah, like that shit like that. You're like, what? Oh, okay. It's like this. How could I take that as something good?
Should I be dancing? Should I be audibly dancing in the background?
Should I be just being like, damn, shit?
I'll be beatboxing over the phone to you.
Can you imagine?
Dang, I said something funny and you laughed, but didn't run to the other side of the room. Are you sure?
You didn't try to escape me when you laughed. It's intriguing.
Yeah, it's like I went to the doctor's today, this morning, and it's just all Armenians, right? And all the patients are Armenian.
Yeah.
And like there was like they
don't understand non-Armenian biology. They're like, what is
they're like, what's happening?
What?
But like even
Was it smell of cologne burning your nose? Was it
your brain's in your skull? Weird.
Armenians have our brains in our feet. That's interesting.
in their feet.
That sounds so terrible. I don't mean
funny.
that.
It was like so. I almost thought, dude, there was a moment where I was like, I'm gonna leave. Like I thought because it just felt so. I'm like, I clearly don't belong here. Where like everybody is like, speaking Armenian and older generation, and like when I walked in, one of the people at the desk looked kind of confused, and I was like, oh god. I was like, and then I'm speaking English like this. And then I had to repeat myself a couple of times, and I'm like, oh, they're so used to just speaking Armenian all fucking day that they're like, what? And I was like, this is crazy. Luckily, the nurse practitioner was like totally chill, but everything else was like, oh man, I think they're gonna just be like, yeah, you sure you don't want to go to like Popeyes or something? I think that might,
that might help you
better for you. Yeah. Like it just felt, I was like, oh, I'm in the wrong place, bro.
For you guys?
Get some Hawaiian punch and a spicy chicken.
Yeah. I mean, I would still like that, but I still need to get helped. He says, can I get both, please?
Man. Well, back to the fantastic reality we live in.
Yeah. So Elon did a Nazi salute on stage. I think it's pretty undebatable. I think it's really fucking hilarious that anybody's trying to argue. Like I think you can make certain arguments because I do think he's a fucking idiot. I do think he's a socially inept fucking moron.
Sure.
I could believe. So two things can be true, right? I think that he definitely believes a lot of like Nazi adjacent shit to the point where it's arguably like whether he does the salute or not really makes no difference to me as to how much I think or what I perceive him to believe, right?
Sure.
I could believe that he's autistic enough to think that he's throwing his hat out to the audience. But to me, it doesn't matter if you shit your pants by accident, right? And you're like, oh, I didn't shit I'm just autistic.
You still shat your pants.
You still shat your pants. And all of the like photos of other political figures doing like that, it's never the video clips that they share because the video clips give it away. It's not just this. Everybody's done this. It's the hand to the heart and then the fucking extend and then the straight fingers. None of those other people in those like comparison pictures where it's like Kamala or any of these people, none of them do that.
Every single one are not doing that. And what is so silly to me and how much this doesn't matter to these retards is that libs of TikTok, Chaya Rat Bitch, whatever what her name is, she actually shared a video of AOC, quote tweeted it, and AOC doesn't do hand heart out extended. She's doing this, and she does a little gesture like this.
Did you get that? He did it. Clip it.
I proudly did it. That's what I'm doing. But like, she's just so, and I'm like,
I'm the anti-Semite one, huh, guys? And he's out here standing on business.
Can I say something?
I at least weasel.
No.
I'm still a few points below you. You've racked up way too many points over the past year or two.
I'm not saluting.
Yeah, people in the audience think you're genuinely anti-Semitic. Which I also think.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's way too many.
I'm black from New York. There's something in there.
Someone hasn't put the clips together, but once it is, well,
what if it's genuinely like 17 hours of me being anti-Semitic? I'd be like, what the fuck?
I would be like, I missed a lot of that.
That's less than I thought.
I would have guessed maybe 12.
12?
Anti-Semitic?
Yeah, 12. 17 is too much, but 12 for sure.
I think there's like, 8.
I think genuinely for there's at least 1 whole hour of me being anti-Semitic.
Oh yeah, that easy.
At least like for real, genuinely,
easy.
Like cut up 1 hour.
Within like 4+ years, absolutely.
But then there's like way more of me, being homophobic. So go for that.
There's that too.
Listen, so yeah, I don't know, man. To me, it's like it's undebatably a Nazi salute. Like I don't even know how you would even.
I saw people that were not even fans of Elon. Trying to, even like Jon Stewart gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I thought that was kind of. I'm seeing so many people, and Jon Stewart, I was a little bit surprised because I feel like he must be informed with some of the things his activity, Elon Musk's activity on Twitter.
Sure.
Like simping for fucking white supremacist talking points, like, ooh, concerning about that replacement theory, like deeply concerning. And bringing back Andrew Anglin, who runs the Daily Stormer.
Yeah.
Like neo-Nazi
it's pretty
website.
clear.
Supporting fucking the far-right fucking party in Germany, like openly. What are they, the AGL, AGI, whatever the fuck they
I
are?
think.
Like, I'm just like, oh, there's many things to support that, like, it wouldn't be a stretch for him to do that. But I think the biggest thing is if none of that stuff existed, I think we would all just trump it up to, oh, he's just a try hard. He's just edgy. Because he's that. He's obviously edgy, and he's like, because I imagine it being like this. I always tell people, try to step in the shoes of Elon Musk in a way that you're stupid, you have unlimited power and resources, and you like doing edgy shit, like you're on fucking 4chan. You have the greatest moment to do one of the most upsetting things and know that you can get away with it. How many people would do that? They would do the same fucking thing. Like, look, I'm going to do the worst thing I can think of,
I would have
and
said
fucking.
the N-word. I would have said the N-word.
Right, and then,
of course,
and he'll still
100%,
get away with
yeah.
it. And that, so I'm thinking, how could you not? And then for people were sweeping from saying, oh, he was just doing the Roman salute, not the Nazi salute. I'm like, well, first of all,
It's the same thing.
It's derived from it, obviously. They were making excuses when Elon Musk. They were making excuses for him that Elon Musk didn't make excuses for.
Yeah,
and I also thought it was funny that the ADL made excuses for him,
bro.
The ADL
that made me laugh so hard because I'm like, bro, I remember. History is so funny because it's just like there's this big pretend blanket over everything. It's like, oh, they won't remember. They won't remember this thing that happened like less than 10 years ago. Bro, they were all over Pepe the Frog. Like that was a genuine symbol of like unmistakable white supremacy.
Yeah.
Like I remember it. Like it was a whole like thing with Hillary Clinton, and they were just like, Pepe is actually like a symbol of white supremacy. Actually,
everything you can think of, the OK hand gesture that
the OK milk
started. That milk was a thing. They jump on everything, and then miraculously, the guy that literally does the gesture, and the people that try to act like he somehow did it, like because he was saying my heart goes out to you. So people were saying somebody that I know that I'm friends with was like, yeah, I think my heart goes out. He said it. And I'm like, my guy, even if like, watch the clip and listen. He goes,
twice.
And then turns around and does
twice.
It. But I'm like, do you know anybody that's trying to be wholesome? And they're like, like my heart goes out to you. I'm like, oh yeah, that tracks. I'm trying, and also, you're a fucking dolphin. You're just like, my heart goes out to you.
Yeah, a single extension of the finger would have honestly, even with that, I would have been like,
this.
Literally, Trump has done this.
this.
Trump has done like, and then points, and he's like, oh yeah, he's like, Trump has done shit like that.
Yeah,
it's normal to be like, yeah, props, yeah, it goes out to you.
It's
and
such
then he's pointing to the people that are floating, or the guy in the nosebleed. The guy that's way up there. He's like, yeah, my heart goes out to you specifically. Like, come on, guys.
It's such a clear like piss on my head and tell me it's raining type thing. Where it's just like, dude, come on, just admit it. It's fun. Like if you want to admit, if you want. Like, I don't understand why so many people, like, they'll espouse all of these things, and then just, like, when they're called what the thing is, they'll be like, no, don't call me that. And it's like, are you not? I don't get it.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, it's crazy.
I just, like, why can't people you agree with suck? Like, why can't they just be like, oh, yeah, you know what? I agree with that guy's talking, but fuck him. I want nothing to do with him. Like, why can't that be a thing, too? Like, say, the people that, like, simp for Elon or Trump or anything. That are like, you know what? I agree with a lot of the policy and stuff, but this guy's a terrible fucking person. I wish this person didn't represent my values.
That's how I would feel. It's like, why is this fucking autistic moron?
That's our
destiny.
Our fucking our political standing.
Yeah, like
we're like, oh yeah, these politicians fucking suck, but unfortunately, they're better at maintaining people's rights than these guys.
Yeah, barely apparently.
Yeah, barely. Bare. Could you even say bare minimum? Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. I was thinking about BreadTube and like the biggest streamers. They are the representation of the left is hilarious.
It is
horrible.
funny.
I was thinking about it. I was like, it's fucked up when Hassan is the best representation of the larger streamers. When you think about the like Vosh and Destiny and all that shit, I'm like, oh my god. the bar is
Oh, well.
is the bar is.
Well, I mean,
But you know what I mean? Because like, okay, before
speaking of
Destiny, but think about okay, what happened with Vosh?
Mm-hmm.
He's still streaming because people, they're just they're like doing the Elon thing. Oh, even though we clearly saw the lolly and shit, like and the horse cock, the bestiality porn, I'm gonna pretend like it wasn't that or something, and I still like Vosh. So they're doing the same thing, right? It wasn't the Nazi salute, and then here comes Destiny, which he's had so much shit. He's been involved in so much shit for the longest time, but now finally somebody unearths all the fucking deviant shit he was doing behind the scenes.
all the people who hate him are also stupid. That's kind of the problem that Destiny has had, is that like everybody who, like there was that Mr. Girl dude who was like a psycho, and then just a bunch of other people who are just like they're not qualified to really do it, or they have no real place to speak.
That's true.
But now, yeah, apparently, like I don't know, he recorded people while he was having sex with them and like shared it.
Yeah, he was sharing,
which is
technically
interesting,
which is
behavior.
classified as revenge porn, even though it's not malicious. But
It's
like,
a crazy fucking thing to do.
I don't understand. It's absolutely
I-
crazy. Like I've done a lot of like videos and bullshit with like partners over the years and shit, and I've never one time showed my homies because
That's so crazy.
it's just not like. First of all, I'm not fucking like 16 to where I feel like post high school was the only time that would even be remotely like impressive to show. Like, hey, look what I did.
Dude,
we're
can
like
I say-
kids.
dude-
We're like, cool, man. Oh, look at him fucking raw dog that bitch. Hope she doesn't get pregnant.
Dude,
Like,
even then, I remember like nudes going around and like people like sharing them and being like, why like that's one thing that I've never really understood. I don't know why people do
I
that.
definitely never showed any girl I was dating's nudes, but we definitely all had nudes, or we were all sent each other the basketball team, 100%.
Oh, the basketball team?
Yeah, we would do that shit 100%.
I mean, I
100%.
see.
I
Like,
never did that.
There
I
was
never-
even
always-
culturally.
I would never do it. Like I would never do it to girls I was dating or I was talking to, or if I got nudes from a girl, like I would never be the one that would be like, I got this nude, I'm gonna ship it out. It'd be like, oh, in the group chat, like it's there.
It's
like,
look. I think like I
not
think
that
things like that
that's
exist.
even
Yeah.
right. Like I'm still gonna clarify that is not right.
You don't need to clarify.
That is not right.
I don't think you believe that.
I can believe it now.
Look,
when I was younger, this is just nudes. But when I was younger, I was like a dumb kid.
I definitely like I said I never participated, but if something was easily accessible, I looked because I'm like, oh, I'm curious now. Like, oh, so and so, like say a YouTuber's nudes or something drops, and I'm like, oh, really? That's crazy. And I'm like, see it, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Pour them, and then it's over. It's kind of like what was the thing called the fappening. Same principle.
Oh,
people
right,
released
yeah.
all that shit, and then it's like, oh man, that's crazy. Look at it. Oh, it sucks for them, and then that's it. Like it's like a thing, curiosity, and then immediately out of my psyche. But it's more of a curiosity because they're like, it's just there. I'm like,
Well,
I'm gonna pick.
yeah, it's just weird to record and then share it. Yeah, and
But you
then
understand
expect-
the concept of like why, like say,
I understand it conceptually. I'm just saying like my entire life I've just never really. It always felt weird to me that people like I would get like I remember I got a text like in like ninth, no not ninth grade, that's maybe 10th or 11th grade. I'm just like, look at this, I just got this from this girl, and I'm like, why are you sending this to me?
I'm trying to impress you.
I just why I don't care.
I'm trying to impress you.
Yeah,
And to me, I'm just like, I don't know. Back then, I was,
Yeah, I'm more like I don't need to see that shit. Like say, especially like say,
Well, to me, I was thinking it was like, dude, if I do this, or if I share it with like some girl and then she's showing all of her fucking friends or whatever, I'm like, I'd be fucking annoyed.
I wouldn't give a fuck. But my dick pic got leaked in school, so I was like, all right, well, I was already stoned.
Yeah, I
was
would.
like, well.
So put it this way, I'd rather not, obviously, like say default position, I think anyone would rather not have their nudes leaked unless they're into that shit. So I'd say default, most people would not want that. However, if say that did happen, I've never taken, now say if somebody was secretly taking stuff of me, I would be furious because
crazy.
I don't know how I look in this shit. That's one of the big things because I don't know how compromised I look. If I'm taking something,
You
myself,
gotta direct it. You gotta be like, you're like Wes Anderson behind the fucking the camera. Be like,
the yellow fucking aesthetic in the background.
get the horizon perfectly in center.
100%. That's the so if I ever been secretly recorded, like that does terrify me. Where I'm like, oh my god, that could I could look horrible.
Like, no, guys, you haven't seen the final edit.
Yeah,
It's not fair.
Like it's so far away that my dick looks really small.
I gotta touch up my dick. I gotta touch
It's
up
like
my
when
dick.
it's like when the Wolverine game leaked.
Oh my god.
It's like you're not supposed to see it in this way.
Yeah, this is the fucking pre-alpha, dude. Like,
Yeah, pre-alpha nudes.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so I mean,
Beta
we're
nudes.
talking about this because Destiny,
Yeah.
obviously he's getting apparently sued by somebody who
one of them.
So there's two things happening here. There's one person who they did a video, and I guess Destiny shared it with third parties that was not consented to, and so I think she's taking him to court. And then the other thing is that I saw another allegation that I don't think is being litigated, but it was another woman who said like she wasn't even aware that she was being recorded.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
those are the two things that are happening right now.
Yeah.
Which to me is just, I don't know. That's extra.
You don't do
Fucking
that.
insane.
To me, what's so wild and what's so, I guess, disappointing with like all these people in it, with Destiny specifically, because Destiny was like, he's a part of the bread tube. But to me, I sniffed like a million years ago. I was like, this guy's a piece of shit. Like, it was so obvious that it wasn't surprising when, every girl in his orbit he fucked. And to me, it's like, if you actually care about, like, say, like, if you're an egalitarian, if you care about, like, say, women's rights, or like, you don't fucking do shit like that. I'm every girl that I'm going to partner with and fucking employ, there needs to be some type of like, I'm a boss, and what are you gonna offer me for you to leech off?
Yeah,
Like,
edit for me.
yeah.
It's
Like,
fucking crazy.
That shit where I'm like, bro, that doesn't even cross my mind. For me, it has to be totally organic.
Yeah.
If a connection is built, it is just, we spent a lot of time with each other, and it turns out like, what's up? But it's so clearly not that, where even people, because some guy, I searched up Destiny allegations, and some guy named Mr. Sunday made a video, and he was the one that explained everything. Very silky.
The world sounds so stupid.
It
Sunday.
does.
Every time I hear a new person's name, I want to kill myself.
It makes me think that like this podcast, like most people can't listen to this because when I'm explaining this and they're like, what the
Mr.
fuck
Sunday,
are you talking?
Mr. Girl,
Destiny?
either up, Destiny. Sunday, that's a game.
There's some asshole name like it's fucking like you have to know.
Do you think people at Bungie are always disappointed whenever they see Destiny trending?
Yes.
And they click on it and it's like, I wonder what people are saying about our game.
Especially recently, because like, apparently there's multiple videos that all that shit. Whoever he sent all that stuff to leaked it all. And so there's the videos of some of the girls doing some stuff, Destiny beating off a bunch and shit.
Shitting in a cup.
So
I made that up.
Oh really?
What is it? Should I not clarify that?
I would never guess you made that one up. No, I'm just.
Is it that crazy? Compared to everything, what's so crazy about
I'm
that?
so withdrawn from stuff like that in general. For stuff like that, I'm just like, whatever, dude. Like I don't know. I've been really good at curating my feeds for them to not
No,
be
you
terrible.
haven't. You're on Twitter all the time.
Well, yeah, I'm curating my feed though.
Yeah, but like you're tweeting this. You see the same shit.
you
that we
see horrible shit.
Nah, I click not interested a lot on Twitter.
It doesn't work for me.
And then I keep ending up on the for you, and I'm like, no. And I just,
Yeah, the for you.
dude, every day I'm about to say twice, and I'm like some fucking wild take about comics or something I love about Star Wars or just some insane fucking just a straight up racist take, and I'm like,
Always
it's
trying to
not
pull
worth
you in.
it, and it's like it's not worth it. And
I just don't. I don't log on. I probably spend like 10 minutes on Twitter now.
I do use Twitter still, but I'm very much surrounded by a lot of good things.
Yeah. I mean, that's all it is. My Instagram's like that. My Instagram is curated well, and it's like
my
Insta's
doomed.
Instagram tries to shove like slut stuff.
Oh, hard.
hardcore gooner stuff all the time.
And I'm always like, that's actually not what I want. Like, say I show JoJo something.
I'm clicking all of it.
I feel like it's pipeline shit for real, dude.
It is.
I feel like it's real.
I showed
pipeline
JoJo.
shit,
I showed her and I was like, yo, look at this bullshit. She's like, click on it. I was like, no, it's going to ruin. As soon as you click on it, it's over.
Yeah.
It's hardcore goonery, right? It makes you goonery. It makes niggas weird. It makes niggas entitled to girls. Girls are like, oh, you're fucking strange. They're like, what do I do? How do I get girls? Fucking red tube pipeline shit. And then bam, conservative. The red pipe. The red
pill.
Red tube. You said
pill.
red tube pipeline.
You know
The
what I
red
mean.
tube,
You know what I
let's
mean.
go.
Shout out to red tube. Though. Shout out to red tube.
I mean, it's the same thing, I guess.
But then it ends up like, oh, what do I do? Then it just makes fucking Tate fucking fresh and fit.
So wait, hold
Those
on.
fresh and fit niggas. Oh my god.
Wait, what's the matter with that?
I just can't, dude. Myron's insane. That dude
Oh
said
yeah, Myron's literally a
the shit he puts on Twitter.
Myron.
I'm
I'm not even joking. If Myron. If Myron got set on fire today, I'd have a party tomorrow. There's a handful of people where like there are a handful of, and I won't announce it here. You'll find out when it happens. But there's a handful of people where like when they're like dead and buried, we're having a celebration stream.
Yeah.
And it's unequivocally going to be that. He's one of them though. I don't mind saying that because who cares? His fake hairline and everything. It's
he's so fucking embarrassing, dude.
He's such a terrible person.
yeah, but whatever.
I hope I. Oh
It
god,
just- it pays, man.
Speaking
It
of,
pays.
speaking
It
of
pays to
fucking
be terrible.
Speaking of degenerate ass niggas, fucking filthy scumlet ass niggas. That dumbass coonified fucking dude giving the "I Have a Dream" speech during a fucking Trump's inauguration.
I didn't.
I wish, dude.
That MAGA pastor.
I didn't even see that.
I wish. You know,
Did you watch the inauguration?
I watched maybe 15 minutes of it, and I was like, I can't
didn't
watch
watch
this.
it at
making
all.
me
I
angry.
caught highlights. There's no way
Yeah, I
was gonna
figured like
fucking
I
watch
don't know,
that.
whatever.
Yeah.
I was watching it.
Well, to be fair, I've never watched an inauguration in my life.
I watched a few of them.
Why?
Huh? I watched Barack Obama's because my grandma and aunt were there, but
I
they weren't
guess,
like in there, but they were there.
Yeah.
And
It's
then I watched his second one. I watched Biden's. I watched.
I was
just
just
fucking-
absolutely playing video games during
It's just
both
like
inaugurations.
bullshit rhetoric. That's the thing that always.
Oh, it
annoys
is. Yeah,
me.
Yeah.
100%.
So like
We're gonna fix everything. It's like, all right.
Yeah, okay. I saw the Village People fucking performing and Trump doing his jack off thing, and I
That
was
is
like,
so funny.
I was just like,
Snoop Dogg fucking
Snoop Dogg,
performed. Snoop Dogg
Nelly.
performed. I was like Nelly. I was like, what?
dude, these fucking
Bro.
traitors, bro. Especially
I was-
Snoop Dogg.
I was like, what are
Snoop
you
Dogg was
doing?
Snoop Dogg has a music video where a fake Trump gets shot,
Yeah.
and now he's like, yeah, Trump. You know, I'm like, fuck all that.
That to me is
it.
just like they're getting their bag. Or
fuck their bag.
Or
He had a whole ass song
Or-
with
What?
Nipsey Hussle.
He's trying not to get killed.
no, well, I think my honest instinct is that a lot of these people are trying to get their names off of certain lists. Specifically, maybe an Epstein list, maybe a Diddy
Maybe
list.
a Diddy list.
My gut tells me that that's kind of not 0% of what. That's probably like 40 to 50% of what this
There
is about.
is it is not implausible. It is
Yeah.
well, it is. I would say it's implausible
Because he's on that
It's-
list. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Trump is on that list. So clearly, if they're going to put that out, it helps for them to be like, hey, hey,
God
we're buds
damn it.
now, right?
McGregor
Yeah.
was there. Fucking
here's the
Pauls
thing.
were there. Theo Vaughn was there.
Fuck Theo Vaughn, like straight up. Like fuck him.
Well, Theo Vaughn has no. I don't even think Theo Vaughn's thought about anything ever, really.
But he's just like he's such a useful idiot. It pisses me off so much. Because like I think I said
Rogan there?
I said no. Even though he should be there, he literally should have been front and centered, getting butt fucked by fucking J.D.
Elon.
Vance or
He
something.
Yeah.
Like he should have been like, or like fucking being Baron's chair or something. You know,
That little nigga
fucking-
gives me
That's
that
crazy.
nigga gives me bad vibes, bro.
Baron
gives me bad vibes.
He looks like a
bro.
Skyrim giant.
The thing you put of him being a giant
that
walking.
shit is so
that
funny.
shit
is-
Someone edited him. Like he's like 20 feet tall. And
He's literally like a
he's
Skyrim giant.
walking
actually,
behind Trump,
lumbering.
and like Trump's at his dick. It's so funny. At least there was that video of him looking visibly upset, just
Being
being
Elon.
next to Elon, because Elon's being a fucking child like he always is, and Baron's just kind of like,
Dude, there's that shot of him going like Elon, where
yeah, there is that.
he's zonked out of his fucking mind.
Oh,
He was on Yayo for sure.
Bush? Did you see George Bush? George W. Bush?
I didn't see
He
George
fucking
Bush.
he was on dude, he was at one there's a shot of him and he has this he's just happy. He's just like looking up and he looks so like everybody was
He
doing
sees
like
his
when the-
dad, and he's like, I
when
did it, Dad.
something hits
Yeah.
and he was just so like it was like you like he kind of just he just got there. He was
Yeah.
waiting for something to kick in. He was miserable. And
I love
then
how
it just,
everybody in that inauguration, everybody thinks he did 9/11, and he's just smiling.
he's just there. It's so fucking. It's this shit is so fucking. Oh, they hate. Props to Michelle Obama for being like one of the only people that's like, fuck that nigga, I'm not going. Because everybody
yeah,
that
yeah.
swears they hate this. Oh, this guy's gonna ruin the country and all this shit, and they all just show up. They're all even after.
I mean, we were gonna go.
Well, we were gonna go for not to be like, oh, this
You're
is
gonna go to
weird.
cause trouble. We
It
weren't
wasn't.
there
It
for,
wasn't.
like,
It wasn't out of respect.
Fair enough. Yeah.
You would have went there with you probably would have got attacked, but it's fine. Like, you would have went there looking for trouble.
Something would have happened for
I
sure.
don't know,
Yeah.
man.
Because
We'll see.
I would have. I would have
said some dumb shit. Yeah, that was some dumb
It's
shit.
hard to in person not say anything for me when I just hear someone visibly saying the dumbest shit. Where I'm like, I have to antagonize you. I'm not gonna attack you, but I have to like make you so angry that maybe you do want to attack me.
Yeah.
Because that's good content. That's good content.
That would have been lit.
That would have been.
That's Kale's mantra, man.
This is like, man, what a fucking. I can't. I just don't know I don't know what to do at this point other than to just really stop paying attention to most things. Like the Nazi thing was kind of the crescendo. It was really the, oh, well, there's nothing that can be done to like the regular grifters, they're gonna grifters are gonna grift. Who cares? Don't pay attention to them. But regular people, so like one of my friends who was even kind of convinced that, oh, it couldn't mean that. And I'm like, what do you there's nothing you can do.
The thing about me
It's
is
over.
that the thing about me prior
It's
to
over.
Yeah,
prior
washed.
to all this bullshit,
Totally washed.
prior to all this bullshit, I could have been like, oh yeah, like that's a mistake. That's what my brain goes. That's like no one's gonna fucking Nazi salute in America. The people that are famous for destroying it. No one at that point is gonna Nazi salute this, right? If we lived in a world where Elon wasn't the fucking trifling retard he is, if we didn't have a literal fucking sexual predator as president, like I would have been like, oh, that can't be real. Like it's like the white friend that doesn't believe racism is as bad as it is, It's like that kind of. It's like, what do you mean? They're
over.
attacking exactly. It's over. This guy, he's like, oh, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
All lives matter. What the fuck?
Fucking,
Why would that not be a problem? And it's
Even
like
Lil Wayne was like,
Weezy
that.
was there. Yeah,
He said,
first.
no. I'm just saying, no. I was saying, Weezy said racism has been defeated at one point.
Well, yeah,
and I was like,
he's a fool.
oh, he's living in such a like bubble now to where like he doesn't know about anything anymore.
Of course,
because he grew up getting his ass whooped by like,
Everybody.
translucents, like so it's like, yeah, but then you grow up in a certain way. Now you're protected. You're in a bubble, and you kind of forget the whole inside. I want to be like that. I want to somehow get into where I don't see any of that shit. I want to be like a low information voter. Like how there's people online saying, I didn't know Trump was racist, or I didn't know that he was going to deport like Mexican, like
which is already
and
started.
He's gonna deport Cubans too, which is hilarious.
I
Look,
just
man,
don't,
look, I can't.
didn't he strip he's trying to get rid of
Yeah.
what is it called? Like it was like a connected to the 14th Amendment, where it's like if you're born here,
Is it
you're
DACA?
you're a citizen.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called. It's not DACA.
What really bothers me about that, it really annoys me, is that
It's like
I
DACA,
am
but-
technically one of those, and I feel really unnerved
What are you talking about?
because my father's not from here. My father's not from the States. My father's very much so a legal immigrant at that time, especially too.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm fine.
Yeah.
So I'm half American.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's
To
just
me-
insane. It's-
Oh, one thing we didn't mention about that Nazi shit real quick.
Sure.
Is the amount of people that like I need to watch some autistic content right now, because the amount of people that were scapegoating autism, like autism is responsible for him doing that thing, and I was like, what do autistic people feel like? They're like, wait a minute. You're saying that I am capable, I'm so retarded and autistic or something.
I guess autistic people really suck.
Like they're so shitty that they
he
just
has autism.
they don't even know what a fucking Sieg Heil is, apparently.
These people don't know
If
anyone
anything,
that
they
is
would know
actually
really
autistic.
well.
They
what
would
a
know-
Sieg Heil is.
Stop.
Intrinsically.
I'm not saying they're not. I'm saying they would be obsessive about it.
The thing about this is that like you can be autistic, right? But it doesn't mean you're a fucking idiot. That's the thing. I think these people don't understand what autism
That's
is.
what's so fucked up about the
They don't
situation.
understand what that shit is even remotely.
Like it's like the Good Doctor, essentially. How he's like a fucking racist or something.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, he's so autistic that he can't tell that all Arabs are terrorists, essentially, or something. I'm like, that's not autism. That's just fucking racism.
He'd be like, oh, that's interesting, and he'd go and he'd fucking write a
man.
Sonic OC video.
Yeah,
like it
exactly.
wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna be racist right now.
It's fucking wild. Like I've met many of us. I'm sure have met many autistic people at this point.
All of them racist.
You got me there.
I
You cut me off, and that's exactly what I was going to say.
I know somebody whose brother was an autistic Nazi furry.
Well, yeah. It is funny that
There's so much
there's
connection
a lot.
there.
There's a
It's
lot
weird.
of Nazi
Why is the Nazi
furries.
furry? Why? I don't know. Why?
I think it's
You make up your persona too, so you were like, I'm gonna make this one a
Wait.
fucking Nazi.
Why is there a connection to that?
There's-
no, okay,
it's way
okay. Let me take a step back. Why am I surprised when I know there's a lot of Nazis and futanaris or is a thing too?
listen.
Like I don't like so.
It
why
is
am I
my
surprised?
understanding that
I just-
most people.
Why am I surprised?
It is my understanding that most people are hypocrites.
Yes,
If not most people, 100%.
pretty much all.
Do you mean
So
like
the degree?
Everyone
is
is
what
hypocritical.
matters.
Everyone is hypocritical to a degree.
Everybody
Yeah.
is going to. Well, I would say like everybody's going to change opinions that make them seem like a hypocrite. I would say.
So yeah, it's hypocrite. That's
I would say
hypocritical,
that
isn't it?
I would say that most people believe things that are probably contradictory to themselves.
Kind of like a
At
cognitive
least-
dissonance kind of.
Yeah,
a thing?
I think most
Okay.
people do it. It's
Fair,
just a matter of like the degree.
Yeah.
Right. It's like it's a spectrum.
Sure, I'm sure there's something somebody could probably find something about me being contradictory. I can't think of anything off the top of my head,
Sure.
obviously, because I'm like you have somebody else has to point it out to you.
It would probably be relatively minor in comparison to these types of things, where like you're a
Oh, I know
Nazi
it's-
furry degenerate gay person who like in Nazi Germany would have been rounded up and thrown.
Right.
In the
They
but,
like the aesthetic.
It's
Yeah.
not any. I know I don't have anything insane. I'm pretty self aware of that.
Yeah.
Something
There's
small
something
probably.
about me that's clearly like fucking off.
Somebody
but,
can like find it and be like, "Oh, you once said this, but you did this," and I'm like, "Oh shit." I guess.
But I think at the
You know,
same
I don't-
time, there's a degree of
Well,
irony,
I think
right?
I think about it in the same way that like I think like the homeless situation, right? Where it's just like I would like everybody to be housed. That would be ideal.
yeah.
If somebody were like, "Hey, you want to open up your door to like a random homeless person?" Nah, probably not.
Well,
I would probably at least like to know a little bit.
But that's,
You know what I mean?
But that's
reasonably
not even,
hypocritical.
But that's not even,
Right.
No, but then that's not even the same. That's not even worth.
I'm just
going
saying-
into that venture of it though.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you could make a case. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
That's
a
not
case of
even
it, even if it's like a really razor thin one. Like that exists.
Yeah, you're not
That's
asked,
hypocritical.
You're not asked to house
because I
somebody
wouldn't
yourself, but
right, exactly.
But
But like,
like, how much
get what
do you
mean.
really care?
I get what you mean because everybody has.
Do you really care?
We have
Yeah.
iPhones. We have iPhones. You know,
that's
we
a
have
big one.
smartphones.
That's actually
we
that's a
have-
yeah, there you
great
go.
that's a
And it's
great.
like-
You nailed it. You nailed it.
It's
Yeah.
like I would fuck those kids die, but also like I don't want them to die. But like fuck
This
those
camera, that camera, child slaves. Build both of them.
Kids. I mean, hey man.
That's how. Yeah, no, that's the biggest one. I feel. You remember when Trump said, even though he was lying his ass off, he was like, "Oh, I take advantage of the systems, the broken system.
Right,
But
yeah.
I would stop once it's dismantled. Once the shady shit that I'm allowed to take advantage of, if it was abolished, then I would stop using it as well. That's not true. However, I do feel that way about like all the cobalt. What is it called? Cobalt. Yeah.
Cobalt?
The stuff. All the shit that the
yeah.
kids that are mining shit. Like I would if they
Only they can
I would
fit in
be
there.
completely
Only they can
happy.
fit in those mines.
Yeah. I'd be-
If they made the mines bigger, put
Well, see,
adults there.
what's gonna happen? Make the mines
That is
bigger.
a crazy justification. The mines are too small for adults.
What's gonna happen to
Duh.
the kids once like AI, once robots like take their jobs?
Oh, kids have no future.
Yeah, like what are they gonna do? Because like those
Dude,
kids,
the birth rates are declining crazy, and like it's just the fucking the abyss is close, man.
we need that.
Yeah,
the darkness
whatever.
is encroaching, and I feel like it's hilarious.
I think we need that though.
Yeah.
We don't need more people. Like the system wants more people so you can leech off of more people, but I think that like at a certain point, it's like we should just worry about fixing shit, and not having so many
Did
people.
you see that fucking snowstorm in Florida
Is that
on the
real?
beach?
Was that really happen?
Yeah.
So South Florida, what are you thinking?
Well, I don't know if it's
Oh,
South
maybe it's
Florida,
not South, but
like
it's-
anywhere in
touching the
Florida
water.
is pretty fucking.
It is pretty wild.
insane to get snow.
that is actually. I also saw that it was snowing in parts of the South that normally don't snow either. Like somebody that lives in Alabama, they were like, "Holy shit! It literally never snows over here."
Yeah,
And I'm like, "Cool."
everything's fucked.
Is it?
Yeah, whatever.
It's cool. And then they're always
It's fine.
Oh, see, you said global warming. Like
Remember that guy? I love that guy who like went into like this is many years ago now. This is like maybe decades ago. I'm sure like a lot of people listening either are too young to remember, but like he brought in like a snowball into Congress. Do you remember this?
I don't.
He brought a snowball into Congress. Like, tell me if global warming's real, how is this snowball? That's real. That's a real like authentic. This is before AI, like 2008 or something.
Those are the moments where it's like there should be a vote like in a group of people when someone does something that stupid. It's like, all right, we got to vote. and everybody's like vote, and everybody's hand up, and then someone goes up to him and just rips him in half.
The thing to me,
Someone just rips him
Like
in
a
two
phone
pieces.
book.
Yeah.
the thing to me is just like why I
That's
don't
what we
know.
were doing.
Has it always been so all or nothing?
No.
Because I feel like it's a relatively modern invention, like this all or nothing thing that's as ubiquitous as it is.
Oh no,
Like
yes. There's always been all or nothing. Yes.
You think so? As much as it is
the
now.
Dark Age, bro? What the fuck?
What the fuck are you talking about? Dark Age,
The fact that people were like, God will be mad if we progress further.
brother.
It's been around.
I'm talking about
since
in recent
then.
history. I'm not saying the Dark
But
Ages.
it's always been around. Like people have always been like.
I understand it's always been around. I'm asking the severity of it.
I think.
Like the whole like global warming's not real. It's a hoax versus it's man-made versus the climate just naturally shifts. You know what I mean?
You know-
Like
you know
why
what?
is it not? Why is it not just hey, the Earth is getting warmer, and obviously industrialization plays a role in that.
Yeah.
And at least accelerating it dramatically to the point where it's like more than it would without it.
Yeah.
The problem is that
Is that not? I don't understand what happened.
I would feel like the all or nothing, right? The all or nothing people. There's the grifters that are setting the precedent of all or nothing, and then their retarded constituents are just parroting that shit. 'Cause I don't think
it does make money.
they actually the parrots. They have no real. What almost frightens me is that these people don't actually have real thoughts. Like there's no critical thinking. They adopt thoughts and then they just fucking regurgitate them.
What?
Because I'm like,
They're like foster parents for other people's thoughts.
because you can't fucking right. Like you can't come to the conclusion by having critical thought that like it's just all or nothing. You
Right,
can't come to
yeah.
that thought on your own. It has to be implanted in your fucking brain.
what happens is
the fires in LA are all because of only mismanagement.
That's it.
So what happens is I think
There's no Santa Ana winds that were
Yeah.
fucking going crazy like hurricanes.
Yeah,
That
like
wouldn't
why?
happen.
Like why isn't it both?
It's what happens is that there is I think for a long time we had this very big cultural push where there wasn't really other people's like there was a more of an isolationist mentality that recently changed with the invention of internet and television, where people have just been getting fed just sheer idiocy. People have always been stupid. I've never really thought people were like
Of course.
truly smart.
Yeah.
People have always been really stupid.
Absolutely.
What happens now is that stupid people are easier to grab than before. Because what happened is there'd be like
There's
a
more
city-
access to
There'd
stupid
be like a city of like 3,000 fucking retards, right? But they'd be too stupid to take action, so one decently intelligent person would lead it, and they would just manipulate the fuck out of all the idiots, right?
Yeah.
But what happens now is that you can corral all the idiots from one place
It's way
to
easier.
get your point across.
One fucking grifter with millions of subscribers reach in all over the world. And there are now European countries that are desperately trying to become like the United States.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And that is
Yeah.
fucking crazy. Like thousands of years of struggle, like the European history has, of like they've gone through so much shit. And my excuse was, well, the United States is still a young country. They haven't experienced all the deep shit that they have. We're not going to learn. They don't read, so they're not going
Not
to learn
yet.
about European. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. But to me, it's weird seeing the like say European countries now. Things are getting slightly worse. So let's vote for people on the right. Let's vote for the oligarchs now. Let's vote for, like they're trying to do that shit too. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
The
that's
the problem.
nuts. That is not isolated. That is because of people, American fucking politicians and pundits being more popular than the people over in Europe.
But it's really crazy, dude. People in the UK talking about Trump, and it's like, bro, what the fuck?
That's what I'm
What are you
saying.
talking about, bro? You're so far removed from that.
That's what they got a Boris
There's-
Johnson in.
Exactly.
And then fucking Nigel Farage was like acting like fucking those assholes too, and then they ruined everything with Brexit for a while.
and that's what makes it insane.
Shit was
'cause
so
it's like,
funny.
It's like this is like
Man.
this place is so on the scale of countries. We're so new. And then not to mention we are a spawn of another place. We are like we're their spawn. So we should have the ability to be able to look back.
Well,
like
that's
I don't
most-
like
that's most-
well no, that's everywhere for
Yeah.
yeah. But for the oligarch, like the ruling class problem, that is why we left. Like quite literally, that's why we left.
Oh, of course,
that.
yeah.
So like for the fact that we want to repeat it again is
I
insane.
think. I think.
Also, we're way too fucking big. Like we're way too big of a place for that. Like
But we don't even have Greenland yet.
Yeah.
A rebellion, like an American revolution,
Wait for Greenland.
like that would be fucking out of pocket.
I think
it would be terrifying.
I don't know. There's part of me that's like, I look at all this stuff happening, and it is. I don't know.
Did they not learn the same history as us? What this confuses me.
I've lost the ability to be depressed about it.
Gay.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I've lost the ability to be disappointed by it.
Uh-huh.
I'm at a point like where I think I'm actually kind of excited, where I think things have to get I think things have to get really bad.
Yes.
Before people are like, what the fuck? And I think this is going to accelerate a lot of that. Like by no one's going to give up. Like, dude, like the whole like idea of like ICE coming around and like deport people. People aren't going to give up their fucking families. Like that's going to be a whole problem.
Dude, it's already started.
Where I don't even think they're really. I don't think they're prepared for how poorly that's going to go.
Yeah.
I'm kind of skeptical about. I was just watching. I watched the first episode. It wasn't the first episode, but I started watching Castlevania Nocturne again, and to prepare for the new season. And that Egyptian queen fucking bitch, you know, like when she inherit, she says something that was so like reminding me. Even though she's lived for like eternity, like since the beginning, she was like, I forget how like stupid people are. She says something like that. I'm paraphrasing. But it never, even though she knows, it never ceases to amaze her. And I'm in that constant loop where even there is a part of me that I'm like, all right, things need to get infinitely worse, right? And then maybe they'll finally learn. But there's a part of me that I'm like, do you really think that they're going to learn?
I think temporarily, yeah.
I think momentary.
It will never be permanent. It'll always be a cycle because people will forget, or people will be born after, and then they won't realize, they won't have lived through it. So they don't know, and so it'll always ebb and flow back into these situations.
Yeah.
But I think I don't know, man. I think.
I think it's been systematic for a long time, man. I think the media literacy is on purpose. I think the client education is on purpose.
Yeah,
of course.
I think the inability to get jobs and stuff like that. I think it's been just for 4 decades. It's been like systems in place to consistently make people fucking dumb.
We're going to hit a point.
Even us, we're dumb. Yeah. And we're not, and we understand it better than the vast majority of people.
That is the problem.
That's what's crazy.
We're
not
nothing
even
special,
smart.
and there will be people that say you guys are like intelligent. And I'm like, what the? Like,
I always hate that.
We're so far from like that, and it's upsetting that anyone would even remotely think
And what makes it sad is that
you guys are such deep thinkers. Oh, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you fucking talking? I saw Lawrence Southern leak messages. And
talking about Destiny.
Saying Destiny, like he's such a brilliant mind, and I'm like, what are you talking about? That fucking guy? Like it's like people are so fucking goddamn stupid that it's like Jordan Peterson. It's the same thing. They think he's such a brilliant and deep thinker when he's literally just word salading.
Clean your room.
Everything. Lily's dad, unfortunately, like every 40, 50 plus year old man turns on TikTok and they're from a bygone era where being a man was being toxic. Unfortunately, that's what they think masculinity was. Being
slapping
toxic,
bitches,
being rude to women having a place that's designated. Look, man,
sometimes
the idea of telling women shut the fuck up and they actually doing it is fucking probably exhilarating. But oh my god, she listened. I told her shut up and she
start levitating.
But
you're right.
But like telling a woman shut up and she shutting up for real must be crazy. But he's actually a very good man, but he was raised by a person who was very much of the machismo system, right?
All right.
Machismo mentality, right?
Yeah.
So he falls into line with
machismo.
Yeah. You know machismo?
Speak English.
A toxic masculine mindset.
You know, his cheese mode.
Cheese mode, baby.
Yeah. So you go my cheese mode, and then you're just like turning orange
and getting holes, and for a frame you look like SpongeBob, and then you keep transforming out, and you're just a fucking puff.
Dude, I saw you mentioned literacy. I saw somebody say. Saw an email that somebody shared of like their boss sending them like some work email, and it was I can't remember exactly what the context was, and it was said. It was them giving instructions on how to do something. Yeah. It's really easy. You just do this, and then voila.
What? No, they didn't say voila.
They said WALLAH.
No, it didn't.
I'm not fucking joking.
I've never seen voila written out.
Because it's not voila.
It's voila. It's fucking French.
I've never seen that phrase written out. That's why I'm curious. I've never seen that phrase written ever.
I'm pretty sure it's VOILA. or something like that.
That's right. You can
I.O.
also-
maybe? I don't know.
can also-
Those words always kind of fuck me.
I just don't. I've never seen it written out.
I'm sure you have.
I've definitely
I've
pronounced
definitely
it as,
seen it. I've definitely seen it written out, but like I mean, just like the idea that you would even think it's voila in the first place. It's crazy.
I've pronounced it maybe
You never seen that before? You don't think you've ever seen it look like?
not that I remember anymore because that's not like language that's used anymore. You know.
Well,
I mean,
Not really. Like
do you
people,
mean?
Like I haven't heard someone say something like that in a very long time.
well, it's usually in media.
yeah, it's more of a it's like eureka. People don't usually say eureka. You know what I mean?
especially-
I've never
in the
come
means
and said I've never come and said eureka. You know, eureka.
You get an idea after you fucking blow your load. You're like, I get it. You see the universe in your eyes.
Did you see that Asian dude jacking off on the bus that I sent you?
What?
Like somebody.
Let me get back to my
I don't know
story.
if this is
What kind of bus?
Wait, let me get back to my story. So what happens is that every older man gets fucking touched with that pipeline shit. If they're on social media, it will happen to you. You'll like something about a fucking farm or a truck or some shit, and then bam, Jordan Peterson. Young men don't know what they're
Yeah, but
doing.
Kingston-
A strong
Oh, so you mean
wind,
like the algorithm
a
that goes there?
strong wind will kill me, but I understand it all. I am dangerous.
Yeah, but Kingston-
I am threatening, and it's like I could slap your head off your neck.
That's interesting. What of this bus?
There's I sent it to you. I don't know if you caught it.
I don't
was,
remember.
There's this. I don't know if this is real, but there's a guy recording another guy who's clearly Elon Musked out. You know, he's a little something's wrong with him.
Yeah.
And this guy is furiously, savagely beating off, looking at the girl next to him. She has like a mask on and she's not looking at him. And this motherfucker's like
bruising his pelvis.
he's going crazy. And then there's a moment where he clearly busts. He's so. And I'm like, what the like?
That has to
why
be
did
fake.
it?
That has to be fake.
The problem is
No, I can't say that anymore. I can't say that
that's
anymore.
the
Why would it
problem.
have to be fake? Yeah.
It's
Because she's right next to me doing all that motion. She's
that's
not
the
gonna
thing.
know.
Where,
She's not
that's
gonna
the
notice.
one thing.
She's
where
probably
I'm
just
like,
pretending not to see it because she doesn't want to aggravate.
in Asian culture that happens way too often. Where
Yeah.
like the idea is almost to be like a
Yeah.
like the T-Rex, like stay still. They
When I
can't
do that
see
in
you.
Chinatown, no one bats an eye.
I mean, that is the perfect place to do it, I guess. I would. Let me see. Oh yeah. There's over. Oh yeah, I forgot the meme was because there's the initial D, the driving thing.
Oh,
so somebody,
yeah.
So somebody put the fucking wheel over it. So like, this motherfucker's going.
I hate this.
That is so crazy looking.
And that motherfucker, like, I was just like, wait, this is real, right?
I mean, it would be a dumb thing to. I mean, it could be like a video,
Yeah.
like a fake video.
But I look at his face and I'm like, would that guy participate in a fake video? Like,
It's not funny enough.
He looks
Yeah,
at
You know what I mean?
You're right.
It's not funny enough to be fake.
Yeah. Like this motherfucker's going to town. Like he's fucking just tossing
Two
salad or
hands is
something.
crazy.
Two hands is that's tech. That's tech, bro.
Two hands at the same time is so. What the fuck is that? Is that a real episode?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up,
Yes.
Chris.
I can't tell
my
if it's fake or not.
Season 17.
Yeah. I mean, those are clearly real drawings.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that's from.
That's really fucking upsetting.
That made
What
me-
the fuck? That's your Instagram?
Yeah. And so it's that, and then it always tries to shove back in a thirst
It's always
traps.
like for me. It's I don't interact with Instagram enough, but it's usually like weird video game tech, Seinfeld clips,
Okay.
or just porn.
I was gonna.
Yeah, I saw this. All right, enough with the fucking sharing of videos that the audience can't see.
Well, I couldn't see. Where did that even come from?
That's a poorly edited video, by the way. I hate the way it cuts out to black.
It does cut a little bit, but I thought like it was purposefully cut to be like.
Sorry to hear
Like-
your dad died. Let me get 5 boobs real quick. Boom.
Stupid.
Anyway,
Exploding must be so horrible.
It must be actually because
it must
it's like
be
you
great,
probably don't
actually.
feel anything.
Yeah, it must be perfectly fine.
It must
It's
be
probably like the most ideal way to die. Actually,
If I saw something
Vaporize?
explode, I'd probably just I'd probably just get a blanket wherever I'm at and go to sleep. You know,
That's actually what homeless people are. Like they're not actually homeless,
They've just
sleeping
seen
on the street. They've simply just seen someone explode
and,
and have decided to go to sleep right there to recuperate.
They immediately get like the fucking build menu, the DUI menu from Animal Crossing. Like, this is my home now. Do 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 do.
Yeah, you build a little blanket.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the questions
Get the materials to build a blanket. And a
from our
cot.
patrons over at
questions.
patreon.com/the Snark Tank. Remember, you can ask us questions over there. And believe it or not, what the fuck? Oh, God, my hair. It's too long. Let's see. Who should we?
I think I'm gonna start nicking my hairline back a little, like a half an inch every day.
You keep saying this, but you're too pussy to do it.
Yeah.
I never said I'm gonna do the whole bald. I'm gonna nair my hair.
You
one
should.
day.
You keep saying that. Again, this is another thing you keep saying.
I'm gonna nair my hair eventually. I mean, not
You
yet.
wouldn't even straighten your hair. What makes me think you would? What makes you think you would nair it?
Because naring is funnier.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, because bald black men exist almost everywhere.
Yeah.
But me looking mangy, like my hair's falling out, is funnier than like.
I don't think it is. I don't think it's actually as funny
I
as,
think it's
as you with
hilarious.
straightened hair. With you with like hair covering your eyes, that's not nearly.
I can't do that.
No,
You can't do it because it would be funny, and that would be.
Yeah.
It would be too
You should
good.
do your flat top, but cul-de-sac. That's sick as fuck.
What does that mean?
The cul-de-sac? You know how people get the male pattern baldness in like a cul-de-sac?
That is so
Like a horseshoe,
A
essentially?
flat top,
Yes.
cul-de-sac
Isn't that
is
sick as fuck?
crazy.
That's sick
It's like,
as fuck.
it's like a
thing is that
mountain
I
you'd see in
can't-
Zelda.
I think it's like
fountain in the
I
middle.
want to go to my barber like, hey, can you flat top? Because asking a barber that is crazy. He'll never take me. I'll never be able to go back there again.
I could do it.
I go to a really good barber and they'll be like,
I have buzzers in my like actual like hair buzzers.
I think they'll respect it because they're probably bored like all day.
my barber would not
Just
respect
like,
that.
oh,
He'd be
same
like,
fucking shit every day. And then this guy's, dude, I need a horseshoe. I need a fucking
I need you
cul-de-sac.
to fuck my shit up.
Yeah. And I'm
Just
sure
go in there, just fuck my
He gets
shit
a little
up.
bit of
You
blood
should
in his
do it. I
dick,
think
you
it'd
know,
be
like his
fun.
dick, like it's like oh, because like he's excited. He's like, I'm gonna do something different.
My barber is so cool, and I'd be like, yo, can you just fuck my shit up? The thing you take pleasure in.
Just don't go to him to do it. Go to some random other one.
Yeah, go to Supercuts. They'll get it done.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
cares?
because like I give him my real distinct reaction. Like, all right,
Look,
cool.
All you want them to do is just a stupid, like a fucking half circle, essentially.
and they'll just be like, yeah, I got you. And they'll
Yeah.
come out looking like fucking Xi Jinping.
That's what I'm saying.
With a flat top though.
That
It'd be,
with
like,
the Xi
elevated.
Jinping with the flat
Yo,
top is amazing.
Gerald hair with male parent baldness is hilarious to imagine. That is too good.
All right, it's decided. I put up a poll
look at
actually
that right
yesterday
here.
about it. And,
Yeah, tell you what. Actually,
Like, licking it right here.
we're at one. Okay, so we are at 1,969 paid people. All right, we're almost at 2,000.
Nice.
If we pass 2,000, we're gonna cut a male pattern baldness into Sweeney's head.
Let's go. Is he the fucking last
What are you
unicorn?
fucking doing?
Don't worry about me. Read the name. Do shit.
Is it even read the
So-
names? He's already over it.
He's like, yeah. It's the last unicorn.
I used to do it to my dog because her hair was like weirdly like oil, and you could give her like a rhino horn,
Hell yeah.
and she would look so stupid. I love it.
Won't work.
Anyway, so yeah, let's read some of these questions from our patrons over at patreon.com/SnarkTank. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, no.
Bram Stoker's Fuckula wrote in.
Nice.
Fuck yeah,
He says,
fuck
just
you.
wanted to let you guys know, in the Nickelodeon TV show Victorious, the character Jade apparently has a Gears of War bag with her constantly. So I only bring this up,
Which show?
Victorious. This is like a Nickelodeon show
Was that the
with
Victoria Justice and Ariana Grande was on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I saw this and I was like, that's not true. I would know that. I didn't watch Victorious, but I've seen enough clips of it. What? What do you mean?
I definitely watched Victorious.
I didn't. I genuinely like. It was just after the point. Like iCarly was around the time where I was like, I'm good. I think it was ironic.
That was
it's
the one where
literally
she
our
was
job.
that fucking annoying like cat, right? Where she
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
high pitched voice.
Yeah, she got there eventually. Like
Oh,
they
it-
flanderized her way hard.
Oh,
Yeah,
weird.
you thought if she was kind of just odd. but
she
then
was
ended
kind of
up, like-
ditzy, and then she just became literally retarded.
I was like, I that was when I saw the Sam and Cat, and I was like, I'm not fucking watching.
Yeah, that was like a spin-off show. But anyway,
Okay,
this
gotcha.
character.
This guy's fucking incredible.
Sorry, my apologies.
You have a fucking problem.
Yeah, he's
I
actually
got-
addicted.
I got notification. My apologies. Continue.
Was it from the beef jerky company? That is so funny still to me. But so the reason I picked this is because I looked it up because I was just like, there's no way this is true. I haven't seen all of Victoria's. I've seen like individual episodes like way later. I think during the pandemic, I was like, I guess I'll watch like a little bit of that. I don't know. I'm curious. But it's true. Like she's just on this show on Nickelodeon with like a Gears of War bag, and it's unequivocally Gears of War. It's got Gears of War written on the strap. It's got the fucking cog, like skull. And I'm like, I'm really disappointed that I didn't notice it.
What an interesting.
You didn't watch the show enough. That's why.
No, but like I don't know. That just
her
seems
bag's not the focus. You're probably looking at her face or something.
I just feel like it's something that I would have seen because it sticks out. Like the pictures of it now, I can't unsee it.
Well, yeah, because you're alert of it now.
I definitely.
Obviously, it's just weird,
I find it interesting that it's never come up before.
right? Like of all, like because the picture that I saw of it is just insane. Like if you look up,
Gears.
Because I've watched that show and I never noticed that shit once.
I know.
It auto completed. Let's see.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Nice.
Like that's not subtle at all.
I mean, she looks like an alternative bitch. Who is this? That character? Jay. Oh, Jay.
She is
I
like
see
an
it.
all.
She's the angry like alternative girl for sure.
I
Yeah,
get it. So it's clear what happened.
But the full bag is even more obvious.
Yeah.
The fucking cogs.
Yeah, I
like,
see,
that's
I see it.
crazy to me.
I don't remember that ever. That's crazy.
So
That's what I'm saying. It's weird.
it's clear that they just picked up some shit from Hot Topic.
Yeah, clearly.
And they don't know what the fuck Gears of War is.
No, there's no way she would either, especially around the
Yeah.
time that the show came out. Like that was not.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just, she showed up to wardrobe and like, hey, here's your shit.
They probably thought like this looks edgy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
It's like,
100%.
it's a skull.
They bought black stuff from Hot Topic. Here's your shit. And then like, because basically that's what I would show up like, say, doing background acting, and wardrobe just has shit. Pick some of this shit.
The thing
And
to
then you
me
just pick
though
that shit.
is that like I've been to Hot Topic in that time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I always go to. I'm just out of curiosity. I'm just like, I wonder what happened to this place.
If I ever am in the mall,
You know?
I stop by.
I like to keep up with like
I stop by.
the
I've never-
evolution
I
of Hot
haven't.
Topic.
Dude, they still have one of the cheapest shirts out there. Like, it's $22. Like, relative to how much things cost now,
They do have good band teams.
that's fucking, like, incredible that they're only $22 still. Like, they were,
They probably
back in
overmade 'em, that's why.
2016, they were, like, $19, $20. They've only gone up, like, $2 since.
But yeah, because of that they overprinted
Sorry,
shit.
what did I say? That's wrong. I meant to say, since I was working there in 2004.
Yeah.
I meant to say they were, like, $20.
Well, dude, in
then.
high school when I was like 2008, 2009,
Yeah.
I remember them being like about $20.
Yeah, and now they're 20. Like, I've bought a couple of shirts since they're $22.
Makes sense.
But what I'm saying is like I've been to Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Throughout my entire life, periodically.
Uh-huh.
Never once have I seen that bag.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
Like, I
can't-
don't even know where you would have found that fucking bag. It's crazy. Like that's what bothers me.
They got edgy gear.
Yeah.
They got
It bothers me that A, I didn't notice, and then B, I didn't have this option. Where's my Gears of War bag?
The thing that's
Fuck you, Cliffy, asshole.
It's actually kind of interesting that I can't think of. I go to a lot of like geeky shit, and I never see Gears stuff. Actually,
Well, I mean, I mean, now you wouldn't.
well, even
You know.
I'm trying to think. Even back in the day when I would go and like, oh, this is cool. I'm gonna buy this or whatever. Going to fucking cons, going to like I just didn't really stumble upon that shit.
I remember Spencer's Gifts used to have those like they used to have those oh my god, those branded energy drinks. Do you remember those?
Oh, and they had like one.
They
like
would
that?
have like it would have like it would
That
be like a
sounds
Vegeta
familiar.
energy drink or something. I remember they had a Gears of War one and it was emulsion,
Oh, that's awesome.
which was kind of cool.
That's cool. I definitely would have. If I would have seen that, I would have got it because I have a Goku energy drink. It was terrible.
Yeah, they're not worth drinking. They're more for like you buy them and you put them on the
You
shelf.
collect them.
Never drink it. They'd be
I
like,
had to know what it tasted like.
Yeah, you open it when like the world ends.
yeah.
And you sip it and you die faster.
You die. Yeah,
you
because
sip all the mold in there.
100%.
I still don't really understand what an energy drink is.
It's you don't want to
caffeine.
know. All I can say is there's one called Venom. Don't drink it because that one is the one that definitely gave me my mitral valve prolapse back in 2016 because I was fine and then there was like $1 energy drinks called Venom. And then like
I love how they literally called it poison, just so they could avoid all plausible deniability. Like we told you it was poison.
yeah, dude.
That's the strategy they had.
The crazy thing, I haven't seen them since then until recently. I went to that store, that Armenian store, like Red Top Kitchen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I went there, and then there was those Venoms in there. I had like a fucking PTSD. I was like, oh shit,
I've never been in that building because it looks like a Boston market to me.
dude. 100%.
I thought it was
I thought
diner.
it was like that. I thought it was like
diner.
you order food there, and it's like I saw it was like a Boston market. It's a Armenian store. What has like a lot of European items because like Armenia's technically Europe. It's like Eurasian.
adjacently European. Yeah.
It's Eurasian. It's technically it's like both. And so JoJo loves that store because it has a bunch of her fucking bullshit. It has like a coffee called Jacob's that I've never heard of before. It's actually delicious.
Yeah.
It has gray meat.
Gray meat.
Great. It has moldy sausages. It has fucking.
Oh my goodness!
It's good.
Crackom's licorice. I haven't had this since the.
Pale goat. I haven't had
pale
this
goat?
since before Russia fell.
I love pale goat.
Pale goat.
Oh goodness! Come, husband, try. Please take a bite. We eat raw.
Oh my goodness! Coffee rocks. it's solid chunks of coffee that you bite.
You just
And she bites through it like it's cake.
like it's nothing.
Yeah, husband, take a bite. It'll be good for you.
You shatters
And
his
it's
teeth.
it's solid and heavy. You're
Yeah, my
like,
fucking
what is this?
Face shatters.
It's like biting.
Boom! Boom!
so stupid.
It's like
Those fucking
it's like
assholes.
biting into like a tungsten cube or something.
You are obsessed with this tongue.
You
the
are on a
tungsten-
I
tungsten
want my
bit.
tungsten. If anybody can donate me a tungsten cube,
Don't fucking donate him that is too much money. Fuck you.
That is too much money
Fuck
that's
you.
not gonna get used. Also,
I would absolutely
That's
use
the part
it.
that's bad about it because he's gonna get donated. You're not gonna do anything with tungsten.
Donate like fucking like 3 fucking Les Paul like Gibson. You know what I'm saying?
I would rather have
donate a
tungsten.
lightning bolt to this man's
I'd
spine.
rather have
Don't
a
give
tungsten
him.
cube than fucking one of the most cherished guitars in the world.
Oh wait, what did you say? The Gibson Les Paul?
Well, yeah, I was saying or like an official like Stratocaster or something.
Okay, I'll settle for one Gibson Les Paul and then one slightly smaller tungsten cube. Dude, I love a Gibson. I love a Gibson Les Paul. Like I have like an Epiphone Les Paul just because it was like the one that I could afford when I got it.
Oh, right.
But even those, like Les Pauls they feel so. There's something about them.
they're cool.
They
They're
feel
iconic.
classy as fuck. I love them.
I used to hate a lot of guitars that didn't look like cool and edgy.
Oh,
but
yeah,
like I
yeah.
gotten older, and then you're like, no, I appreciate the prestige of these classic
Your
guitars.
taste kind of refines a little bit. I used to love the fucking axes. The one that and you play once you play them for a little bit, you're like,
guitar
this
axes?
sucks to
Dude,
play, man.
You can't even like balance it on your leg.
No,
you know, like
you
your
can't.
thigh, like you want to like
Your thigh's like in the middle of the
yeah,
fret.
it has
and
to. There's only one way you can play it. You have to put it in the middle and like play it like this and move it. You can't like balance it this way or balance it over here like a regular guitar. I was like, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah.
The best way to do it is just stand up and play it. It's like,
Yeah, it's for standing.
it is for
It's
standing.
like that's all it's for. And even to be fair, like the Epiphone Les Paul that I have is like because they don't have that divot in the top.
Oh,
so like
right.
they're more like they're more like an iPhone 4 or something where it's like it's the same kind of contour, the
Right.
same contour all around. And I was noticing that where it's like this is kind of hard to play like sitting down.
Okay.
because it just like digs into you,
yeah.
but it just looks so nice.
It looks cool. It looks cool. I mean, that's why like I bought a Squire. That's it's like basically a knockoff fucking oh my god the Stratocaster.
Yeah.
And so you just like I clearly can't afford this, so you get this Chinese shit, and it's it was like it's a good trade off. It's a good trade off, but yeah, I want an expensive ass guitar, but it's just not worth it. Like I'm not like what I bought one expensive guitar and never again, and I ended up selling
How
because I'm like
expensive?
it was just under $1,000.
Yeah, that's kind of what my
Yeah,
Jesus Christ,
and I was just like, but the real thing is, I'm like, I can't truly appreciate this because I'm not great. So why do
Every
I have
guitar-
this?
That's kind of that's how I feel really currently because I have an absurd amount of guitars for how little I play. Like it really does not make any sense. I have more guitars than I can reasonably estimate at
Oh,
this
wow.
point.
I had one
I gotta sell
guitar
'em.
ever, and it was like maybe $100.
$100.
And that's it.
Yeah,
But
it's like your starter-
there's never an electric guitar.
That's like you
Oh,
get
I
a
never bought an
Walmart.
electric guitar though. Never bought an electric guitar.
Acoustic guitar.
Yeah, it was
Look, $100 acoustic guitar is not bad. You can get like a
That's
Yamaha
fine, yeah.
Dreadnought for like about $100 or $120.
I got one.
There's
I got
actually
one from the store by where we are. The Sonic Music. I forgot what it's called. the
Alto
one.
Music.
Alto. Yeah.
like that. Like if I had to recommend anyone want to get acoustic, you get like a Yamaha like just like a Dreadnought. They're like $100 to $120. That shit will carry you for a long time until you want to like upgrade to something like really fancy.
Yeah.
And then you can start getting to like different different names that actually really hold some weight or something like that. But you start with Yamaha. Yamaha's a great brand for like starting for most things. You want keyboards or fucking
Cars.
fucking
motorcycles.
stupid motorcycle. Yeah.
Well, if you want to end up under a truck, get a motor.
Dude, there's a Yamaha fucking shit. It's like, it looks like it's called, damn it, I forgot what it's called. It's a cool name. The Shadow something. It's such a badass fucking
look it up.
bike. It's such a badass bike. It's like the only bike that I would buy.
I got a guitar for 6 months. I learned how to play the chords, and I was like, "Oh, that's awesome! I'm never gonna use this again." And I stopped.
Yeah.
And I was like,
For $100.
Oh, it's just called the Shadow. I thought it was the Shadow. It's just a Shadow. But like, it's like the only one that like I would drive that even remotely looks like these, because I don't like the Harley types.
Yeah.
But this one to me is just like, it's very bare bone. It's like, I was like, I fuck with that.
They're so unattractive to me, carton messages like that.
I like this.
I like that one.
I like the rounded screen. I just like the aesthetic of Tron.
I
a
like
lot.
those new-
So I like that the ones that look like that have like the you don't like Tron's aesthetic. I love Tron.
It's not in
I've always loved Tron.
You would drive a Tron bike around though? That's like kind of Cybertruck level, you know what I mean?
that's
Where it's
right.
like,
No,
I hate that.
I'm not
now.
it just sticks out too much to feel like I like a bike that doesn't look like it's anything special, you know what I mean?
I just
Like I've been thinking about getting one of those electric bikes, like the ones that just look kind of like a bunch of pipes thrown together. Like because it's just like no one's gonna want to take this.
Yeah.
So it looks like it
I want a fucking.
Oh man, now.
I actually wanted to buy an auto bike, but when they first released them, they were the ugliest fucking things.
auto bike?
Yeah. So just like, so you know how like bikes are manual.
Yeah,
And I was
oh,
like, I was
yeah.
like, oh, I want an auto bike, like an auto transmission bike, because I was just like,
I don't remember what they look like.
I don't. It's been so long since I looked them up, but they look like. It looked like something that belonged in Willy Wonka. That's all I could describe. I was
Right.
like, who
Like
the
something
fuck
the
would
Oompa
drive
Loompas
these?
would build?
Yes. I was like, who would drive these? Why would you take this one thing? You're like, oh, I don't really want to pay, like, because like I was thinking of it in the way that I like to use my hands more. And there's people that are into driving and into that want to shift. Their idea is like they can't imagine having automatic anything because that's the purpose of their experience. Me, the purpose was convenience. That was
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
I want to get somewhere. That's
I
it.
want to.
Yeah.
I want to go point A, point B quicker.
So like also, I don't want to have to ever think about it like with my brain that sometimes when it's time to go, I accidentally shift too fast or, and I might have to like, stalled. I was like, I don't want to have to worry about that shit ever. Because I see people sometimes with their stupid fucking, what do they call the bubble helmets?
Yeah.
What is it called? Fish eye. And they're
Yeah,
like
yeah.
stalling and they're like, fucking memory stalled on a hill.
Oh goodness.
And she was like, fuck. And then luckily somebody saw her. And like, 'cause she got in a motorcycling with Jeff.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And then she stalled in like the worst fucking area. And she was like, holy shit. And the guy like ran up and helped her. But I was like, bro, that's the worst fucking. I was like, I don't want to have to deal with that shit. And for motorcycle culture, they're probably like, they're probably like, you're a faggot. And I'm like, yeah. So that's fine. I don't mind there's limits. There's that Oompa Loompa bike I wasn't going to ever drive, but like I have limits, but I don't mind somebody labeling me like a pussy for not having like a traditional
I could give a fuck.
I don't care.
I like my Toyota Corolla. I'll buy my, I was gonna say autistic electric bike.
When do you still don't have your car still
It's just
over
such
in
a
the east, right?
dude. The process of
Just fucking make a trip out of it.
No.
Just do it. Just do it.
I don't have time to make a trip
Yes,
out
you
of it.
do. You literally, Como. What do we call him?
Colin?
Yeah, we call him Como. I remember we.
I don't remember what the
for
fuck.
one episode we gave him a
Yeah,
name.
4 years ago, we gave him a nickname.
So Colin used to be like, "Hey, I'm gonna pre-record because I'm gonna be gone this week," and then we do the same thing.
Here's the thing: I am convinced that the second I try to do something like that, I will crash in like a day.
That's awesome.
Like not because I'm bad at driving, but because like the luck is that way to
That's
me.
an adventure.
I will
though.
never die, but I will be deeply inconvenienced
Then you
until the day that I
you
just can no
helicopter
longer.
to some crazy hospital and they see organ donor and then they
Exactly,
like
they take all my organs.
beep. They take you off life support.
That's why I'm not an organ donor.
I literally, even though it's conspiratorial, I literally am not an organ donor for that very reason. Because there has been 0.00 something % cases of that actually happening, and that's enough for me to just be like, no.
I'm a universal donor too, which just sucks.
That's crazy.
The fact
Like a fucking tauntaun.
All
fucking-
my
your
blood.
fucking livers. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, who needs a liver? Who needs
It's still quivering and warm.
It's still warm. The liver.
Who needs a liver? There's a Digimon card stuck in there somewhere. We'll get that out.
So, they find a Digimon card in your liver. Your liver's
I don't
just,
know that I drank
what
it.
do I do with this?
It's in a bag. It's in a bag, hollow preserved.
He's trying to, he's trying to get something.
trying to appreciate making an altar of my
Appreciate.
blood.
You're trying to artificially age the laminate
Yeah.
so that it seems like it's older than it is.
Is that? I like that. I've been wanting to collect some old shit like Pokemon cards, like the old I imagine a lot of the holographics got to be useless and valueless, and I can probably get them back.
Set 1 cards are expensive, man. in
Are they?
general.
Like even like because
But
I
they're
feel like
just
there's got to
old,
be
that's
some
why.
shit that I know they're old, but you know how there's say for example, Todd McFarlane's Spawn toys. They're fucking like almost like 30 or like 30 years old or something, but they're selling for like $10 in their own case.
Those can't in an old case.
Yeah, in the original, I've bought like 3 or 4 of them in the past few years, and they were all like $10.
Are there not remade ones? Like
No, not the. These are the OG fucking
crazy to
cases,
think.
almost falling apart. They have the comic with it too.
Well, that's probably why they're not in the best condition.
I'm like good. I give me the Pokemon cards that aren't because I essentially I just want the cards. I don't need them. I'm not trying to get a mint, right? I want the cards. So I want, so I'm gonna look into it because I imagine there's some people like, yeah, I don't care about these specific ones. Like I have a holographic Gyarados, my the Poliwrath, or is that the last one?
Yeah, Wrath.
Yeah, so I had the holographic of that one. It was like a deep blue one. It looked really fucking cool. I was like, I want to get these cards back.
It bothers me so much that I know I have a binder full of the original 150 Pokemon cards, and I
Yeah.
have no idea where the fuck it is. It's in my attic somewhere, but the attic is so insane that like I don't even know where the fuck I would even start looking.
So when you go pick up your car,
I'm not going through. Dude, that attic is so insane. Dude,
just slam your car into the attic.
oh,
Like,
yeah.
Just get on a ramp and boom. And then it just makes it easier because now you have to clean up.
Yeah.
So like while you're cleaning up, you'll eventually
and
find
go to
it.
the hospital.
My parents' house is really weird though because it's got 2 really tiny attics that are like filled like to the brim with shit. And the stuff that's most close to like the hole where you would climb up
Yeah.
is like the stuff that is more regular, like Christmas stuff or like, you know, Halloween decorate, like all these things that would normally like be the first thing that you would come up there for.
Yeah.
So all the stuff like a Pokemon card I haven't seen since like 1999. That's deep in the attic where like I'll like crawl into like a crawl space, hit my head on the ceiling, a nail would drive into my fucking head and kill me.
Dying like that is tragic. Looking for
Dude, they put my
Pokemon
NES
cards.
up there, and I remember I found it. I was so pissed off because it's an attic.
So it's just
Those
like it's just
fucking
fucked.
buzzwords.
It's fucked. Yeah,
mean
because the
just leaf
temperature.
blower?
Because the temperature's either what?
Well, I thought it was just like really dusty and fucked up.
No. The issue is temperature.
Okay.
Because attics are either fucking below 0
Wait,
or
Yeah.
an oven.
Yeah.
And so like
so is it just melted?
no, it just like it even says like if you look at old NES games, it'll even say in the back like don't store in extreme temperatures.
Right.
And so like my parents exclusively kept it in extreme temperatures the entire time for like years before I noticed. So sad. Tragic.
Man, that would bother me. I would have to find that shit. Like, I have some stuff that's not even that old that I think is still in storage in Bakersfield, and I think about it almost every other day.
Yeah.
Even it's like a 2.5 hour drive maximum, and I'm like, I just don't.
But it's Bakersfield. That area
Because there's a chance that you might not find anything. And
There,
just waste your time.
that's it right there.
That's the thing.
That's the big.
I don't want
thing.
to tear my parents' house apart looking for something that's not even there.
For me, I have stuff in New York that's still there that I'm pretty sure I want to go get. But at the same time, it's like I got to go all the way across the country to get it. And then what if my grandma and aunt threw that shit away? And my grandma was fucking, her mind was leaving. So she was probably throwing shit away left and right.
Yeah. What the
Burning
fuck is this?
everything.
What the fuck is this yellow rat demon?
He's yellow rat demon. Yeah.
Creepy.
Sets it on fire with her mind.
Yeah.
Get this out of here.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Let's see. Damian Sawyers wrote in. Says, have you guys ever messed with emulation? Sometimes you guys will talk about old games like Onimusha. How are you supposed to say it? Onimusha?
Onimusha.
Onimusha. Onimusha's great.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Onimusha and how they aren't accessible anymore, but emulation makes it so easy to play these older games that it seems weird you never talk about it much before. I just got into it, and it's life-changing for someone who likes playing retro games. Thanks for the hours of content, you three gays.
Yeah, so my only problem with emulation is that a lot of times, not always, sometimes there's really good ones. A lot of times it's the button mapping, like the key maps and stuff like that. A lot of times it's just not satisfactory. I'll have like a really annoying time playing. But one thing I do like about it a lot of times is that they'll have you can play such a prestigious version of it with just it's souped up, like and the frame rates is so much better. It's like you'll see, oh, look at this 4K 60 frames version of Fight for New York, and it's like it's fucking awesome. And so there is a big benefit to it. The biggest problem though, I'm just a little bit too old school. So I just don't go out of my way very often to do it. Like, oh, I wanted to play Dante's Inferno. I streamed it, so then I downloaded the PlayStation 3 emulator.
Oh yeah,
I was just playing some shit on there. But then once I got a new PC, I didn't re-download it. I just, you know what I mean? I was just like, whatever.
I've only emulated games for like the Game Boy Advance and shit like that, so I've never really had the urge to do it anywhere else. It'd be cool to emulate shit. Other than before I got my Steam Deck. My Steam Deck has a bunch of emulated fucking games. And
right.
Like
Your
that
Steam
now.
Deck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like download the fuck shit on Steam Deck.
Yeah, I think the issue with emulators for me is that like I have to be on my PC and I don't really want to do that. I just kind of don't. There are certain games where I'm like, I don't know, playing like Dante's Inferno at my desk on a PC feels weird. Like it just feels like there's something about it that feels like a living room game.
Yeah.
And a lot of games that I would emulate are like living room games or portable games.
Yeah.
Games that I would just play on like my Steam Deck or something. And to me, it's just like I don't know. And I also like the original hardware if I can get it or close enough. Like PlayStation right now and Xbox, to be fair, has good backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
So like they just put out Medieval 2 again on PlayStation, and it's like, oh, sick. And I've been playing that, and it's been the same. And they have a pretty good button mapping system where like a lot of those older games are rough because the cameras are inverted for some reason.
Yeah.
Because like Medieval 2 is like that, and I don't remember that at all. I'm like, oh my god. But you can go in and like kind of like override the inputs, and so basically make it so like right is left and left is right. So that way it's like it works.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, modern solutions for emulation, even on like modern modern hardware, is pretty sophisticated and good enough for me, to the point where I'm like, I don't know if I want to really bother emulating fucking, I don't know, Dante's Inferno on my PC at my standing desk. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't emulate very much, but the having the ability to do it is really good. For things in particular you can't just play anymore, I think it's so stupid. So many games are just held back on old stuff for no reason.
The PS3 in particular, man. There's so much shit just stuck there.
Yeah.
None of the infamous games except for like Second Son are playable on PlayStation right now. Isn't that crazy?
That is pretty
playable,
wild.
but they're fucking really bad.
What do you mean?
You can play the other ones. You can like stream them, but they suck.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like you can't natively play them. You have to stream them.
Oh, so
from like
the what was it? The
PS Now or something.
Now. Yeah.
Shit
Fucking
sucks.
horrible.
Shit sucks.
I used that one time. I was playing God of War Ascension. I was like, this is fucking awful.
Oh my
what a
God,
stupid
Ascension.
fucking idea. What a dumb idea.
I know, a
because
multiplayer God of War.
I never played the multiplayer.
I played the fuck out of it.
Completely uninterested.
Played the fuck out of it.
Did you see that they?
What? Oh, yes. Oh
Wait,
my
what?
God. Because I follow some God of War content creators, right? And they were theorizing, oh man, they're probably going to do
Elon.
it. Yeah. So things were being hinted. Cory Barlog was hinting some shit. They're probably going to drop an anniversary edition that's going to have the remastered old shit because you don't really have access to like the old shit properly. And then all of a sudden, it turns out they scrapped a fucking live service version of God of War. They were working on a live service game. And then they scrapped it because, of course they scrapped it. But then you're like, why were they making it in the fucking first place?
Dude,
Who wanted that?
Truly bewildering, man. That is so that would be like I don't even know what it would be. It would be like a Heavy Rain live service game.
It'd be like a live service Smash Bros.
Well, no.
Is Smash live
A
service?
bunch of assholes
Yeah,
would play
Smash
that,
Bros. is live
unfortunately.
It is?
Yeah. I mean,
DLC
ultimately,
content is live service.
it's a multiplayer game that's. I mean, I guess it's not well supported, but it's a live service game.
Dude, you can hit those
I guess the concept, like it you update the rosters and you can buy
is
the
that
characters.
live service exactly? I wouldn't
Not
consider
in,
that
not
live
in the
service.
way that it's not like it's not an extraction shooter. It's not
I
a.
guess
It's not like Smash Brothers is a game that I could see being live service is the issue, because it's literally just a multiplayer fighting game. Like there's no reason why it couldn't be.
I guess it's not the way that a lot of fighting games try to behave like live service, right? Like say, oh, we're gonna slowly release all these seasons and all this shit, you know. So I guess it can be a technicality. I guess.
Budokai, the new Budokai, that's a live service game.
That's what I consider.
Yeah.
I guess in the concept, absolutely right. But yeah,
I wouldn't consider live service. I can't.
What is Sony doing?
Yeah, they're. I don't even.
Are they trying to like get out of the fucking gaming industry because they seem to be making absolutely terrible decisions?
The guy who was heading them before just greenlit a bunch of live service because they were like, we need to be in that space. And I don't think it's like unwise, but like, it's not a bad idea to try for a live service game. Helldivers was great, you know, and they kind of knocked it out of the park with that one. But they didn't expect that game to be good. Like they didn't expect that game to be as big as it was. They had no way of like. They were just like, oh shit, people love this. Oh. They put all their money on Concord, which is funny. But the issue is, it's like, what the fuck are you doing with a God of War? Like, nobody wants it. Dude,
I don't know a single person.
You know what's crazy about it, too? Is like, of the permutations of God of War to have a live service model, this is the one that makes the least sense. Like, Ascension made more sense.
Yes.
And it didn't, by the way. But it made more sense than, like, this being a live service game.
Dude, I would rather there be
crazy.
a kart racer.
Dude, and they had, you know what's crazy?
Like, I would rather there be kart racer.
They had,
yeah, dude, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, carts of
Carts
war.
of war.
I'm so sad that I'm really bummed out, and I bring this up on Sacred Symbol sometimes when it comes up, but like, I'm so bummed out that Naughty Dog never continued with that gag, or like that he's listening to music on his head because he's fucking retarded.
It just seems like
where they had Crash Bandicoot, they had Crash 1, 2, 3, and then they were like Crash Team Racing, and they had Jack 1, 2, 3, and then they had Jack X. It's a racing game, and then they had Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and then no Uncarded, dude. Yeah, no Uncarded. No, you're not gonna make. And to me, the icon would have been The Fast of Us. Can't even tell.
There's going to be a third one of that game for sure.
Yeah, but they're not going to make The Fast of Us.
Yeah.
The quick, we go quick.
I'm feeling fine, and then you say shit like that, like, oh, there's going to be a third. I'm like, oh yeah,
there will be.
Yeah. It just ruined my mood because I just don't like. I don't want it. What do you? I
want to see the little.
Where do you
Asian...
go? Where do you go? You guys are way more in tune with. Well, you specifically probably way more in tune with that. Probably talking about it on the show.
Yeah.
Where do they go with it from there? Like what?
A bunch of their studios are just kind of off the board now and probably not going to be working. We're probably not going to see, like, outside of maybe Naughty Dog.
Santa Monica. Not Santa Monica.
Santa Monica might go, but that's it. It's Naughty Dog and Santa Monica. Every other team they had working on live service shit. So we're not going to see another thing from them until the PlayStation 6 probably.
No, what you call it? What's the name of the group that made Spider-Man? Sucker Punch?
Insomniac?
Insomniac,
yeah. But they had their Wolverine game leaked. Like, so it's like that game's kind of a mess. That will come out, but like it really is crazy, dude. They had Blue Point working on this God of War thing, apparently, which is like, what the fuck? Just have them make the Bloodborne remake, have them make fucking the God of War collection, have them make. What are you doing?
The fact that
they're a remake studio, you bought them to remake things.
You know,
it's so crazy.
It is so fucking absurd. That's what it was like. Oh, Blue Point's definitely gonna remaster the God of Wars. Clearly, that's what
or just anything. You would have anything. Bloodborne would have been a solid idea.
Bloodborne's the like thing that it's like. What's the holdup? Like what the fuck is going on?
That contract is so fucked. Probably
they can't be.
That contract must be insane because I don't know what else.
It has. Derek.
What other reason would there be?
It has to be that.
Because I feel like it's the same way of like Silk Song. Apparently,
that game's not coming
they were
out.
like, "Hey,
dude, you know what's crazy?
Silk Song's real."
One of my friends,
I guess.
One of my friends worked on that game development wise, and apparently it's done. Apparently, the game has been done for a while.
See, but that's
What
what,
does
I
that
mean.
mean?
Then what's going on? See, but that's the thing.
I don't know. Apparently, the game has been done for a while.
Well, it would make sense development
like 3
year-wise.
years. It's been a finished video game,
But so-
it's just not out yet.
But
You know the person too.
the question is why?
They worked on developing.
Same thing with
that game.
Why?
Same thing with what you call. Apparently,
Why?
there at first it was being made and they got rid of it. Robot mechs shooting game.
Armored Core?
No, the one you always talk about. That you
Titanfall?
Yes, apparently
Oh.
3 was like halfway done. And they were like, nah, Apex. And they
Oh
were like,
yeah, I did hear about that.
I could,
yeah,
I could see at least production being mostly.
I did hear about
Yeah.
that.
apparently it was like, it was well on its way to being done. They were like, nah.
Well,
I don't know if
least-
I believe that actually.
I know someone that worked directly in the team. They were
Well,
like,
I mean
this-
that's fine.
They were like, it's almost halfway done. They were like, nah, because Apex making money. They were like, why do we stop making
I've gotten
money?
leaked information from people who work at studios that's just not true.
It's just bad
You know,
information.
or just outdated. You know what I mean?
Outdated. Yeah. Okay.
That's true.
Fair enough.
So like I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I could believe that's I don't know what the fuck the holdup is with Silksong, man.
I don't get it because
That makes no sense to me.
it makes like
There
it's
were
less
so many-
sense than the Bloodborne thing.
Infinitely less.
I don't know. What's
dude, I
going on
played
with
that game. The original game, what you call it, Hollow Knight, is one of the best games I've played in my life.
game.
It's
It's
so
probably one of
fucking fun.
JoJo's favorite games. That's
It's
like
so fucking fun. It's
she's like-
so fucking fun.
I mean,
JoJo's
I love
so fucking
Metroidvanias
annoyed.
though. That is like
that's fair.
Right.
That is like one of my kinds of games.
Yeah, I don't love Metroidvanias that much.
Love them.
I like
can't
some of
name
them.
One
I liked Guacamelee.
Oh yeah,
when I played
that
it.
was
Another good one,
That was
too.
fun. That was fun.
That was a cool one.
Fuck, man.
Guacamelee
Fucking Blue
was
Point,
fun.
man. What the fuck's going on? I remember they fucking hinted. The Demon Souls thing came to true because they hinted Demon Souls and then they made a reference to the Legend of Dragoon. And then the Legend of Dragoon thing was deleted.
Oh, don't even get me started.
And
on
I
the
was
shit
like,
that they say, the shit that they say,
fuck.
that's just like completely fucking fake. You know how many times Insomniacs just randomly tweeted Resistance shit out? They're just like Resistance, and then they'll just tweet out a picture of like one of the enemies from Resistance with no context, and you're like, what does this mean?
Oh, that
What are you doing? And then they're like, we're not. And then their entire all of the Insomniac leak happens, and then you see like not only is Resistance nowhere near there, but like their entire schedule until 2035 is present, and it's nowhere there. So like, what the fuck are you doing?
Just fucking
Shut
with
up.
people.
Shut
Fuck with
up.
you. That's so funny.
Ubisoft with like Splinter Cell's coming. Just kidding.
Yeah, my dick.
Fuck you.
Do you even think Shadow's gonna come out at this point?
Oh my god, it hasn't come out yet. I
They
forgot.
delayed it to March.
They delayed it again.
They delayed it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Which, to be
all-
fair, is smart.
Did you see
But-
the official Blockbuster account was like, no, it wasn't Blockbuster. Sorry. Shit.
I know what you're talking about.
It was something about, it was Pizza Domino's.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, let us know if you guys need any help delivering on time. And I was like, Pizza Domino's is getting involved just flaming Ubisoft for no reason.
That is
Just
that
a
is
raw
hilarious.
swing.
Just a random swing for no reason. That shit is golden, man.
Yeah, it is. They deserve it. Fuck them. What are they doing?
It really should. That sucks too because that's like, man, I don't know. Ubisoft is.
It feels bad because like it's not like say when God of War 3 had a big delay.
yeah,
and we
yeah.
were like, fuck. However, it needs to be done. We'll make sure this game comes out well. And that was awesome. The experience was great. With Shadows, no one feels that way. No one feels like, okay, we're waiting. And
they
then
don't have the benefit of the doubt.
not even a little bit. So I know this game's going to be relatively fun.
Yeah.
But that's not
Of all
good.
the Assassin's Creeds that I've seen, it looks the most appealing to me.
Yeah, but the problem is it's with the uncharitability, it's not good enough, unfortunately. I know no matter how good the game is,
Yeah.
it's just not gonna hit
I
the
could
way
see-
that it should.
I could see that game being really,
Honestly.
really good and no one caring.
It
You know what I
sucks. I
And then
don't
Ubisoft
feel-
gets taken over by some fucking random company because they're dude, I don't even know what the fuck Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh my
You
god.
remember that?
Yeah,
Do you remember
yeah.
what they just said? First of all, I don't even
Yeah,
know why
yeah.
you would announce a Beyond Good and Evil 2. The first one was like fine.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like people were like, oh, I can't wait.
It would be, it's just such a weird what?
That's so mean. It's like people are like, oh my god, I can't wait for Beyond Good and Evil 2. One was my favorite game. And everyone's like, shut the no, it
Well,
wasn't.
no, I mean it wasn't.
No, was it?
That's crazy for that to be your favorite. Like, I mean, God bless, I guess. You have a weird taste,
Yeah,
but like,
I love the first one. I love it. And it's like,
it's fine. Like, it's there's nothing bad about it, but like, it's Like, I remember when they announced Beyond Good and Evil 2, and I remember being like, "Oh, cool, that's kind of neat." Like making a sequel to like this game.
How long ago was that?
Oh my god, longer ago than I think the game. The announcement
Before the first one came out.
the announcement of the second game feels longer ago than the release of the first one. Like it really is like insane. And they would show up at E3 like once every 6 years.
Yeah.
And that game's gone.
We're still making it.
Yeah, we're still making it. Splinter Cell, they're still fucking hammering away on a Splinter Cell that's like not real, and they keep canceling it. They keep it's a remake now. It's like, okay, great.
Dude, they gotta just. I don't know, man.
They canceled the Splinter Cell VR game,
It should just be
which is crazy because that's like ideal. Like if you're gonna make a VR game, it's like I can't even think of a better option than Splinter Cell. Actually, like if you're Ubisoft,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the guy has a fucking helmet
That makes sense.
in the game. Like it's literally built around goggles.
Right. That makes sense.
Oh man, it's whatever. Whatever.
That's
I
basically.
can't even.
That's what it comes down to. Whatever.
How can I
it is
feel
that.
anymore?
Feel things.
It really does suck being a consumer of like a difficult industry like this. You know, it's not just like sports.
Dude, don't get me started.
Or it's just gonna be a thing. Sports is
get me
just
started.
the game's gonna be on, and then like, oh, if you're a fan of video games, what else do you have to deal with like that is remotely close to this?
We had a bad draw, I think, of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like our generation, because I feel like we're the most technically literate.
Yeah.
You know, technologically.
That's left, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, like because Zoomers don't know how to use computers, and
Yeah.
Gen X kind of barely.
Well, then,
Yeah, that's fair.
Boomers certainly
That's
not.
fair. Yeah. That's fair.
And so like we understand how things should be.
Yeah.
And then everything, like we got to see like video games that like costed a lot of money, but also kind of delivered still.
Yeah.
And we got to see that like crumble. And so it's just like, we know better. And so we were seeing how things are, I think. And it's just like, man, this is so much shittier than I remember it being. Not even that long ago.
Yeah.
You know? It wasn't even like a childhood thing. It was like early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
I remember things being fine.
Yeah, things are just too like. Hey, imagine if God of War Ragnarok was half the length it was, and a lot of that team got to work on some other shit,
Yeah.
or something. Like I just like think like I don't need Ragnarok to be as long as it is.
Of course not, especially if there's a segment of it where you're just fucking picking flowers silently.
Preventing me from diving back into that game, which I'm sure I'm considering buying it on Steam just so I can like
mod past it,
yes,
yeah.
literally.
I've considered that with Yakuza, so I can just get past all the grinding.
Yeah, that's smart. Especially at least the Yakuza games are like cheap. Fucking
Yeah.
God of War is still like there's
$400.
something,
It's
and I was
fucking
like,
insane.
I can't. I was like, fuck, I can't justify it. I was like, I can't.
$400 for love.
I can't buy. I bought the game brand new, which I rarely do. So on PS4 or whatever, bought it so $70, and I'm like, I'm gonna spend another $50. Like I can't.
Yeah, no, you can't.
I can't justify it.
Did you hear the rumors that like a lot of companies are like kind of hoping that Grand Theft Auto 6 is $100 so they can boost their price
I
up?
did hear that. I feel like that's
crazy.
That's where we all have to unite. I don't care where you lie politically. It's like we can't allow that to happen. Do not buy this fucking game.
People are gonna buy
please.
it.
Well,
I know, but I'm like,
here's the
no,
thing.
don't do it.
Well, I mean, it depends. Obviously, I think Rockstar and maybe Larian are the only people who could probably make a game that would justify $100.
Rockstar can do it. Larian, I think.
Anybody who tries to follow
CD
that,
Project Red could do it, but they'd have to. They'd
Any-
have to.
no,
have good-
no.
We'd
CD
have to.
They haven't shown us. They have not proved it to us yet.
They have to. They'd have to like really promise.
They would have to-
They'd have to like make a blood vow. It'd be
I'm
like,
sorry,
this is-
blood vow. Yeah.
It's gonna be really good. We
It has
swear
to be
God.
like they would literally die. Like 100%.
the reason why, like, so to me, I feel like, look, $70 is a lot, but like, I remember like looking at like game catalogs and seeing like the original Mario Brothers or like games like
It's not
that for like
much.
$90.
It's not that much.
It's not really that much. I understand why, like,
It bothers me.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, right?
of course, it's the sticker
I'd
shock.
buy
of it,
I'd buy
the
less
sticker
games.
shock of it is annoying. I do know that most games probably should cost more than like $90 to $100, but like Rockstar is probably like the only, honestly, probably the only company that I could see even justifying that. And anybody who thinks they're gonna get away with that, who's not them, is laughing themselves into a grave.
I think now Larian has proven they could.
I think like Red Dead 2 is absolutely worth $100.
Yeah,
Yes.
unquestionably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
But-
so, yeah, I understand that.
Dude, can you imagine fucking Ubisoft be like, all right,
Assassin's Creed Shadows gonna cost
Star Wars Outlaws $100.
Let's
Like
put it
you're
this
you're joking.
Someone would shoot him.
I am.
You're joking.
I have.
I'm joking.
I'm joking.
I'm
I haven't seen that
joking.
shit yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't. I don't even want to think about that. Go to the next question.
All right.
They really get shot. Someone they really get $100. Someone would just throw a fucking Masenko in their face.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
Psycho.
It's like, what the fuck? He's not doing that this close. 2 feet away from him.
I recently
go ahead.
got my necrotic gallbladder removed wrote in. It says second time writer here. So welcome back. He says a couple months ago or so I finally finished RDR2.
Nice.
Perfect timing. Excluding the epilogue for now. That's fine. You've completed.
Sure.
And bawled my eyes out while doing it. After completing the game, I finally getting to understand all the references. I wanted to ask if there's any game on your backlog you've been meaning to get to for a while, or a game you know you'd love and just haven't gotten around to it.
Many.
An insane.
I don't know. For me, I think I don't really have any.
It's
You're
an
insane.
absurd
I don't know
number.
how.
Because for me, like I have to move on to things quick.
Yeah.
And so like I try to play things enough to get a pretty good understanding of them. And if I don't know, I feel like a lot of games are pretty drawn out for no reason. So to me, I'm like, I'll play this until I'm satisfied, and then I'll move on to something else.
Right.
But the Outer Wilds is sitting there on like my machine, and I've heard people talk about this game a lot. It's like often recommended,
Yeah.
but like every time I try to start it, like I'm not in the right vibe, or like it's not. I don't think it's bad, but like I'm not receptive to what's happening.
Yeah.
And so, like, I've been putting that game off for fucking ever. The Witcher 3 is another one. I got like 30-something hours into The Witcher 3. Got pulled away to something
There's
else.
so much more left, bro.
I know, but like,
There's so
I
much
understand there's so
more
much more left, but that's a lot of time to put into like
I agree.
You know,
Yeah.
I
there's
finished The
so
Witcher
much.
at like 92 hours.
Prey I have to finish. I love Prey so much, and I just got stuck.
You just never finished.
I got
I don't know
stuck,
what I have to
and then I
finish.
moved on to something else.
I'm trying to think of really what games I bought that I
So
haven't
I'm interested.
finished.
Are
I'm
you
trying to discipline myself into finishing the Outer Worlds right now.
Okay.
I'm like I'm 50 hours in. I still have to get to the DLC or something, but
So are you Kingston? Do you not have a like super lengthy library?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Every AAA game since like 2018 I've bought and finished.
Because that's just, like there's okay. It's you don't play like a lot of like side shit, like, indie shit or anything. Because it is to me it's impressive if you finished everything that you played because there's so much shit. I just don't know how like
I can't think
That
of
is-
a game that I have that's a major game. Like name off like the major releases right now. See if I finished them.
right now,
Like that have existed like it was between since like 2018 to like now.
I'm on my fucking like
yeah, you might have to. I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, we've all finished the big ones. I think Red Dead, God of War, Spider-Man.
I have so much. Let's see. So Marvel Spider-Man 2, I still haven't played it yet.
What's that?
Fucking Sons of the Forest.
Don't know what that is.
It's just the sequel to the Forest.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Valheim, I haven't played yet, and I've like that.
Played a little bit of Valheim.
People are like having fun.
I
with
liked
that.
Valheim actually.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it. I played that with iBlind, and he ruined everything.
Terrible video game partner. Horrible.
He's actually pretty. Like the issue with him is that his laptop is fine. I kind of want to just give him my old laptop, ship it over to him, because like he tries to play Marvel Rivals with us, and his it just crashes. Like his laptop just crashes. I'm like, bro, like, because when he does play with me, he's a really good Luna. He's like a really good support, but like it's just he can't stay in the game.
He's
Jeez.
gone.
Oh fucking god! This is just even recent shit like Space Marine 2,
I finished.
I still have to finish that.
Hogwarts Legacy.
I have no one to play that game.
Hogwarts Legacy, I played about 15 hours, 20 hours of.
Yeah,
I have no one to play that game.
you don't.
It's kind of like I
don't
can't.
give-
It looks kind of
Look,
fun.
I
dude.
can't deny that there's like a whimsiness to it. That's kind of it's kind of adorable.
I care
but like
not
I can't.
for that series at all. I have no care or attachment to it.
All right,
I mean, I don't either. But it's just like as mechanically, like the flying around and like the magic. Because it reminded me of Inquisition. Like it was just like this is kind of
looks neat enough to me. I don't give a.
It plays better than Inquisition,
I imagine it.
I would
does.
hope so.
like significantly.
So, which makes me, I'm like, this. I did the tutorial, the opening tutorial, and I had because I was just testing the 4070 I had to see if there was an issue with it, or because I never figured out what was wrong with that machine. But yeah, I was testing it out on the 70 and the 3060, and like I went through the tutorial twice, and I'm like, this feels good. It felt fun, just the tutorial, and I was like, oh, I imagine it must be like once I start getting all like the magic and shit. But also, it's kind of lower on the list. And
Yeah.
God, there's so many games. I was one of the few people I know that played the original fucking Dragon's Dogma. That like before even the Dark Arisen DLC came out.
Jeez.
And I was
Oh,
like this
damn.
and I was like
Early.
this and I was like this is fucking great. I really Capcom like did something pretty cool here. And then number 2 came out. I was like, holy shit. I haven't played it. I haven't played
It was really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't finish that.
Oh,
That I
okay,
didn't
there's
finish.
one.
I didn't finish that.
There's
I didn't
one.
finish 2. I feel like everything else I finished though, because I feel like I don't know.
You don't dive into the weeds though.
Yeah, you're very
In the same-
selective.
You're very selective. I would say
I guess
every game that you play with the intent of finishing.
yes.
Whereas like I like kind of dive into things out of curiosity.
Yeah, I don't play games to not finish them.
Yeah.
Like I don't start reading things. Like I recently read I read a book called Blood Meridian.
Was that like a fiction thing?
It's like a fucking story. It's like I forgot the fucking author's name, but it's like
gay
a fucking.
fiction.
gay fucking romance novel.
It's not.
It's hard for me to read fiction.
It's not romantic
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
In fact, it is. It's about a fucking gang called. We got the Toddler Gang, and it's so fucking horrible. It kind of shows you like the barbaric nature of like the open range West.
All right, save it for the book club.
And it's super. it's like one of the most fucked niggas ever exists in that book. His name is the Judge. He just sucks.
That's not a real person.
He's not a real person. Yes, he's a
Talking about
character
Mike
from a
Judge?
book. No, not
Mike
quite.
Judge of the Wild West.
Did you see that King of the Hill is coming to Fortnite?
Let's go. I can't. That's so lit. You get to play as Ladybird.
What?
You get to play as
The
Ladybird.
bird, the dog?
The
Yeah.
dog.
I was about to say, I forgot that
wait.
was the dog.
That
It's probably Hank Hill, I would imagine.
Well,
that
Bobby?
is-
I'd
I
play
mean,
as Bobby
It's got to be
early.
Hank and Bobby.
I don't think it's Bobby actually.
It
so it's only
there's
Hank?
there's
Well,
way
no,
it's
it
not
could be
Bobby.
actually. I was thinking.
No way it's not Bobby.
No, actually,
Oh yeah,
it
you
could
can't.
be
Could
Bobby.
you be shooting the kids? I don't know.
I was well,
Is
that
there other
Morty's
kids on
in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
okay.
I was.
and Aang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Aang's like Asian.
Yeah, so he's not human technically.
Yeah, yeah. That's
crazy.
it.
No, so yeah, like my backlog's fucking enormous because like I typically play games for just to feel them out mechanically.
Yeah.
And if I like them, I'll try and stick with them and I'll finish them. But like, I usually get pulled away from something. So even games that I really, really like, I get pulled away from. I really, really liked Space Marine 2. I just got pulled away from it. I actually
play it.
did like Hogwarts Legacy from what I played of it. Got pulled away from it. But also a lot of that is just kind of because I understand how long these things are going to be. Space Marine's a little bit more approachable. Like that I heard it was like 7 hours or something, like which is ideal. It's perfect.
That's
But
what I'm
like
talking about.
Hogwarts Legacy, I'm looking at it's like, oh, I play it and I'm like, I'm having a good time with this. But am I having 50 hours? Good time with it?
Yeah.
Like, do I want to spend 50 hours doing this in a row?
Like
Not
Hogwarts
playing-
is the type of game that I probably would put a trainer on, just fuck around,
Yeah.
beat the story real fast. 'Cause,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. My backlog's fucking enormous. But the glaring one is Prey for me because I really loved it. And then I got stuck. And then I think Elden Ring came out and then completely derailed me.
That's true.
Elden Ring's another one I didn't finish. I put like 170 hours in it. I didn't finish either of
I
those.
played the fuck out of that game in the DLC. God
Yeah.
damn.
I haven't done a Shadow. I'm not.
It's
in-
more Elden Ring.
Shadow's
Yeah.
good.
I'm not in the mood to struggle right now. That's kind of I want to playing like Soulsborne games. You're like, well, your progression is a reward after a while. You're gonna get on this one boss where you're like, God damn it,
Sisyphus, bro.
I have to sit down and learn their pattern,
Yeah.
and I don't feel like doing that right now.
Yeah. The thing for me is it's like if I'm gonna struggle to persevere, I think I'd rather just do that in the world.
In real life,
like I don't know, like I don't know,
I
like
love those
like
games,
fi-
but-
like fake, like perseverance over like fictional rewards to me is getting less and less
I'm a little burnt
enjoyable.
out.
Like
After
I don't know.
all those games too, because like I played the fuck out. I missed that actually because I was talking to my friend about the Ring City DLC DS3, and I kind of missed that feeling where I was like, oh yeah, that was really fun and awesome, a good time. And so I did think about going back to it and experiencing it again. But it was just making me think. I'm like, I played that shit so much. I'm like, I'm just exhausted. It's,
I'm
it
good.
is-
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, I'm definitely done playing them for a while now too. I'm gonna
Are you not going to play
the
the Night Rain?
I'm gonna try it for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm not
I'll
gonna,
probably get sucked in. I could see myself getting
I'm probably
sucked
not
into
gonna fucking grind it to the point I'm like fucking crying like I was in Dark Souls 3.
I feel like the only thing I'm really
Like
looking
3
forward
made
to.
me cry. I fucking like the fucking Nameless King made me cry. That fucking dumbass dragon. I was literally crying.
Yeah, move the mic away.
I
was
got
tears of
lucky, man.
rage.
I got lucky. The Nameless King didn't give me that many problems.
They brought that nigga back in the fucking Elden Ring deal. Like where he like how'd he get that?
Wait a
nigga-
minute, Night Rain?
Dude, I saw that and I got so mad because I was like, I thought I got rid of that nigga.
You
I
thought you
thought
got-
I got rid of him, dog.
Well, no.
I killed him.
I just
Why
got
is he
lucky.
back?
I think I got lucky. I got lucky with that and Melania, whatever her name is.
Millennia?
Yeah, I
cheesed that bitch the fuck
there
out.
are some times where like say for example, I struggled with the Gale in the Ring City DLC, the final boss. I struggled with him so much, and a lot of people said like, "I know I whooped his ass," and I'm like, I couldn't whoop his ass. I kept getting to his final stage where he was just being retarded and it kept shooting his shit, and it just kept getting me
Just
eventually.
jumping and spinning around the
Yeah.
fucking map.
And I was like, "What the?"
Like, what are you doing? It's like that boss for me. The two bosses in like Souls for me that are like the most like fuck these guys are Gale and then the werewolf motherfucker. You Blythe, Malekith,
The werewolf.
the werewolf, the fucking death blade, the one that's jumping off the fucking.
Oh,
columns
in Elden Ring.
doing-
That's the one that
doing backhand springs.
That's the one I bailed on.
And
I played
Gotcha.
170 hours of Elden Ring, and then
Yeah.
I got to that fucking guy. and I was
Okay.
like, I'm not doing this.
I forgot.
I think I didn't fight him. I don't think I.
you have to.
You have. So I just
He's a
don't
mandatory- He's a
remember.
mandatory boss.
I don't remember that at all. But I definitely.
He's in the fucking the city suspended in time.
Yeah, he's in the
he's-
floating
And
city.
he's like jumping off walls. And he's doing gainers off the wind and then shooting fucking
Okay,
rocks at you. And then slapping the floor and the floor jumps up at you. And I'm like, this guy's such
He
a
sucks.
rabid
My brain
bitch.
didn't retain that information because I can't picture that fight.
Yeah.
He's the boss right after the giant.
So I definitely did it because I beat it because that's when my experience started glitching a little bit to where it felt a little. I got robbed technically, where like the fire giant didn't change. You know when he like has his legs off?
He ripped his
He
foot
literally
off?
just died. He died, and I was like, "Wait, is that it?" and then
I had that exact same experience.
the
I beat the fire giant in like 2 swings.
Oh, he really?
I was like,
So-
Must
what
be
the hell
nice.
is that?
Must be nice.
and then the champion dude, whatever his name is, when he like fucks that line thing on him.
Horlu.
Yeah.
Horlu.
And then he fucking Horlu. Yeah.
Horlu.
And then he's like, "Oh, warrior," whatever he calls himself.
Nigga. And he
Nigga.
hit him one time and he died.
No, that's what happened. He didn't have life, and I killed him immediately. And I was like, "What?" And I was so mad that I wasn't recording because I was like, "That what?" and then another thing happened where
You fought the
when
beast.
the tree was finally lit,
Yeah.
I was able to all of my souls were returned to me, like, but I was still at the same level. So it's basically I got double level. It was insane. I got
nice.
double the shit, and I was like, I did post about it. That I at least I posted. I was like, bro, did this happen to anybody else?
Must be nice.
At the very end, it just
Yeah.
the game just collapsed. It was like,
Kind of collapses in on itself
Yeah.
the further you get in.
it happened to Donkey, the final boss, that fucking
Elden
whatever.
Beast?
Yeah, he like one shot it or something. It's something like that happened to him. It was something retarded. I was like, this is funny, you know. I like that nobody was angry.
My
Or
bitch
people-
ass grinding through, crying tragically with my fucking katana and my fucking moonveil. You know that shit. That moonveil is a fucking broken ass. That weapon was so fucking strong for no reason.
That's the one thing about Elden Ring that did have just so many versus Dark Souls, right? There are so many different things that you can
Yeah.
like theory craft to where it's like, okay, if you're struggling,
And they
here you
actually
go.
work on like Dark
I
Souls.
like-
Like in either is there a soul game where either the magic that works or the faith doesn't, or faith works and the magic doesn't. Like one of them is always super weak. And in this game, I would say faith is still weak. The invocations or whatever, like the healing stuff like that, all of the faith stuff is kind of weak. but it still works.
Well, the thing to me is just like, I like that Elden Ring is as wide as it is, and I like that Sekiro is as tight as it is.
Yeah.
But to me, like the in betweens, where it's like Dark Souls, where it's like it's not quite. To me, it's just like I don't know what.
I see.
I don't know if I get anything out of this.
Because
Because I like that Sekiro is like, this is how you're gonna play it. You got to meet me here. It reminds me of like NES games, where it's just like these are your tools.
go.
Fucking deal with it. Everything's tailored to these tools.
Yeah, I'm okay
And then Elden
with
Ring's
that.
broken. You could break the fuck open.
It's
and
just
like,
fucking-
you could do a Kamehameha if you want.
I love
Yeah,
what I love about
literally.
Sekiro's aesthetic. I think aesthetically that game's fucking preem. Everything is so fucking cool. The way the clashes sound, the way you
Sounds
kill your
awesome.
fucking enemy, the way you step on people's fucking necks, you fucking Floyd them and katana them through the fucking neck. I think that shit's
The sound
great.
design of that game is great.
The fucking bleeding sound.
Yeah, the dragon fight. Did you guys finish the game?
Yeah.
The dragon fight, that fight is crazy.
That fight's
dude.
cool.
He's throwing wind at you and you catch a lightning blade and fling it at his face. I'm like, this is fucking lit.
That fight's super cool. It looks fucking awesome, too.
And the fight where you fight your
Dude,
fucking cousin
I
and the
love fighting
fucking
the fucking monkey, though, dude. And nigga's fucking head's gone, and then he's just like, oh,
Dude,
wait,
that-
let's go.
that fight is actually crazy easy.
That fight is fun.
It's fun, but dude, if you parry it, because if you parry the monkey's 3 swings,
Yeah.
he automatically falls down for a critical hit every time. I didn't know that, and then I found it out by mistake. And I was like, I wonder if I can parry this, and I did. And I was like, this dumbass headless fucking monkey ass bitch.
stupid ass
Just go there and start stabbing it violently. I fucking love that game. Mickey's in that game, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
He's a fucking
He's the monkey.
He's Mick the monkey.
Mick the monkey.
No, he's the blue ninjas, the blue samurai ninja guys.
Oh, cool.
Once you fight, that's Mick's voice, and I was like, "What the?
Oh, that's
fuck?
funny. I didn't know
What
that.
the fuck?"
I knew he was in there. I just didn't know who. Michael Rojas wrote it, and he says, "Hey, fellas, Chris mentioned on Sacred that he's particularly fond of edibles. Which ones? I'm not a cop. Lol. Just TLC, THC ones.
DLC,
TLC.
just DLC.
TLC ones. No, THC. I don't know. I do like 5. I usually eat half of a 10 milligram because it helps me. It boosts my appetite up, and it makes me more motivated to cook. Because if I don't, like, if I'm not, because the thing is, I get hungry, but then when I get hungry, I'm still picky. So like, if I could just like boost my appetite, then I'm like, okay, I don't care what I eat. If I don't care what I eat, I'm just hungry. I kind of want to make something. It's just easier for me to do it that way. But I don't know. I'm not tripping or anything.
I can't. I don't do the weeds no
They
more.
don't work on. I mean, they have a crazy effect on me.
Yeah,
like some people say, like, oh,
Makes
it's
your colon fall
It's
out.
like 5 times, and because yes,
Along
that is
with
absolutely
that.
true. But also, they say it's like 5 times more psychoactive than like smoking weed, and I think that's true for me. Because but like for a lot of people, like I dated this one girl briefly where I watched her eat like an entire bag of gummy worms. And she was like, because she was from like Texas, and I'm like, yeah, we can just buy this shit like willy nilly, and then nothing. She was like, you know, I was just like,
I would
if I would have
die.
had one, I would have been like, oh.
If I had a whole bag, I would fucking. If I had a whole bag, I would sit down, and then you would see my spirit stand up outside of me.
Yeah.
And then sit down, and that would keep happening.
Yeah.
My spirit would stand up outside of it. I can't fucking do that.
Yeah.
I can't be high no more. I'm just not. I don't got it in me. Every time I get high, I get really like all my tolerance for bullshit kind of disappears. So I become a very unnice version of myself.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I just want
Fucking suffer, dude.
fucking. I'm not a downer guy. That's the only thing. I actually want more energy. It makes me mad that like yesterday I was trying to write a song, but I was like in zombie mode. I didn't sleep enough. So throughout the day, like I just couldn't focus. And I'm like, I need caffeine wasn't enough. I need something that'll get me in the
Sleep.
I need
Just go quickly
But I
sleep
don't
until you
wanna-
charge back up.
Cocaine.
see I probably like, you know, but I just don't like do shit like that.
Of course.
But
Boom, there's edge.
I need
Edge.
something
Get
that's
yourself-
like
get yourself
over the
close.
I need something that's over the counter. That's just like I can-
Edging is over the counter.
I
You
don't
have it
think-
automatically.
I think edging will
Drink
just
some more
make
of
me
that-
upset.
Just drink some more of that venom.
Yeah, you,
Oh yeah, look at me. Like I don't have the prolapse anymore. Then I just get it back. Yeah.
I'm so focused. I'm so focused.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not tripping all the time. I just like I have to boost my appetite because I will forget to eat if I don't.
Yeah.
Like it's just it's pretty important.
I don't even know what that's like.
I don't do drugs.
I fucking
I don't do drugs. I'm not a fucking loser bitch like you who does drugs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You like those stupid dare programs?
That was like a tinge of sadness.
Oh, okay.
my apologies.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know it was being hurtful.
Anyway, my
Cock.
colonical romance.
Nice.
Right
Very
in.
cool.
Yeah.
My cock.
Colonical
That's so stupid. I'm just visualizing that.
That's pretty good. There's no way that's a word though. But like I like the stretch of it.
Yeah.
Colonical can't be real.
No, colonic, but not
Colonic,
colonical.
yeah.
I don't know what colonic means exactly.
I mean, it's just something.
Well, you
it's
know what a colonic
of
is.
or relating to the colon. I would imagine.
Okay, yeah. Of the colon.
Of the colon.
Colon on. We'll
Uh,
colon on.
And oh, my colon's in the audience.
Ew.
It's just laying on me like Gallagher.
Ew. That is crazy. My colonical romance already says hi. Hiya, Snarks. 2018 listener here. Welcome
What's
back.
up?
I like the idea. Is like,
Wait, is that even real?
That's
I don't think we
not-
started
no,
in 2018.
I mean,
Probably
technically.
because
I think.
oh wait, you guys.
I think. Yeah, when we did the Zach one. That was, I
Oh.
think, maybe. I could be misremembering.
It was not
Okay.
2019. I know that for sure.
Well, it was probably.
Oh, it was definitely not 2020.
This is 2018.
So it was 2018.
No, there you go.
Anyway, so he says, first time actually contributing. Well, welcome aboard.
You late fuck, but thanks so much.
Thank you.
Writing in to point out that the guy, I love this, by the way. I fact checked this before we started because I wanted to make sure that this was not a lie. But writing to point out that the guy who gets shot in the Wolfenstein cutscene is actually meant to be Ronald Reagan, which makes it 5 times funnier for me at least. P.S. Dave Mustaine is an avid Obama citizenship denier who claims he knows it to be true. Thought I'd throw that out. Peace.
He knows
Who's
it to
Dave
be
Mustaine
true.
again?
Dave, the lead singer of Megadeth. Megadeth. Yeah. Dave Mustaine's an idiot, and he fucking, like I said, he like Alex Jones. I'm so privileged to have you on the show. They're the same fucking person essentially, except for one's talented. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So dude, I didn't put this together. I don't know if you're familiar with this cutscene from Wolfenstein 2, I believe. But I didn't put this together until this comment. I went fact checking. It's totally real and it makes total sense. But like the whole point of Wolfenstein is that the Nazis win World War II and that the world is all like dystopian and like Nazi and all weird.
Right.
And Hitler survived deep into his old age and he's making a movie about his life. And so he's like on Mars for some reason. I don't know why he's on Mars. Whatever. He's on Mars and he's got a little mansion and he's like seeing actors to see like who's going to play me in my movie. And this guy comes up and he's like, oh, great script, Mr. Hitler. And he's like, you don't call me Mr. Hitler. He says it in German, but he's like, you refer to him as Mein Führer. It's like, what are you, you're a Jew. He's freaking out. He's like waving a gun at him. He's like, no, sir, I'm from Arizona. And then he just shoots him 15 times. And I didn't realize that it's like, that's supposed to be Ronald Reagan.
Supposed to be a
because Ronald
reference to
Reagan
him.
was an actor. And I was like, oh, that's so fucking, that's awesome.
That's great.
That is
So fucking
great.
serious.
That's
Reagan getting
awesome.
shot
That's
always
so
makes me happy.
Yeah.
Anytime Reagan gets shot,
Doesn't fucking like Lenny Kravitz? No, sorry, not Lenny Kravitz. What the fuck?
What?
No. The guy that he bit. Oh my god. Other black guy with guitar, the original one, Jimi Hendrix. Like, didn't Jimi Hendrix? I saw a cutscene of Jimi Hendrix getting Swiss cheesed in the what is it, the new Colossus or whatever?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't. To be honest with you, I don't remember the stories of those games really.
Yeah, there's like a black guy playing the guitar and he's jamming, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
They had it in for fucking good old Jimmy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Good old Jimmy Jim.
You see that video of someone speeding up the clip of Jimi Hendrix, and it says like Jimi Hendrix if he wasn't mid, and it's that song that's been going around. It's like, yeah, I'm rubbing peanut butter on my cock. Yeah, I'm rubbing peanut butter on my cock. It's crazy.
I have not heard this at all. What is it? Can you play that?
Yeah. So I can't find the Jimi Hendrix
You
version.
play the song
But I'll
again.
play the song.
I've never heard that in my life. I can't
Here's
even
someone
imagine
literally
it.
rubbing peanut butter on his rooster.
I'm rubbing peanut butter on my cock.
Jimi Hendrix, if he wasn't mid.
If he wasn't mid, and then it's like a sped up him playing, that's playing over it. I was laughing for a good minute.
That is.
I can't find that fucking meme anymore.
That is
though.
bewildering. Oh my god! All right, that sucks.
The internet is so garbage.
Yo, to be honest with you, that's what a lot of music sounds like to me.
Yeah.
Like, not like I don't want to be like, oh, new music sucks. That's stupid and fucking annoying. But like a lot of music that, like, I've heard music that unironically sounds like that.
There is an old person that would be like
Lil Pump to me is like that.
Yeah, Lil Pump had one song that I liked, his Gucci Gang, and that's
Did you
it.
see him go after Eminem?
Yeah.
Of all people, I'm like, bro,
Right.
calm down.
Stop.
He's like, you lost in life.
Stop.
I'm like, Eminem?
Stop.
Eminem.
He said he lost in life.
Yeah, because Trump won. Remember, Lil Pump's a Trump simp.
Oh, right. Okay.
Have you seen the video? So after Marvel Rivals came out, there's a lot of people that are starting to post videos of them like impersonating Wolverine. But unfortunately, a lot of them are people that have some sort of disability. So
I love.
I don't know
those.
if I want to see.
So
Those are so endearing to me.
I don't know if I want to see on camera.
Like all the.
Stop. You show me that last.
That's not Wolverine.
This is not wait.
Oh, you're setting it up.
Yes.
I see.
Okay.
It's another video that the chat can't see.
It's just an Eastern European or something. That guy's from like
There's-
Moldova or something.
There's so many. Of them.
Situational awareness is crazy.
There's
You
one.
held it up
there's-
off screen.
I was showing it to you guys. I don't care about them. I don't care about them. But there's a lot of them, and there's one of a guy that's like
Like Downs.
he looks like a
He's in like System of a Downs.
he looks like
Fetal alcohol syndrome.
Ooh.
he looks
Cal
like
Rittenhouse.
He
That's true.
he does have fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah, totally, dude.
He looks like a baby that got like cursed into being a baby forever, but he got taller.
That is astutely. That's like, what did I say about Channing Tatum? How he looked like somebody he had Down syndrome, but he got cured.
I hate that because I really think he's actually really. I really think that he was really cool.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm just
but
saying.
I hate how much that makes me laugh because Lily hates that joke. She
I
loves
can so
Channing
see
Tatum.
it though. He's saying that. I'm like, yeah, I see it.
I mean, I'm not disparaging. I'm just,
Like he let somebody cast wish on him, and it was like, "You're back, you're back." He's like,
Oh,
that's crazy.
I'm gonna go
Let's
act.
move on to names. Let's
"I'm
get
gonna
some-
go. I can dance real well."
Yeah.
While he was syndromed, he was learning dance. He was studying it.
While he was Magic Mike.
Yeah,
And
while he
then-
was Magic
and
Mike.
then he got cured, and he was like,
Let's read these names
Oh yeah, let's
from our. Let's get to our credits. Get to our patrons. Our $25.
Dance.
Our $25 and up patrons. We read your names at the end of the show, which ultimately means that you can make your name anything, and I have to read it. Sometimes I pass it off to the guys. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes we all do it. Fucking. What's that movie? Fucking what? Sling Blade.
Oh yeah, I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I've seen many references. I've just
Can I tell you
never-
something? I've never seen it either, but I know
Is
that.
that the
It
one with
sounds-
what's his name?
Bobby Thornton or whatever. Bob fucking Thornton. Bob
Billy-
Bob
Bi-
Thornton.
Bi-
Bob
Bi-
Thornton. Bob Thorntonly Billy.
Chill.
Bloodborne Thornton.
Bloodborne William.
Stop.
Bloodborne William Thorns.
Stop.
Thor- Thor-
I can't think. Stop.
Thornington
Get out.
William.
Get out.
Bloody Born Borton.
Thornington William.
Yeah, Thornton Wild Thornberry Billy.
William the Wild
Thornington Williams is crazy.
The Wild Billy Bob
His name is
Thornberries.
People call him Thorny Bill.
Hey, look, it's Thorny
Hey, it's
Bill.
Thorny Bill. No.
It's Thornington.
I have no context for that reference. I just know that it's an accurate one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You shouldn't have done that.
Shouldn't have done that. All right,
Good boy.
count me down.
3, 2, blum.
No, in English.
3, 2, 1.
There you go.
Son.
The home.
Each me son.
She.
Son, is that real?
Yeah, each Nishan she or something is.
I know it's 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know a
Son,
single
she.
number in Japanese. I gotta say.
That's Japanese.
Is it Japanese? Is it? What is
Yes.
it? Oh, is it
yes.
Chinese?
When you doing that made me. I'm like, wait.
It's definitely Japanese.
Yes,
Even I
it
know.
is.
Well, this
it
is how little I know
It is.
about this.
It's really funny because I think it's gonna sound a little racist because it is, but
Eins,
Great.
drei. Wait, that's deny.
deny, defend,
Vies,
oppose.
12.
For some reason,
Vex,
particularly Cantonese sounds
Nine.
really funny to me.
Cantonese.
It sounds funny to everybody.
Yeah.
That ain't exclusive.
Yeah.
It's all the thing where they say, how do they name like the way that they speak? They're like, it sounds like silverware falling down the stairs and shit.
I'm not alone.
That's-
me coming to my people.
Yeah. Oh, it's unfortunate how funny it sounds compared to Mandarin.
Yeah. It sounds like they're having a normal conversation in an active and never-ending car accident.
I love it. I love it. I get to be racist. Everybody's on my side.
I at least like
Everybody's
the
on my side. I'm racist and I have friends.
the Mandarin.
It's just
my
it's
friend.
funny.
you know how they sound like in the Mandarin when they're saying like they're
Yeah.
You remember how it sounds, right?
Yeah,
What is
of
it?
course.
That's fucking classic.
How does it sound?
You've never. It sounds like. So they'll be like, thinking, nigga, and I'm like, dude, I worked at Newegg, and sometimes they would give like, oh, we're having a meeting, and then they would talk in English and in Mandarin, and when they talk in Mandarin, me and my fucking non-Chinese homies are trying not to laugh because it just keeps saying, it sounds like it's fucking, it's the pop out or something.
They're funny.
Do you remember the first time you heard an Asian person say the word nigga?
Yes,
I still haven't.
because there was like a lot of the.
You really haven't?
That's bullshit.
I mean, not to my knowledge.
I was.
You never seen those the Fast and Furious ones. They would hang out in front of like a place and they all have their fucking souped up cars and shit. And then it's just every other word.
we don't have East Coast Asians like that exactly. What
Yeah.
we have because you guys have the
Yeah, we have that stupid culture of like I don't.
You guys have the Asian culture here
And
where
people
they're
would
like
call their motorcycles rice rockets.
that's dubious. Oh shit! Woo!
I just remembered that. Racism. Yeah.
Oh,
but those
shit.
motherfuckers just hang out,
Whoa.
and they were like the South Koreans that are like, they think they're all hood and shit.
So for
Isn't that crazy?
Rice Rockets is fucking amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
Rice Rockets.
Yeah, we got
Holy
you.
shit. That
Yeah.
makes that I felt the joy of Christmas. That's
That's
fucking crazy.
insane. So for us, we had
Racism's undefeated, man.
racism is mad funny. It just sucks people really believe it.
Yeah,
But-
that's really the problem. Yeah.
But there was this Asian girl. I remember I was in college. First time I was on an Asian person that said nigga. She was like, "You niggas are annoying." I remember being in class, hearing that, standing up and looking, and being like, "What? They say that?"
Did she was there any self awareness of after
No,
saying that?
not at all.
She was just like,
You know what's tragic is like Kingston was the only black person in his class.
No,
and
absolutely was not.
All right.
Absolutely
No,
not.
okay.
No, never mind.
Continue. 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 I want to hear this joke. I'm just telling you, you're wrong. I want to hear the rest of it though.
I love it.
That's because you were colorblind, so you couldn't even really.
What is the
be
bit
sure.
for 400, Alex? What is it?
You guys are fucking nimskulls, man.
I love it.
That was crazy.
That's so
My
good.
bits get killed too, right? Usually they're fucking stupid, but my bits get killed.
No, it's not the same.
Woo!
Rice Rockets, man.
Oh my god.
It's great.
I'm going to be thinking about that forever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use it.
Please
Sorry.
do. I was like, don't use
You
it,
just-
people.
it's too late.
Next time I see Rice gum on a bike.
It is unfortunate that Rice is a part of his name. Because I'm like,
It's
come
an
on,
Asian
dude.
thing.
It's not unfortunate. He
I
did
mean,
that
Nick-
on purpose.
Well, yeah, but it also makes it unfortunate. You know what I mean?
It's not unfortunate. He did
It's
it
like if
himself.
my name. It was like there's a movie called The Q, right? It's a black film, right? And there's a guy named Big.
Is that where QAnon comes from?
Probably. He was probably a big fan of that movie, the QAnon guy. But there's a guy in that movie named Big Nig, and I'm like, stop. So don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to call
That's my friend Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Nicholas is a powerful.
This is my son Nick Kerr.
Negalo.
Isn't that crazy? I hate that. I can't believe he did that. Because
Nick
Steve Kerr
Kerr.
is a super progressive guy that once cried at a press conference right after like the fucking Warriors game and there like another mass shooting happened, and he was fucking crying because he's like, this shit has got to stop. And then he's like, come here, my son Nick Kerr.
His name is Nicholas.
His name is Nick Kerr.
His name is Nicholas.
That's not an accident, though. That's the thing.
Crying over a fucking spilled innocent blood is so dumb.
Yeah, dude. At the same time, I went and got drinks. I was having a party. I had to have a yearly Sandy Hook anniversary party.
That is fucking. Alex Jones probably does.
You know he does.
Yeah.
This fucking. I forgot.
Anniversary of the time those fucking fake children died.
Fake children. Oh my God.
They're all fucking.
I'm glad you brought this up. What the guy? So somebody tagged us in this specifically so we can mention it.
Oh.
The guy
I
that went in and shot up that Comic Pizza or whatever.
Yeah.
Was it called Cosmic or Comet Pizza? He got killed by an officer at a traffic stop.
Wait, hold up.
So
What's the story again?
So the guy that remember the Comet Pizza was allegedly had like trafficked children in it or something. That's what Alex Jones
There
and
was
all
like
these
a
people.
Pizzagate thing.
It was a part of Pizzagate. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So that turned out to be not true. A guy went in there and fired off a round because he was probably being crazy and probably
Did he kill
threatening
anybody?
them. No, he fired off a round and probably like a threatening fire kind of a thing.
like a boogie shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say a fake warning shot. So that happened, and apparently, he at a traffic stop, he had a gun, and the cops were like, "Put your gun down," and then they blew him away. So it's like, well, yeah, it's weird that it took this long. I mean.
Sometimes the universe do be funny.
Sometimes it feels good.
That is crazy.
Yeah. I just
Of course it would be a traffic stop. Traffic stops are so dangerous. It's insane.
that's why I like there's no
Put
way
the sandwich down.
that's why you don't do like you're suspended in time
This
once
is why I don't have my. This is why I don't have my car.
You quickly show me your wallet.
that's why I'm always like like
I
it's
wanna.
so
I
stupid.
like if I knew that death wasn't permanent, I would do shit like that.
Oh,
I
of
think
course.
That's so
Pull
funny.
that guy over. He looks kind of like a gun.
He looks like a gun.
Put the gun away, sir. It's like I'm just me.
I'm walking.
I'm walking. Put the gun down.
What are you talking about?
They
just lay on
roll
the
out a
floor.
fucking cannon from the back of the police cruiser.
Aimed right at you. This is not funny, officer.
That is so impractical.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
Boom.
Yeah,
Such a stupid fucking
I don't know, man. Cops have it out for me,
18th
man.
century cannon.
Cops have it out for me every time I drive. They I'm always pulled over just because I'm speeding and driving on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I mean,
They always pull me over.
this is America, and they're like, won't let you do simple shit. Like, I'm trying to beat traffic, so you just want to get
Yeah.
on the fucking sidewalk.
What happened to Manifest Destiny?
Yeah, I'm gonna manifest my destiny to run people over now.
Did Trump say some bullshit like that about fucking Greenland or something?
yeah, Manifest Destiny.
God damn it, man.
Somebody read that wrong, and then they instead manifested Destiny having a lawsuit.
I mean, hey, so this is Trump's responsibility.
The Imaginator,
I'll
his
fuck with
name.
that.
He can
Yeah.
imagine things.
Anyway,
Imaginator.
starting the credits that we started 20 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm gonna imagine.
we'll wrap it up by
Yeah, let's
within
not get 3
9
hours.
minutes.
Yeah. The homeless person in between Sweeney's teeth.
Real funny. Real funny. Real funny.
I'm going to kill the president with a mortar.
I still have all my teeth, you fuckheads, right? Make fun of me all you want. You guys are fucking dumb. I have all my teeth. I may have a gap, but they're also really well aligned. Leave me alone. Fuck you guys.
I wish I could put a cock between my fucking gap. I'm jealous.
Do you have a gap in your teeth? No, right?
Not really. It's so like there's just
No,
a
you
little.
You don't have a
I
gap.
can.
I wish I had a gap between all of my teeth.
they're all like fun mirrors. Like you just like
You look like a demon every time you smile.
I look like Stonehenge.
That's some Wendigo shit. That's some shit that like, yo, you got to put this guy to sleep. He
yeah,
looks
he doesn't
insane.
need to. You don't pass those genes on either.
You bite an apple and it looks insane.
It looks like
Like,
a big,
what the fuck?
It's like
It looks like a peeler.
it's like looking at it's like looking at like a row of people who have been sentenced to death, and every other person is a firing squad, and every other person in between is just blunt force. You know? Where it's like, that's what it looks like when I bite into an apple.
It
Like,
just
there's
looks like
precision damage and then just
carnage.
like mushy, like fucking
mushy
unfocused.
That's crazy, dude. Some people have some really fucked teeth. I've seen people with some really fucked.
They do.
They're all British.
Particularly
Dude,
Europeans.
You know what's crazy?
Europeans be having fucked.
I have
teeth, dude.
seen. I saw a Vine, or not a Vine. What am I?
Wow.
I saw a video. It's because Musk was talking about bringing back Vine.
What?
We're gonna call it V or some shit. So
Why
I
has
saw a
somebody
video.
usurped his life yet?
I saw a video of this. I don't know. I saw a British kid talking about. He was like clowning on some person. It was like British child,
Yeah.
and it's like, he's like maybe 8, maybe 9. A modern British child. So like modern medicine exists. Modern dentistry exists.
Yeah.
Teeth fucked beyond recognition.
I think it's genetic. I think it has to be. Well, also a lot of. I hate to be.
I think it's
rude.
because the fluoride there in their water isn't working.
Well, also,
Or like they don't do it.
Also-
I actually do think that's part of it.
Also, a fuck
Could
ton
be.
of them are in. A fuck ton of them are in.
Well,
like a
I mean-
metric. Like a no. It's like a
Come here,
silly number.
cousin.
It's like a number that's so high. It's like hilarious.
is it? Is it?
It is. A lot of them are inbred people.
I don't deny that. I just wonder how much of it is a stereotype.
There's definitely a stereotypical like a bunch of black people are criminals. Like, of course, like, yeah.
There's definitely-
But then there's a portion of us doing it.
my sister this morning.
I mean-
I couldn't believe how good the pussy was.
Digital.
I do say it was.
I was
rather
losing my
smashing.
fucking mind. I was gooning like a fucking lunatic.
What animals do British people have that we don't have?
I
Fucking
don't know.
hell
A fucking.
They don't have. I think they have all
they
the
have
same
just
animals,
weaker
right?
versions of everything we have.
Like the Saturday mule, I was fucking that girl.
like one of those London pigeons.
A London pigeon is a pigeon that commits suicide.
A London pigeon
It
is a
just
pigeon.
flies in a big bed on purpose.
A London pigeon
I
is
would.
a pigeon that pickpockets.
That's crazy. Fucking Oliver Twist ass pigeon.
Has so much shit under its wings.
Yeah, just got watches hanging from
Yeah,
it. and shit.
yeah.
Oh, you'd like to get a watch here for a good price, wouldn't ya?
You stole my pocket watch.
I mean, chirp. Beep.
I mean, chirp, beep. What the fuck?
Tweet. What the buzz say?
Well, scary dog.
Well, no, I'm not trying to get. I don't want to blow my cover, if you know what I mean.
I don't want to blow my car. It's like Gangs of New
So,
York.
so like the birds like just doing like chirp, chirp, tweet, tweet, and then it's like, hey you, what are you buying?
What are you buying? Dude, I love that fucking merchant. You know what's crazy? There's a merchant in Medieval 2. So like from like 99 or something, maybe 2000. And it's that exact guy, but it's before Resident Evil 4.
No way.
I'm not even joking. Like he's called the Spiv, which is hilarious. It's very British, but he's like, he opens his, and he goes like this. Like you can't see on it, but he goes like, he opens his thing and he's pointing. He's like a creepy little fucking guy. And I'm like, that's so interesting. I mean, it's probably like a movie, it's probably like a reference to something that's been in film.
Some trope, yeah.
But it was wild to see. I was just like, oh shit, because this is before Resident Evil 4.
That's pretty crazy.
Are you looking at
So-
porn?
What are you
A
buying?
second. In 2000, the average inbred rate in the UK was about 2.64% for females and 3% for males.
Okay, so that's
That's really, really high.
I mean,
That is
that's,
really-
I'm thinking 50%.
That is insane. that is.
I don't think it's that insane when you consider.
Consider what, Chris? Consider what, Chris?
Does he know? No, I don't know. I don't know. You just see kings doing all crazy shit.
But that's the king. That's not the
Right.
fucking.
Yeah, but like you
They
figure,
did it for a reason, even though it was a dumb reason.
I
They did
guess
it for a
so.
reason.
I guess 3% is high. I guess it's. I wouldn't consider it so high that I would expect any random video of like a British child to by default have inbred teeth. I guess is what I'm saying. It's not that high.
I feel like if he bites you, you get sick. like really sick. You're like,
Imagine getting bitten once and your arm falls off.
you get gray. It turns into the
Christ.
gray meat that JoJo likes to eat.
The gray
JoJo
meat.
Yeah, we hoard
All right.
we hoard British young ones. We
I
have them
recently
bite
got my
food to make it
necrotic-
gray.
I recently got I recently got my necrotic gallbladder removed. Do you need your gallbladder? What does it do?
I mean, this is one thing you can lead. You use.
I thought. Well, I thought
it's
that
fat,
it,
or is that the what you call it?
I thought it turns your. It's the thing that produces bile. No,
I think that's what it is.
isn't
yeah.
the thing that it helps you digest, and then like so without it. It doesn't like really cleanse the acid, the whatever our stomach acid.
Oh.
So then like it doesn't. Then when you're digesting acid, obviously a bunch of water is pulled into your system. to dilute it so it's not burning the fuck out of you. So then you have like you basically have diarrhea. I think if you don't have a gallbladder, you essentially just have diarrhea
Forever?
I think so.
In
I think
perpetuity?
you have to take things to help you break it down if you don't have a gallbladder. If I remember correctly.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's right. If not, somebody let me know.
I don't know what anything in my body does. I am profoundly ignorant on biology, for sure.
I'm trying to catch up. I just did a bunch of checkup, do referrals and shit. Try to make sure I'm not dying or have cancer or something,
Yeah.
Because that would be really annoying. Like, oh yeah, you have everything. You're like, fuck.
Turns out you've accumulated literally everything over the last summer.
Oh my god!
No, god damn it. And then
darn
now
it.
that I'm aware, I just completely collapse.
Yeah.
Like, I've been feeling really.
Die at the strip club.
That's I would go. I'd go to the strip club and then
Why
blow
not?
my head off, and I'd be swinging on the pole and boom.
I want to do something like that too, where like I just have a fucking explosive in my body, and I'm like,
Let me ask you something.
and blow myself.
If you found out you had like 1 year to live, would you just kind of go like? And there was no chance. It wasn't like you could be in remission or something. Would you like spend time just doing a bunch of crazy shit?
I would just do things I enjoy. I would not put up with things I didn't enjoy.
But would you like go off and do like stuff that like maybe you were too afraid to do?
Nah.
No, I think I would skydive.
I might. Yeah, I would do something like that. I would try being gay for sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
That means you're gay already, dude.
No, I mean, I'll be like, I'm gonna die. Let's see what it's like. What if it turns out I was like, oh man, I should have been bisexual this whole time. I'm stupid.
If I was
I'm an
dying,
idiot.
I would not turn gay because I want to go to heaven. But
Emma throwing in big
Fair.
bucks. Flexing being a day one listener, like a Destiny veteran. Flexes being a D1.
I gotta piss.
Go ahead. Flexing being a day one listener, like a like a Destiny veteran. Flexes being the day one D1.
do it right now. Do
Like
it
a
right
D1
now.
beta sharing a bad opinion. I don't have anything.
I thought it was gonna be rude.
No, I just had a prostate exam while the doctor was shoulder deep in my rectum. All I could think about was Shannon Sharp eating. That's crazy. Oh my God. What do you think, Derek? Well, I worked at Newegg.
I worked at Newegg. You know this metal band? They're called raging homosexuals' dicks in my fucking throat.
That's great, Derek.
I like prolapsing assholes on my fucking tongue. I like tugging people's assholes in my fucking teeth. I like flossing people's assholes in my teeth. Wow, Derek, that's cool. Yeah, fucking metal. Crazy, Derek. What's up? God is gay.
Oh man, what the fuck is happening?
I don't know, dude. I think we're going crazy.
I think so too.
We're going crazy.
My wife is white.
My wife is not black.
He forgets. Oh, I just had a prostate exam.
Oh, man.
It's funny. He left, and like the second he left, I just thought immediately. I couldn't keep it to myself. How stupid this gag is. All right. Plankton and the Cum Bucket. 1,000 Ways to Die Cum Edition. Built of what? What the fuck is a Virgil tongue swaffles well?
I haven't the slightest clue.
All the slander and lies and
So stupid.
deviancy while I was gone.
Yeah, it sucked.
Secrets and lies and secrets.
Built a Virgil tongue swaffles way in my garage. I ain't lie. Now coming out, I'm finna fly to the nearest pride parade. Goodbye.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't know what any of that means. I don't know what word I just said.
Bars.
Bars indeed. Nothing, nowhere, one by one. That's a secret. That's a sequel to Everything Everywhere.
Oh,
That's awesome.
nice.
That's the dark ending.
Nothing, nowhere, one by one is really. What is that?
A chip. Now chew it.
Looks like a pale Dorito.
Nah, that's a
I mean, I guess it's the beginning of a Dorito, right?
Yeah, it's like a prenatal. It's like a zygote.
There's no salt on here.
How early does a baby become black when it's inside the womb?
Huh?
Like, is a baby not black? At a certain point, is a black
I mean,
baby.
most baby.
Well, all
Like-
babies
like-
start white, obviously,
Yeah, they're pure.
because they're sperm.
Like,
But
at what point does a baby become black? Like, oh, that baby's black.
that's a
now.
good question. I don't know. I would imagine around the
It's the
time
dumbest question fucking ever. 'Cause
Around
it
the
matters
time-
so little.
around the time their heart gets corrupted
They let the darkness in them.
by the spirit of Yakub.
Yeah.
No,
don't know.
Yakub didn't create us.
I don't know. You
Yakub
think I know?
created white people.
You know any of this shit? I barely know any, I don't know what the fuck. I spent years in Catholic school. I still barely understand it.
Yeah.
I just know that Jesus is dead.
I know this is Jewish.
He's
I know
dead.
that he's dead. I know his dad was Jewish too. And I know that I'm scared
That
of
was
it.
Jewish.
I know God is God Jewish? Yeah, I guess.
God
I don't know.
is
God is everything.
So God's
What
a beast.
God was.
You guys had no clue what I just said.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Whatever.
It's fine.
Everybody wants to gate.
word.
Everybody wants to gate my ass by
Megadeth.
rears for queers.
Nice.
Weird for queers.
Welcome
To my ass.
You can come inside.
That's pretty good.
Break open my ass. I like guys and I like dudes and their big penis. Wait, I don't know. Wait. There's
That
more.
was-
There's
that
more.
was-
There's more.
Well, that was about the
To
end of it.
come in me intravenous. Everybody wants to gape my ass.
That song is so cheery. It's such a it's such a happy world song. I'm
That
like,
album's great. I love
I don't know
that
the
record.
I don't know the whole album.
That's I think Songs from the Big Chair. That's like that's most of the ones that you would know from. Like that's Everybody Wants to Rule the World. It's I think Mad World.
I
'cause they did
forgot they made
originally.
Mad World. That's
That
crazy.
shit fucking. I hate when that happens, dude.
That's the
'cause
two opposite kinds of songs at the
I heard,
literally.
I heard the Gary Jules thing first.
Me
So
too,
I didn't know
yeah.
it was a cover. It
Yeah, it's wild.
pisses me off when I'm always
It's like Twist and Shout with the Beatles. Everybody thinks they
Yeah.
did it, and it's like that's not even close.
Not even
Bro,
close.
I think I found it on the podcast that I Will Always Love You.
Oh, Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I found it on the podcast.
You
that
didn't know
was
her song wasn't hers first?
Fuck no. How
Wait,
the
who
fuck
sings
would I
it?
know
Wait, who
that?
sings it?
It was like Dolly Parton
I
or
think
something.
Dolly. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
I think we had to.
We had a
No,
similar thing. We had a
feel-
similar
I
thing.
feel like I only know
If
that
I didn't learn on the
because
podcast, then I'm insane. 'cause
I
I
only-
swear I
might
learned
have.
it.
I only know because my grandma's old.
Oh.
So that's why she knew about the original and she was like, oh, and then even Dolly's like,
Okay.
yeah, she did.
Maybe
a
it
better
was.
job.
Look, I'm pretty sure. Look, I don't discount that I'm insane. You know, like so. I might have heard it somewhere else.
Hey.
Jesus.
I don't
Christ.
know any words to that song at all.
Don't you
Oh my god, it's that song.
forget about meat.
Or like
Throw. Don't you?
yeah. Hurt by Johnny Cash is another one.
Oh yeah, Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah. So like there's a ton of those.
Wait, 9 Inch Nails made it first, right?
Yeah, Nine Inch Nails wrote that song.
That's so
And then
insane.
imagine it's kind of weird actually.
Johnny Cash stealing your
Johnny
clothes.
Cash covering Nine Inch Nails.
So
is
that
kinda
was
wild.
because of fucking. Oh my god, who's the producer that looks like a fucking Yeti and he's bald?
Oh, Pitbull.
Yeah. Yeah, my
Oh my God, I
It's
forgot.
going down. I am a Yeti. I'm fucking bald.
And I got fur.
I can't remember. I forgot his name. He fucking helped start Def Jam. Come on.
Oh, Quincy Jones.
Oh my god.
It's Tarantino, right?
This is crazy that like
I really don't know.
He's so iconic. He's such a fucking prominent producer.
Who?
I can't believe I can't remember his name right now.
Was he
Silly liverwurst.
Is he black?
No, he's white as shit.
Okay.
And he's a weirdo and he has long gray hair now and he's bald on top. Oh my god, how do I not remember his name? Just say like co-founder of Def Jam. Oh my god.
I don't remember.
Fuck, whatever. I can't believe I can't. This is embarrassing.
There's a lot of songs like that.
Oh my
though.
god, Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin, Jesus
Rubin.
Christ. Rick Rubin, Rick Rubin
That
is
nigga's weird as
responsible
fuck.
for he's super weird.
Nigga's weird as shit.
He's responsible for Johnny Cash covering Hurt. Because
Really?
yeah, he like basically was helping him in his resurgence in the 2000s, and so he was the one that like because Johnny Cash was like, "What the fuck?" kind of a thing. Like
Yeah.
he was like, just listen to this, like trust me, and kind of basically. But Rick Rubin, it's the amount of shit that he had his hands in is insane. Like this fucking weirdo, like one of the founders of Def Jam is you would never think. He's like such a weird guy, but he's he grew in the New York in the what was that iconic venue that everybody played at?
There's
There's a
lot.
It was like
MSG,
it
the
was like
Apollo?
heebie-jeebies.
Oh, heebie-jeebies?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so like
so old. That is
Right.
so
That's
old.
before us.
right, but that was
That's
like
before our parents, probably.
that was like well
Maybe they
I
were
don't know about
kids.
that.
Maybe they were. Well, I don't know. I don't have parents, so my range of parents
Yeah,
is
you're-
very wrong.
Yeah,
It's very wrong.
Yeah, your parents.
my
My parents are like about that age, though.
yeah
to be fair.
they might have caught a
Your
couple punk
parents are
shows there.
not the age of my grandma.
How old is your grandma?
My grandma is almost 90.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
No way.
They got at least 20 more years.
My grandma. My range of parents is like, yeah, I like listening to Donna Summers, and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Your parents into like fucking
Listening
like
to fucking Ink Spots.
Ink spots.
like yeah, my grandma's into Donna Summers and fucking Gladys Knight, and it's like what the fuck?
want to
Is she listening to Chuck Berry?
Of course. And fucking Nat King Cole and shit.
Yeah.
Sinatra, like, dude, my range of music that I listen to. that
Sinatra's
feels
younger, though, than that.
Sinatra, no, he's not. He's younger
Sinatra-
than,
what I'm
he's
saying is-
younger than my grandma. Yes.
What I'm
but
saying
he's-
is, like, Sinatra's like, what? Like, you figure... Sinatra's not 40s, is what I'm
I
saying.
think it's like 15th century. Can't even keep a straight face.
15. We have recordings.
he was. That's crazy. Digital recordings. You open up. There's a fucking drive that's super dusty and like fucking
only
stove.
His son voice acted on Family Guy, but he's from the 15th century.
Only him. He's the only one. He
Can it-
figured it
now
I
out.
did it my way, and there's rats running around.
There's rats everywhere.
Now take a chance.
He's in like a fucking what is it?
The
What is
same
it?
clothes.
No, yeah, he's
Same clothes.
He's wearing a modern suit. Everybody listening is in like peasant rags.
Some guy just shits right there. Like in the middle of the thing, he just gets some shit and then continues listening.
His ass is hanging out of his little
Whenever
window.
I see,
Slaps it open and just fucking pounding.
whenever I see a beautiful girl, I see a girl who is beautiful. Like it's just like there's just people shitting to death. In
The bubonic plague and
Shitting yourself to
and
death is
shit and dumb, and everyone's poor but me.
That's dysentery, right? That's what it's called.
More for me.
La-di-da.
That's dysentery. Is that what you
He's
shit
at
to
a
death?
theme restaurant too in the 15th century.
Yeah.
It's like, welcome to Barnacay Badgers.
It's like an old fucking
I like-
southern theme where they got possums on the wall. And
Yeah, they
shit.
got possums on
the
the wall.
original Rat Pack. It was just him
and 5 rats.
fucking
And
rats.
5 actual rats.
There's shit on the street. Ew.
Gross.
Somebody in the audience is like, wow, that's once talented.
That's one talented feller. Bloke. Oh, they just shit. They died.
He just shits.
He died.
Shit's beaming out of his eyes.
He's shitting so
Like the Ark of the Covenant got him.
He's shitting so much he's changing colors. Dude.
so stupid.
Oh man, dude.
How much? You stared at the Ark of the Covenant and died? Loser.
How long?
Fucking loser.
How
You
long?
couldn't handle the grace of God's love.
How long would it take you to die from shitting yourself?
Probably not long, actually. I would imagine maybe like 3 hours.
Yeah, you can probably clear it definitely pretty soon.
You
Do
shit.
you get gaunt? Or you shit something that? You just no. You don't. Get
You wouldn't
gaunt,
get
right?
gaunt.
I don't think so. You just
didn't
pass
get
out
gaunt,
before that
right?
happened.
You wouldn't go try to thin
You
it
pass
out.
out and then you get gaunt in the next couple
yeah,
days.
yeah.
You die. It's like a fucking vampire movies when a vampire dies and it goes from being a vampire to a thin ass skeleton.
That's my favorite thing about vampires: how they die and they inthin.
They
You like become a vampire in that situation. You're like, oh shit, all over me. The fuck is this? You're like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
it sucks. Oh man. Ah shit.
man."
Ah man. That's a great way to react to that. I think.
What, becoming a vampire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Oh, shit.
Ah, what the fuck? Ah fuck.
I was gonna be racist then, I guess.
I don't really go outside anyway, but like, damn.
I wonder how long somebody can hide their
That'd be
vampire
crazy.
in the real world. Like, how long can they genuinely hide it?
Not long, I think.
Yeah.
I think you'd find out pretty quick.
I think someone
I
would
think
capture
you-
you. I think somebody would capture you, and it's like some fucking weird fucking alt girl would capture you. You'd be like,
alt
"Can you
girl.
fucking fall in love with me and turn me into a vampire?" It's like, bitch, if I get out of here, I'm gonna rip you in half. I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna eat you.
How
Yeah, I
did
don't
she
know.
capture you?
Some dumb fucking book she read. That was fucking witch book. She was like, "Oh my
Some
god,
stupid thing you have to do what I say now or something.
It's like
You're
a
bound to me." It's like, I'm gonna kill everybody in this fucking. I'm gonna
like
kill
a-
everybody related to
it's
you.
like a stick with it's like a box with a stick and a rope.
yeah.
cross
And then
on the box.
with like a no that would deter it.
Well, no, because you can't get out once it falls.
Oh, there's cross on the inside of the box.
Yeah, like, so you're deterred from moving.
Yeah, so you're
And then he just slides the cardboard
stomach.
thing under it. And you're
You
like,
got me.
and vampires are really light for some
Yeah.
reason, I guess.
and the vampires in the box like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
I'm in a box.
Berserker Broly gap-shotting Sweeney. The Sloker wanna know how I got these chromosomes. Lawyers react to me fucking their wives. This isn't in the contract. Emmett Till like a villain. Sweeney flossing using my vinegary ball sack.
Jesus Christ.
Vinegary.
That is fucking.
That's so sour.
Wash your balls, man.
That's
Damn.
sour, damn.
If you watch my vinegar, you need to go to a hospital fast. Because whatever your problem is already internal. Like, it's not just exterior anymore. That's
Yeah,
inside
no,
of you, too.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's inside you. You gotta.
you gotta-
Here's
you
my
gotta-
advice. If there's something going on inside you, cut yourself open to see what the problem is.
Take a syringe.
Oh, there it is. He pulls out a Digimon card.
fucking mint foil fucking Digimon card.
That explains why I've been having searing card-related pains.
Card related.
That's why I'm having these weird card-oriented dreams. Curious.
What do you dream about? Imagine the doctor leaves a fork in you
Dream
or
about
something, and you
forks.
dream about it.
Has that happened before? Didn't a doctor leave a fork inside of somebody?
Not
Or,
a
like,
fork.
Some bullshit is definitely happening. He's operating with a fork.
I think like a medical sponge or something.
yeah.
Or something like that, because it looks kind of like organs.
Panda
you just feel-
Express, and
and
you
you just-
left the fucking fork, and he's eating panda over your body.
It's really fucking gratuitous.
He doesn't want to fucking one of their fucking rangons. He's like,
I really don't trust surgery.
I don't.
The
I don't
amount of
like being
weird
under-
I feel like they probably fuck with your like body parts so much.
Yeah, they probably at least like the flaccid dick. And
Yeah, they laugh at your penis and they
they
slap
at
it
least
around.
do that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't buy that they're not
flicking one of my
fucking-
testicles
crazy
mad
one.
hard. Like flicking it mad hard.
slapping your face.
No, they're not hitting you hard. They're flicking your balls.
Real question.
So you wake up, your balls ache
Of course,
wildly
they're
bad.
fucking swollen. You're
Okay.
like, oh, doc.
What happened? What happened? Oh my god! Ah.
What is the justification? They're like, well, we need you to throw up when you wake up from surgery.
We needed to jumpstart your immune system. So,
It happens,
So we
you know.
hit your balls.
We hit the ball nerve when we were operating on your shoulder. You know, it just
Dude, so
Okay,
real-
doc.
Would you rather?
trust you.
Would you be
Doc.
more? Would you be more upset at being sexually taken advantage of under surgery, or if somebody did that?
How? What's a form of sexual? What's a form of sexual?
I don't know. They
assault?
just like I don't know. They sucked your dick a little bit.
Yeah, if they didn't, I think I would be more offended if they were like beating the fuck out of me or like torturing my balls. Like, because
That's
that's
torturing my balls. I'm sure I'd wake up eventually.
I'm gonna wake up very
like,
sore.
like in the middle of the surgery, I'm like,
Well,
and I
if
start
you're-
waking up, and they're like, oh, you gotta stop.
If you wake up, that's crazy. If you're not like
wake up and
heavily
you're
fucking,
open, and you're fucking. Oh!
then he just starts hitting you in the fucking face. He just hit you really hard.
That's so
You
crazy.
start freaking out. He takes his dick out, cock slaps you, knocks you unconscious, hits you right on the tip of your chin.
He's
you just
fucking.
turn off.
He's
The tip.
bricked up too.
His
He's
dick-
like.
his dick looks like this, but twice as fat.
He looks like my mods where he's fucking he's operating with he's so hard. So when
His
he's,
dick is all on your leg and shit. His dick is all near your exposed body. It's like, what's
Damn
the
right.
fuck?
It's damn near pushing you off the table.
look, I'm pretty sure when I would wake up again, I'd be like, that was obviously a dream. There's no way that happened.
I wouldn't believe that.
There's
I
no
wouldn't
way
believe
that fucking happened.
It's like Rosemary's Baby. Like this is happening for real. And I wake up like, there's no way the devil was just fucking me. Like
Yeah.
that is possible. That is impossible.
I bite children.
I don't know.
That's the name.
They
I've
deserve it.
a fallen colon climbing back into the wrong body. That is
I'm
fucking-
just
like
a
it's
bill. Imagine that, but a colon.
I'm just a colon.
I'm trying to go
Doesn't
back
work.
up someone's asshole. Excuse me. And
So it's
start-
like a tapeworm, kind of.
That's insane.
I know.
They do that.
Have you ever seen what tapeworms look like?
Yeah.
Like, actually
Not-
look like?
And I have
upsetting.
It's terrifying, dude.
What do they look like? Show
They
me.
look like monsters. It's fucking gross.
I want to see. Damo Nation, Vaughn of the Dead. Brian helped my grandma cross the street and then kicked her into the gutter.
Apparently there's another fire.
Yeah, the winds are coming up.
They're evacuating.
There's one in Encino now.
Finally, maybe. Oh wait, Joe Rogan doesn't live here anymore.
Yeah.
He used to live around that area. I was like, oh, hopefully he'll burn his.
Hopefully the Horcrux that he left there is still still
Horcrux.
chilling there, so it like sets on fire.
His fucking
and then
simulacrums there.
his
Yeah.
simulacrum.
He's like, ah!
He gets heartburn and passes away, and then all that's left
He
are his
gets more
fucking
jacked a little
razor-sharp
bit.
nipples.
His fucking phylactery breaks.
Oh, interesting. This is like a skeleton with two nipples on it.
What was I looking up now? That's crazy.
It's held together with like nerve endings.
It's crazy.
The sketch is Sweeney's alt.
These fucking things that people just have inside their body.
I
Sometimes.
mean, that looks about how I would imagine.
You know,
What's so
some
scary
people,
about that? It looks
you
like
know,
a fucking
some
worm.
women
They're
would actually
disgusting. Yes.
they would do that on purpose.
Some
What?
people.
They would put a tapeworm in them so they
Oh
can
yeah,
lose weight.
weight loss.
Yeah.
You lose weight really fast. You also have this thing feeding on you.
Yeah, it's like that's so
And they'll
terrifying
kill
to just
you.
know that. That
Yeah.
there's a thing and you feeding on you. That's
How do you get that?
A tapeworm?
Yeah.
You can buy them.
What?
oh,
You
I
want
mean,
to, yeah.
I mean,
naturally, how do people
how would
get
one
it?
come into contact with that like accidental?
Not
Like
not
Subway or
some,
something.
That's crazy. Eating some sort of like non-kept meat. That's like because I don't know how they originate. They have some sort of parasitic thing from some sort of fucking gross ass meat.
I swear I've seen some of those things.
My mind just you said Subway. My mind invented this whole story about Jared Fogle losing his weight because of the tapeworm.
yeah.
But then it turns out that the tapeworm was the real pedophile, and then the tapeworm got him caught and then evacuated once
Let's go.
he got arrested.
That's crazy. He's like, it wasn't me.
It was the tapeworm.
Yeah, contaminated food or water in contact with an infected person or animals. Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Yeah.
God help me if I ever get
that
a
shit
tapeworm.
happens all the
Shit.
time. In America, it doesn't
You'll be
happen to us
done.
often because we actually have better health standards in a lot of places. We just don't really. We just have shittier ones than like first world places.
Oh, don't worry.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's
We'll get there.
Finna be lit.
Get rid of all the
Sweet regulation.
yeah. Get all that secret.
Yeah,
we get
make sure you
tapeworms.
guys- make sure you guys
Tapeworms
use-
aplenty.
Yeah. Tapeworms are us.
I can't wait. I can't wait till fucking. You know the way Nolan kills people in a fucking new Mortal Kombat where he just flies through people? Why doesn't someone just do that to him? Just move through him real hard.
I would jack off to that if that happened.
That's crazy.
I'd definitely be bricked up.
Like I've never really like jacked off to murder, but that would be an
Never
exception.
really. I've done a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Never
Only
finished.
I
tangentially.
just kind of like chubbed it up a little bit. I was like, yeah, no, I'm okay.
2 flicks to the head, and you're like, all right,
Two
I'm fucking
flicks.
awake. I'm awake. now.
Which
Go. We keep
go
failing.
go.
Sorry, that was just my desperate.
That was everyone's desperation.
Run.
Which to choose? Okay, this is written this way. Which to choose between a Kill Switch Engage, Papa Roach, X Rise Against, Ghost, or Linkin Park concert? Okay, so wait, a Kill Switch Engage. Wait, I don't understand.
Wait, what's the
Ghost or wait? Huh? I don't even understand the question.
Try it one more time.
No. Having sex with it's not a question technically. It's just a name read. We don't
okay.
we don't know the answer.
That's true. That is true.
having sex with conservatives is rape because they don't have the mental capacity for consent. That's fucked up.
Ooh,
That's crazy.
That's interesting.
That is
And
interesting.
conservative women wanna, I guess, get what would you call it? Metaphorically raped? What would you say?
I don't have the patience.
Metaphorically, I guess.
Okay.
I miss Round-Eyed Asian. Yeah, poor guy.
Where is Round-Eyed Asian?
He got donated to the tapeworm government.
You're my round-eyed Asian.
Round-eyed tapeworm.
Round-eyed tapeworm.
My little tapeworm, my little
And it comes up your ass.
tapeworm. You always eat my food for me. My little tapeworm,
That's
my
fucking
little
crazy.
tapeworm.
Apparently, they get some people have them that are like crazy long, like fucking disgustingly long.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
fucking
I've
they line
seen-
the fucking inside of them.
It's gross.
It's creepy, man.
Yeah.
Especially when they start talking.
Yeah.
like a fucking flood.
Cocaine.
You must destroy.
Maybe
the-
that's why. That's
Where are you going with this?
Nothing.
I have an idea.
This is the EDP.
Yes, yeah, I knew it.
It was like, man, I really want to take. I really want. Like, I'm not a pedophile, but like this tapeworm in me really like it really wants a cupcake. And then like that girl, that undercover person offered him a cupcake. He was like, well, what are we gonna do? It's all one big misunderstanding. Turns out.
Is that the whole world? They're actually infected with
Everybody who's a bad
worms?
person is just a tapeworm masquerading as a person.
I've misjudged everyone.
Yeah, I misjudged every single person I've ever judged. Because how the fuck would I assume
Fucking tapeworm.
that a
did the
tapeworm was
sing-
responsible?
The fucking my heart goes out to you all, and the tapeworm was like, you know, like it just.
Yeah, that's actually why Elon did that was actually the tapeworm trying to get out of his arm.
Yeah. And just threw it up twice, and he's like, "God damn tapeworm!" Like if you listen very closely, you can hear under his breath, "God damn tapeworm."
Yeah, and if you get even further, if you go into his lav mic, you can hear the tapeworm whispering.
He's like, "That was funny."
That was funny. That was hilarious. Came inside my sex doll so much that I think it's either alive or it's got a curse. Sometimes I see it moved from its spot. Ooh,
Ew.
that's
Tries to
scary.
run away from you.
Fuck that! Throw it away.
Yeah, throw away anything
Burn
that
it,
moves.
fire.
No more sex bot. Sorry.
Anything that moves, throw it away.
Yeah.
Not worth it. Hamas.
What do you do? Like that happens. You,
I can't engage with this.
You're sitting in your house and then like a chair just like drags across your room. Like what do you do? Because you can't tell someone that.
Well, I move. I mean, I'm not living there anymore.
I would tell somebody.
And,
I would
and
tell
what-
somebody. I would be
and
like,
what's
listen,
that gonna get you?
listen, I don't believe in ghosts. I think there's probably a rational explanation for it, maybe. But that shit was crazy. That chair moved by itself. I have no explanation for it. Maybe there is one. I'm moving out though because it freaks me out.
Right.
That's how I would react.
Right.
I wouldn't let you come over anymore. You wouldn't be able to come to my house anymore.
What?
I would bar you from my home.
Why?
Because that didn't happen to me.
It will.
It will.
It will.
Hamas Piker and sexual deviant Bonnell competing for most terrible human award. Listen, look. These guys aren't great. Even Destiny, who sucks a great deal, they're significantly worse people.
Oh yeah.
These are just internet lolcows, essentially.
To say someone like Hassan is the worst on the planet. Meanwhile, there's literally people
I mean,
like
he's, obviously
Kissinger.
he's exaggerating.
like Kissinger is like, dude, that guy was real.
Nobody holds a candle to
Well,
that guy, and his name has Kiss in it.
Yeah. yeah, exactly.
What a fucking false advertisement.
But yeah, I
The
want
kiss
my
of
money
death,
back.
bro.
Like, that guy's going to help us. Oh, bombs forever.
Destroy everything.
Bomb places
Destroy particularly Asian.
for no reason.
Destroy particularly Asian.
One Asian guy, he listened to I know this doesn't make sense, but in my head it does. He listened to Marky Mark. Fucking Mark Wahlberg was like, "Hey, you know those guys over there? Not good guys.
They're not good guys.
I had to take care of one real quick.
Punch him.
Had to blind him real quick, and then Kissinger was like, "I get it, I understand. Say no more." He was like, "Say less."
Say less.
And then his every bomb, every button. There's a button for every bomb, and he just started tap dancing on them.
He was doing the sound of.
He put his hand down and dragged him.
He was doing literally. He put the control panel on the ground.
Yeah,
And started doing a fucking Fred Astaire dance fucking routine
he did
all over them.
fucking Tom Hanks and Big. There's that
Yeah,
fucking
yeah. The
giant
piano?
Yeah, the piano. He's just fucking doing chopsticks, and then imagine
the sound of a
fucking
staring
being
Asian.
blown up to chopsticks. Dun, 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 dun. That's fucked up. Chopsticks is actually extra fucked up.
And you fucking feel heat unimaginable.
That's not even
You're like,
from here. Anyway, hiring Bo Obama. God, I really should have eaten. Bo Obama to kill my boyfriend for not giving me enough attention.
That's
Damn.
Next level.
Do it.
Do it. Sandy the man whose handies are now God tier and make me Randy. Getting murdered by the entire United States military because some dog used to work at the White House. Tune of Shizm my tool. I know my penis fits. If shitting cum is cool, then consider me Miles Gay.
Penis fits.
Death. Jack the world's fastest Maori following Christians 2013. I apologize. That's crazy. You saw some shit you shouldn't have. Jizerker Barrage.
Jizzerker? Jizzerker barrage.
take his dick out. He does the-
Dude, the fucking frame. The frame, if you fucking slow, he looks so ridiculous. He's so wobbly and like, so I just imagine his dick's like, fucking like crazy.
Looks like a fucking silly straw.
The fact that he really does the X is so stupid. I think it's cool.
Who?
It's sexy.
Wolverine, he does the X before he does any of his special moves.
Oh, like Elon, kind of.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no. Wolverine
Yeah.
Wolverine's just kind of cool.
Yeah.
He goes into a squat. He's literally squatting and he's crossing his arms, fucking as hard as he can and pushing his claws
Yes.
out.
Wakanda
Yes.
forever.
His Weapon X
It's the
combo.
same. It's literally the same shit. It's that I guess.
I mean, there's only
It's
so
like,
many.
It's like Weapon X. He has the move Weapon X. So he's like,
Yeah. They couldn't do this because I feel like this is actually something probably racist.
yeah. And then he does the
Mirage Claw.
N-word claw. N-word claw.
Wait, which one?
blah, blah,
Those
blah.
are his two specials, right?
So he has three. He has Fatal Claw.
And the string. That's what it's called.
Let's come up with a new pose for him.
Fatal Claw. Huh?
Let's come up with a new pose for Wolverine. Yeah, so it's not just like.
Oh, yeah.
So I think he's like. So his pose should be because he's got really hard and indestructible bones. He should grab his heart, and then he should extend his arm to show that like this is how hard all my bones are.
Yeah.
They're, like,
And then
rigid.
shoot his nails out.
Yeah.
Shoot his claws out.
And then and in fact actually like
no extension,
Yeah.
but it should be the claws come out.
No, I think the fingers should go actually.
Yeah.
Any fingers?
Yeah, I think the finger because the fingers denote.
It's a little too thin with the claws. It adds to the symmetry or something.
Yeah.
Something.
That'd be the new Wolverine symbol.
I like
I have a
that.
new idea for sure. That's one cool one. He put his arm under his.
My
neck.
bones are strong, bub.
And my bones are
He
strong.
he put his hand under his backside like to blow his balls. Then he shoots his claws out, and it lifts up his balls and dick right on top of his hand.
That is fucking.
He's like this is where his balls.
That's
are.
his victory. That's his
He lifts it up.
his victory screen is that it's his victory screen on Marvel Rivals. It's really long. It's like and there's
It's
no
him doing it,
there's no
too.
music. It's just Foley. It's like room
It's
tone
just- yeah,
and then
yeah,
like
yeah.
fidgeting, but it's him standing up in a chair. It's him standing up in a chair, lifting his leg, doing that, and then
Ouch.
He definitely shoots his claws through his fucking ball sack more than once. He's like, it's healing. No, don't worry.
my healing factor is crazy.
And he puts like a little like how you put the blinders on the hawk. He puts that and then he like puts it like perches it his his dick and balls on his arm.
So stupid. Chris,
Are you gonna do it too?
Chris, it's not. It's not retreading. It's a callback. Real comedy. Read a comedy book. You unlightened bohemian wretch. I find this offensive, as if I haven't read comedy books.
Books can make you laugh.
Well, they're not books about. Are there comedy books actually?
I mean,
There's funny
there's
books.
moments, so there's got to be comedy books. Absolutely. I guess that's what a
The
script
Bible's
is.
hilarious.
It's fucking fire.
But,
It's so funny.
It's
Yeah.
really funny if you're
Dude,
not
Revelation-
Jewish.
Revelation is like probably one of the funniest things.
I wouldn't say funny. It's funny like, oh, it was crazy. Not like
Dude, they got locusts that have fucking like helmets on and shit.
they got talking rocks.
They
and
got
shit.
fucking.
yeah.
They got talking rocks.
Imagine seeing that though. Locusts coming at you. They're like all geared up.
That's
I'm
fucking
done.
terrifying. Yeah, I'm
I'm
scared.
done.
The second anything like that organizes, and because I'm scared in that moment, not just because there's an army of like insects approaching, because that's kind of unsettling.
That is scary.
But then it's just like they have like an economy or like a manufacturing system built
that says so
outside
much.
of this that I've never seen before, that I've never come across.
That changes the world.
That
like,
changes
completely.
everything, man. Anyway,
Oh, fucking locusts armed to the teeth are coming at me. And people are like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then all of a sudden you just hear
whatever,
like,
nerd.
yeah,
Fucking locust busts into your room, shoots you.
Oh my god! This
Anyway.
was so stupid.
I got
yeah.
I got picked on a lot as a kid. Every day the bullets would shove my colon in the lockers and give it a wet willy. Ew. In that order?
Yeah, I guess so. So they shoved it in the locker.
And then they would stick their hand through the grate and then
yeah,
give
and
it
then wet willy.
Ew.
Like,
wet
damn,
willy nerd.
Those guys are really committed.
Hugo Nicholas Berlanga. Full name. I have no shame.
Ooh.
Big meaty stinks. Semen in I by Thick Knot.
Nice. Seaman and I, yeah.
Nice. Andy the man whose handy's in our S tier.
Drink the
Forever
semen
Dandy.
with I. Yeah, I don't know.
Bram Stoker's Fuckula.
Yeah,
That got you, huh?
fuck you.
That's so stupid.
Freak on a leash beatbox. What? Freak on a leash beatboxing into my boy's gooch. That's fucking crazy. Beatboxing into a fucking cavity. Into a human cavity is fucking
Yeah,
insane.
it's pretty wild.
I live in Texas. I ain't going to Vegas to eat Roadhouse. I keep wanting to say Roundhouse.
Whatever. Nigga.
Absolute horse piss. Fucking touch my arm. Absolute horse piss.
Quiz. Fucking quiz.
Quiz,
everywhere.
yeah.
Your choir.
Absolute horse piss. The in-game currency in Call of Duty
queer.
is called CP. Gids sucking on profalazine. Can't put down the cock. My little brother thought
Sipping
a
on
germaphobe. My little brother thought germaphobe meant afraid of Germans.
That's. I mean, it's close.
I can see that. That's reasonable. That's good deductive reasoning on his part. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little sharper than you probably. You're making fun of him being dumb, but he's probably sharper than you give him credit for.
Yeah. Don't use Grinder. Just go to a Ford dealership.
That's so stupid. But
who
yeah,
has the F-150? Just hang by the
Everybody-
F-150 until you inevitably meet a gay man.
that's crazy. There's so much cum in those trucks.
Yeah.
Because we would just
So you
go
got a
there.
4-cylinder engine, and there's cum.
There's a cum dispensary unit, like there's a cum cleaner unit. Like, oh man, I've cum so much. It's like to the point that comes like up to his fucking
Yeah.
ankle.
If you cum
And then it
a
just-
lot in this vehicle, we have a cleaning system. We click this button, and it'll fill with like a dissolvent, and then it'll rinse.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, it's good.
They got the gay community fucking on lock.
They got them on lock, man.
I like that.
The gay community, they got me on lock.
They got me. Yeah, I'm about to head over.
Start
to the
coming
Ford
all over my
dealership right
fucking
now.
floor for no reason. About to smell crazy in there.
It's
Oh man,
gonna smell like a Dwayne Reed bathroom.
it's gross.
It's gonna smell like a stale pool.
Yeah.
DK Rap. He's longer, harder, and thicker too. He's got a big member with white hot goo. Huh. The gay dong. The gay. I don't know what this is. People equal gay. Kevin Durant's feet. Dr. Manlover. How I learned to stop worrying and love the cock. Fuck you. I ain't paying my TV license, bitch. Mr. Pants. Teaching several chimps patois. Look at how this is spelled.
Nice.
That's not how you spell
I know. I love it. I love the way.
It's spelled patois. That's how you spell patois.
Yeah, it's not like it's like voila actually.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it is. Well, patois is French, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the phrase is French.
Well, there you go.
Pretty
Teaching
sure.
several chimps patois
It
so
is
they
already.
can.
It would make sense that it is.
I know Creole is French.
Yeah. It would make sense that it's French patois.
Patois. Yeah, I mean it's
Because
literally.
you know what's crazy? Creole in Spanish is creal or creal, and it means to create.
Ah.
And it's the same word. I'm pretty sure.
Is that a fun fact?
I guess so.
It is.
It is a fun
I
fact.
guess.
Shut up.
I mean,
That was actually a
I
fun
didn't
fact.
know. I didn't know.
That's you should have saved it for that actually.
It's relevant to Nocturne. You know,
It is
you
very
got
relevant.
fucking.
I just started
Creole
watching
shit
it
over
today.
there. I like it.
French
I haven't seen. I still have to finish the first season.
Season 1 is slow. Ending of it goes crazy.
Yeah, of course. That's why like.
That's every Castlevania series though. The ending of like Castlevania, the beginning of season 1 is still good. The original one.
Do we ever figure out who the miserable pile of secrets is?
Yeah, Tim.
Oh,
Tim, you didn't get it.
all along, huh?
Yes.
It's like that moment in Quantum Leap where you find out that you're retarded.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Who's the miserable pile of secrets? Dracula.
Fuck face unstoppable. Chris, do you ever find that remote that went missing? No.
Oh.
No, I've looked everywhere, man. I don't understand. I really am bewildered by it.
It's in the place from Calabar's Revenge.
Yeah, actually, from Halloween Town too. It's in the fucking guy's apartment where like everything that gets lost goes.
But
but
if you go lost there, you're missing forever from reality.
I just it infuriates me to no end because I spent money on a good sound system. I was like, you know what? I've never had a good sound system before ever. I've never really invested in it. I've always just had headphones or whatever. Let me get a good home theater thing set up.
Yeah.
And then I get it and I have the remote for exactly like 6 months.
Amazing.
And then it's just gone. And I have no concept. I've looked everywhere. I've moved everything. I've looked in the crevices of every bit of furniture I've had. Checked every single pocket. I've looked in every single bag. Just gone. Either someone stole it for no reason.
yeah.
Because it's like these are very specific. You know what's fucked? I went to go look to see if I could get it replaced. They don't make them anymore.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
What? Oh, great.
Yeah. Have you checked the eBay?
I have not checked eBay.
It's the only place because you can just probably find. Speaking of eBay, real fast. So when TikTok got banned in the U.S., people started selling old iPhones that still had the no updates, and they still had the old TikTok still worked. Just like on my old iPhone.
That's so smart.
My
Such a
6S.
smart idea.
My 6S, Twitter's still on there. Or at least it was. I had Twitter on there for well after it already turned into
unupdated.
X. Yeah. So they were selling them for fucking ridiculous prices, though. So, like, well, one of the phones was going for like $1 million. But then it went back the next day, right? It came back. And then update on that sale, or that price, it only $8,000. So significant. Like, it went from $1 million to the guy still trying to sell it for $8,000. And I'm like,
$1 million.
It's worth. It's first of all, it's insane. Yeah, but it's the fact that TikTok came back immediately and the guy was still trying to sell for $8,000 is insanity.
That's great. It's smart to sell them. Take advantage of that for sure. Because I mean, we didn't even mention it because it's so irrelevant.
It came back immediately. It was just bullshit.
It's a complete stunt.
Yeah.
And so, like, for me, I'm like, if I had the opportunity to do that, I'd be like, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm selling my thing for like maybe like, what's a reasonable? Maybe like 400, maybe
$400 million. Sounds about right.
I might get like
A cool
try
B.
to get a couple of G's.
Cool B.
You know, it's a lot, but I feel like some
I would start at
dickhead
400,
would fucking
and I would let people bid.
bid.
You know what I mean?
I like that. Yeah.
Clean $1 trillion, yeah.
Anyway,
2, maybe $3 trillion.
Elon, I'll take it.
did you check that in that bathroom? It's not in that bathroom. I promise.
Oh.
What is in there?
It is in there.
What is in there?
I don't know, some fucking weird stock.
Yeah. It's probably making you sick.
Should we be recording in here? If it's something
Probably not.
I'm sure it's fine.
No, probably not.
Why don't you just call the guy to check it out?
It's already been there.
Yeah. But I bet you're going to feel much better once it's gone. That's usually how it is. Like, oh, this thing's been causing a lot of issues that I just didn't notice until it was like a guy that fucked his makeshift like fleshlight thing, and then he stored it and forgot about it in his room.
Yeah.
And he had respiratory issues for years. And then he found that thing. He's like, oh shit, like I forgot I had this thing. And then this fucking degenerate just puts his dick in it immediately. And it's like, ew,
so
it's
crazy.
like cold and gross. And then he pulls it out and he vomits from the smell. This motherfucker never cleaned when he busted in it. And then once he got rid of it, oh, his respiratory issues went away. So he's been breathing in like this moldy jizz for years. And it was affecting his. So that's probably that.
I really
You probably one shot off on the toilet.
The thing-
went, and then like, and now it's
that's weird-
creating life.
The thing that's weird is that there's no smell with it. It's completely
That
odorless.
doesn't mean it's not fucking toxic. The fuck?
No, but I've also looked into it and like what it could be, and it's nothing. It's none of the things that like would be a concern.
Set it on fire then.
It's not a bad idea.
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, it's
Just
put
don't
douse
stand near it.
gasoline in the entire bathroom.
I start screaming, then it breaks out. And it's a Resident Evil boss fight or some shit.
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
dang, Chris is fighting a fucking mini boss in his house. That's unfortunate.
No, yeah, man, it pisses me off that I lost that remote.
Yeah.
Anyway, long time question asker, first time listener. Jolly old dipshit, the ace of parades, dry jelking to the 8 hours Richard. Wait, what? Dry jelking to the 8 hours Richard. 8 hours Rich Piana theme arm without music, workout music video. I can't read this fucking thing.
Rich Piana's the GOAT.
What was that again?
He was fitness influencer. He used to compete in bodybuilding, and then he like modified his arms to where they were so ridiculous. He had this like whole thing like 5%er. He stole the 5% thing, and he had a 5%er thing, and then and stronger by the day. Rich Piana. He's a fucking bro, but he was nice and transparent. Like one of the few people that were talking about steroids openly back in the day, because everybody was trying to pretend like they weren't taking anything.
Yeah.
But his heart exploded essentially.
Nice.
He said his girlfriend said he was snorting pre-workout, but I'm pretty sure they found cocaine on his table.
Did he like learn the meaning of Christmas?
I think he's,
Is that why his heart exploded?
yes, that's he was the
His heart grew 3 times, and then it exploded, and then it
gr-
grew one more. and
Grinch Piana. That's,
Grinch Piana.
Yeah.
then- That's crazy. Because you make, ass. You make ass ache. Yeah, you make ass ache.
You
Earthquake.
make my ass ache. Ooh.
S-
Make my girth quake.
Snark Tank movie commentary idea. I am Sam. That would be a good one.
Oh my
I
god.
couldn't watch it.
We can't do that, man.
I could do it,
I
but
mean,
they would get
we
great
shouldn't.
content out of it.
It would be good. It would be good though.
What's the name? What's the name of that?
It would be good, but I'm
Remember
also
that Jack Jewish guy again.
I think
The one from all
Borderlands
the
is.
memes?
I think Borderlands is going to be the first one. Like I
Yeah.
just think it's
we got that one
related.
locked in.
None of us have seen it. It's a good. I think it's a good one.
Yeah.
Derek, what's the name of that Jack Jewish guy? The one that does all the fitness stuff.
Richard Simmons.
No.
Oh, Mike?
yeah, Mike.
Yeah, Dr. Mike Iser or something.
I
You know,
can't. I fucking love him, dude.
He's great.
So fucking funny.
I don't know.
People say dumb stuff. He's like, this guy's fucking stupid. Continuing.
Yeah.
Martian man.
He's really good. I watch him a
Watch
lot.
him regularly. Yeah. He
Mar-
always has good takes. He always has good takes about humanity, which makes me very happy. He's like,
I'm just glad there's like a reasonable guy in the fitness industry. That's not some stupid retarded like bro.
it's only one. He's
You
the only
know?
one I can think of, really.
Because he's like the only one who's
He's alone.
actually a fucking doctor.
Yeah, literally.
Like he's like a little doctor, and all of his friends are all like autistic
Say
nerds
he's a little
that
doctor?
went to. Well, technically.
He's short.
Dr. Mike.
He's short. He's short.
Yeah, not the official YouTuber that boxed iDubbbz.
Oh, okay.
This is
yeah.
a
I was thinking of somebody else.
short, jacked, fucking
little
like
Jewish dude.
super knowledgeable,
He's a geek too.
charismatic, funny, like the stupid sense of humor. Says like wrong shit all the time, like things that he probably shouldn't
Yeah.
say.
Eats goats.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
He worked out lean beef patty, and like he was saying like really weird shit to her, and she was like at certain points like, what the fuck are you saying? Like
It was never anything sexual. It was always just like
It was
weird.
never sexual,
It was
just
really
weird.
weird.
Martian man fucker
He's like, I
Strikes
fuck
back.
Henry Cavill too.
from poverty.
absolutely.
Fallout boy. Fuck my butt. Oh, fuck my butt, fuck my butt, fuck my butt, so much
I'm
harder.
I'm a get.
Oh my! Oh my god!
I mean, it's obvious.
I was like I like sucking penis with my bang bang in my mouth.
For episode 300, say all of the patrons' names. I promise it'll be funny. Stiltson, Billy Joel on trial for starting the LA fires. The fish that swims up your urethra when you piss. Smitchy the Kid, the Mr. Gay Man, bring your dick here, then shove it deep in my rear. Mr. Sandman.
Yeah, Mr. Sam.
Mr. Sandman.
She pipkin on my pippa, coming in the name of
meat.
Shannon Sharp's colon falling out on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
Ichiban Kasuga.
Nice.
I'm just here so I don't get killed. Asking for breast milk at the restaurant. Fuck it. Star Coffee. I, Chris Reagan, firearm. Do pledge my life to ISIS. Yush, Mr. Defoe. Why? Because you conjured me from the void. Now it's pizza time. Woo. He yelled as a time-consuming transformation began.
Nice.
Craig the Canadian, it appears my superiority has led to some controversy. I like that. It's your boy Shawnee D. Moves like Jagger. I can't remember that song all that well.
It's like something. Na, 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 na.
I got the moves like Jagger.
I'm trying to remember the verse.
Moves like Jagger. I got the moves like Jagger.
I got the
moves like N-word.
It says take me by the
talking, I'll show you.
take me by the bum and I'll know you'll
Yeah.
fuck me till I come and I'll show you. You're gonna bruise my asshole. You're
gonna bruise
my asshole.
Taking my cup and showing you.
I fucking hate that. I hate the ending of that fucking that hook. The move like Jagger. It just sounds. I don't know. It sounds so stuffed in
That
there. To
era
me.
of music feels
like,
so weird.
It's like
to me.
flowing, and then he's like, I don't know. How do I end this?
Lily
I was
used
like,
to
okay.
love Adam Levine. I think it's so fucking funny.
Adam Levine is. He's such
Yeah.
I can't stand that fucking.
He used
guy.
to sext with me.
I hate how I saw that recently.
Holy fuck! Holy fucking fuck!
Your body's crazy. I love that. I love it.
What?
a fucking child.
It's just so funny. It's just like, look, there's only like, again, sex messages are always cringe.
At no
but it's-
point have I ever been holy fucking fuck to
Me
seeing
neither,
a
yeah.
sexy photo.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I've said goddamn.
God, I mean,
said
goddamn
goddamn.
is much more appropriate than holy fucking fuck.
I've never been like, you fucking slut whore. You fucking slut whore, bitch. You slut whore. Can I pay you
whatever,
to
anyway,
piss?
you anyway,
Can I
That
pay
would
you
have
videos of your
made me
piss?
respect him. I'd be like, you know what, Adam, you're pretty dope.
I love that image.
Can
Somebody
I
made
keep-
that image of me in the bath of the Nintendo Switch, looking drunk and disheveled, and put it on that fucking text message of him sending to that girl. It's like, holy fucking fuck, your
That
body.
was fun.
That was a fun time. That was a good. I forgot about that. I saw it
Yeah.
recently. I was like, oh my god.
Can I pay you money if you do a video of you pissing, you slut bitch? Huh? You fucking dumb
Friendly
whore.
neighborhood sex offender, Cerberus
Please.
8267.
That's what I wanna see.
New gay Paramore be like, gay times, gonna fuck your butt and give your asshole wide. Gay
Yeah.
times. Alternate universe Sweeney, where he's the same in every way, but he believes he has reverse vitiligo?
Vitiligo.
Vitiligo.
It's crazy. I don't think I could ever believe that.
Well, Billy Joe Armstrong speaking in American Idiot melody, getting on Jay-Z's podcast and having to cadence like Empire State.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
this is difficult to conceptualize.
That's right.
In the American Idiot melody with that's not possible.
So he speaks an American Idiot melody, and then
Dun-dun.
we already did Jay-Z doing the
Dun-dun.
Empire State of Mind.
What was the Empire State of Mind thing again?
Stop it! Stop
That's not
doing
even,
fucking.
that's not
your-
American Idiot.
That's like
That's Brain
brain
Stew.
stew. I'm like,
What the wait?
So
What was the Jay-Z cadence
he
again?
was speaking like his verse, like dun 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 dun.
And then Billy Joe Armstrong is like,
so Billy Joe's
thanks
like,
for having me on your fucking show. And then he's just silent because he can't do the guitar.
And then, tell me, how did you get into music? When did you first start playing guitar?
I guitar a lot. It's really fun, dude. I enjoy
Are
music.
you actually a rapist? You know?
Did you actually fuck
I
those
did
children?
not fuck those children. I am gonna sue them, and I'm gonna sue you.
Damn.
Him looking up at him.
Like he just turned his emote off.
This is just stupid. This is like a Family Guy level joke.
Down at you, then tilting his head up.
This is a Family Guy cutaway.
It
By the
totally
way, this is like so stupid. It's so stupid.
It's so stupid. It's magical.
That Jay-Z would talk that way on his podcast, and then that Billy Joe Armstrong would talk that way.
I apologize. I didn't mean to offend you. Like, but you can't hear the guitar.
You can't hear it, but like you can't help but do it.
You can tell they feel it.
Yeah,
There's that long of a pause
There is.
between every single.
100%.
And you notice it immediately. You're like,
thanks for having me on the podcast. It's really nice to see you again.
That's it. We can't keep going. 3XO.
not me. Give me a
Three-
different song. No way.
This will be 3 hours because I like to talk to you. You are really interesting.
Oh my god.
Alright,
I'm. I feel like I've been microwaved. 3XO begging y'all to listen to United Health, and other songs by Jesse Wells. I've seen that guy. Yeah, I like that guy. He's like a folk, like singer songwriter dude. He just goes out with an acoustic, and he actually does like what I would imagine. He writes songs that I would imagine people felt like Bob Dylan was doing back in the time. You know what I mean?
What did he write?
He just goes on TikTok and he just I don't know if he has a Spotify at all, really. He might. I would imagine that he does. But he had that song about the United Health CEO getting shot.
Oh, okay.
That was like really pretty good.
Okay.
He's good. I like him.
Yeah.
But it's also very singer-songwritery
He
stuff.
was like, I've been shooting CEOs
all damn day.
I've been spilling my load.
I forgot about that guy.
He
He really just he dropped it. Props to him.
That jelly bean nigga. What got his name? Jelly Belly?
Jelly bean
Belly?
nigga. Jelly roll.
Jelly feller.
Jelly roll.
Yeah, him. He's been fucking.
He's the new Lil Wayne. He's been on every track.
I don't know who that
Yeah,
is.
he's been. They've been moving him around.
Oh,
dog.
there's like he looks like a Gen Z like fat idiot like that. Like he has tattoos all over his fucking face, and he's just featuring on everyone's fucking track.
What song
Yeah.
has he been on?
pick a pop artist. He's
pop art. Okay.
Yeah, he's like a country guy.
He's got a bunch of tattoos on his face.
Yeah, he looks like a.
Is his name like fucking Most Alone?
No, his name's Jelly Roll.
Oh.
And Most Alone would have been better.
I like Posty. Leave me alone.
No, I like Post Malone.
I hope he doesn't.
Didn't he abandon rap to become like a fucking country singer?
Oh, well, he
And then
definitely
started badmouthing
he jumped
the
on the hype, and of course he has a song with Jelly Roll.
He would go. I know that people were being weird about him because they're like,
jumped
"Oh,
on the train.
you're fucking appropriating music," and it's like, "Oh, I'm making music that's like
Who,
adjacent."
Posty?
He's like, "I'm making music adjacent to hip hop," but like, I wouldn't consider myself a rapper.
Well, he just likes.
He just likes music.
To me,
I
he
think-
just makes what he likes. I've always
Yeah.
had that impression.
I've been a fan of. Well, not.
Yeah.
I've liked his music for a while, but I haven't been like a fan of his because he made White Iverson. I remember that song coming out. I'm like, well, I like the song. The song sounds cool.
Yeah, that was. I saw it. I wasn't on board yet. When I saw that, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But then I saw his congratulations or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, I like this guy. I'm sucking on some dick. Yeah. Licking on his tip. Yeah.
There ain't no you. Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Congratulations. I thought that was a good song.
I can't miss that. Congratulations. Taking on my seat inside his anus.
Yeah. It was like
Masturbation.
there ain't no you.
All my homies masturbation.
It's there ain't no you in United Health. There ain't no me in the company. There ain't no us in the private trust.
Damn.
There's hardly human in humanity. It was like one of his, and I was like, yeah, bars.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Like his stuff's really genuinely well written.
Nice.
Shout out to Jesse Wells. Wait, is that not the Cyberpunk guy? Also,
Jackie.
Jackie Gleason. It's important to. Oh, it's okay to punch Nazis. Wait, no. Wait, Jackie Gleason's dead.
Wait, are we talking about the?
Jackie the Mexican.
Are we talking about the guy in the game?
Yeah.
Introducing
Oh yeah.
Jackie Wales.
Yeah,
He
like-
goes-
It's like,
Hornitos Gonzalez. That's his name.
just doesn't feel his death doesn't hit because like you spend no time with him.
I know it sucks for me because I thought he got really cool and I was like, oh, this guy's probably gonna be a cool ally. Then he dies. And I'm like, what the fuck?
The issue with
Ay cabrón, they shot
the
me
issue
in
with
my
that character
chest,
is that
bro.
I didn't believe for 1 second that he was going to survive.
Yo, yeah. When you think about it, you're like, oh, this nigga's
shot
this
my
nigga's dead.
He's like
My penis.
he's like the equivalent of you know those movies where there's like like some guy's remembering his dead wife, and she's always like smiling under the covers and like angel lighting.
Oh my god.
It's like
yeah.
he was like that. He was like, we're gonna be friends forever. And he's like, oh man, chancletas con rojos, my favorite meal. I can't wait to have it when I get back from our mission. And it's like, it's just all this stuff where it's just like,
Yeah.
you're clearly gonna die.
gonna die
so
so
like, I
hard.
never got attached to him at all.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I didn't give a shit about him.
But you really, I mean,
Did
realistically,
you do the stuff for his area? Something like that?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like do the side mission stuff? He's actually a cool, like everyone's like, oh yeah, Jackie's like that dude.
Sure, but I didn't believe that he would live, so I didn't care
I
when he
understand
died.
that. It makes it just fills out the story more. It's like, oh man, he was like actually just a cool
We're
dude.
gonna make it in the big leagues. We're gonna make it in the big leagues after this. Me and you, player one. like what's more like? Oh, I like the idea. Is like, oh yeah, he's gonna survive, but I might die. It's just kind of silly.
yeah.
Fucking Jackie Wells, bro.
It actually, the opening when you're a nomad is actually the best with Jackie.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like that one just for the environmental diversity of it too.
Yeah.
The fact that you start out in the desert.
It also just makes more sense too. Like it's just better overall.
Yeah.
It's just better overall.
It's more
Jackie.
coherent.
I like
Yeah.
the Street Kid one simply because of the fact that it would make sense you guys would know each other.
The Street Kid one's good too. The Corporal one's the worst one. Like I just think it's so.
It
boring.
kind of
You get the fuck that bitch. It's the only thing you get from being a corporal one. You get the fuck that
the
the old
chick
lady.
that fucking I didn't. She pissed me off, but
I fucked her.
I fucked. I did the corporate one to fuck her.
I did it. As soon as I got the fuck out, I deleted it. I was like, I don't care this story anymore. I'm gonna go back to being a fucking street kid, fucking causing trouble.
I was so mad when I went into it blind. I was so mad when I was male V, and then I was like, I can't fuck Judy. I was so mad.
That
I
really,
fucking went diving with her, and I was like, I spent all this time with you, and you're like, bye, and that's it. You
I
couldn't
did
even
an
jack me
underwater
off.
level for you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I had a female V.
I respect them.
Always plays
making
a
her,
woman.
fucked up.
I always play.
I
women.
respect them making her a queer character, but the fact you can't fuck her, you can't fuck her, you can't fuck the Night Song and Isabel. I'm like, look, man, you're dog. You're changing me,
Dog.
You're making me the ones I want to fuck. You look, dude. Look, dude. Look, dude.
Dude, I understand what they're doing.
Make Larry and make these characters fuckable. Men on your side.
Player sexual.
Make Cyberpunk great again.
You do it so hard, your hand is inside of you. And you're like, and then when you pull out, you have to do it. You know, it's all the force. I'm bleeding a fuck ton.
And then you do it again, you turn around.
And you do it again, and you punch all the way through.
Ridiculous. Slurping, stroking, smoking, joking. Motorcon's going like this. Dripping.
It's like Wolverine in X1 to free himself in the and when he's in the Statue of Liberty.
Who?
Remember Wolverine to free himself in the Statue of Liberty?
He stabs himself.
Because he stabs himself? Because he's on. He's like,
I thought you meant fucking.
What?
You meant Jackie Wells. I was like, what?
Jackie Wells.
Jackie Wells with his aluminum claws. Dios mío.
Dios mío. Oh, fuck. New York is still here. What the fuck? No, it's okay to punch Nazi circus.
Jackie, what did you do?
What did you do? I cannot wait to.
I'm V. Jackie, what's wrong with you?
V is the most white man ever.
Hey, Jackie.
Yeah.
That's why it sucks playing as a black version of V, because he's
I don't
like...
know, he talks like he's in like... I don't know, I just feel like his collar's flipped up.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
He talks like he's in
the...
He talks like he's in the teaser trailer for Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Like I can't even describe.
He sounds like yeah, this typical bad boy guy.
I don't know why they chose that voice.
I wish they gave him a relatively black voice for the black version of him.
I think it's just like they directed him to do like a very specific thing. I think he did a good job.
Yeah.
I just think like the direction is kind of weird. Even to me, like female V's the same. It's just like more tolerable.
I think he sounds fine.
It's way...
She sounds the same. It's still that try hard like big fucking deal. Who cares? It's the same shit because it's the same character.
I'm okay with that. It's because like I would have been okay with he sound like he's just a heart like
it's me.
Well, that would have been
Jack and Beehaw's crazy.
Yeehaw.
With
this cyber horse.
He's riding around on fucking like literally. Oh my god, what's the horse from Toy Story?
Bullseye.
It's a fucking mechanical bullseye.
What's crazy? I don't think there's any more horses in that world.
No.
There's more horses. I know there's definitely no more
Probably
cats
not.
and dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably just cats. Probably
No, there's no more cats at all.
that makes no sense.
How?
I feel like if anything would survive, it'd be them.
Well, it's
Why?
It is interesting. Well, I
They
mean,
eat fucking people's faces.
play it again. See if you run into a cat.
There's only one. Remember at
there's-
the end of the game, and you don't know if it's an illusion or not. Remember at the end of the game when you're about to die,
No, there's a
you
cat.
start seeing a cat.
There's a cat in one of the stores also.
No,
Is there?
I swear to God.
They're only one into you only run into one ambient animal in the whole game
Oh.
because it's when you're
Pan Am?
dying. It's when you're dying. Damn. Her pussy's wild.
I mean,
But
that's wild.
right, all
She's
right.
wild. Is she feral?
she
God damn it.
She's feral.
she got
And I mod
white girl with
Look
dreads,
up
bro.
My
I'm on her
Ass
with
is
nothing
Gay. Ace
on.
of Spades parody by real online boy.
Not a
Obi-Wan should
thing,
blow me.
bro.
Waiting for sween hunting. I want his tier. I want his pelt. Kremlin to Gremlin. Drinking Squirrel Girl's ass crack sweat. Blitz Comet. Saint. I'm only here because Chris waterboarded my dog. Wish they'd.
Terrible.
Wish they. I had an intrusive thought the other day of like, because I was walking to get coffee and then I saw a dog kind of walk up to me. I had a really vivid imagination of like just dumping all my. It's not scalding coffee. It was like iced
should
coffee, but like just like dumping all my coffee on the dog. I started giggling to myself.
That's crazy.
I know.
Stupid dog.
It was like a very stupid looking dog. Like there's something about it that like it had like a really dumb haircut.
Yeah.
So like the thought of it being enwettened just kind of amused me.
Okay. It made it easier to just slightly abuse it.
Yeah, I mean it's not. I mean it's caffeine. I wish they'd put pornos on planes so I can have a Mile High Goon. That'd be fucking crazy.
Mile High Goon.
There are some shows that are on planes that I'm kind of surprised by because like they're like you could see people jerking off to them.
Yeah, I don't like that. I was like, hey man, some people are gonna do some weird shit, and I don't want to be the unlucky person that's near the person gooning.
Yeah,
Because they might ricochet some shit on me.
If someone's gooing while I'm on a plane next to them, I'm going to get up and I'm going to hammer fist them until they can't fucking walk. I'm going to bring my hand down as hard as I
that's
can.
such a violent. That's so
primal.
That's primal.
It's bestial.
Yeah, because that's how beasts attack.
yeah.
Beasts don't punch.
Yeah.
You know, they-
punching is like a gorilla figure. When a gorilla figures out how to punch,
It's over.
they're not going to be able to be put in the exhibits anymore.
Do you think they could break the glass?
If they punch it, probably not. But like, I wouldn't be surprised if they could do enough damage
I
to
wouldn't-
crack
yeah.
I think
it.
they'll learn how to do the Blanca fucking somersault.
Boom.
Yeah, boom. They start like,
And they're just taking no damage from hitting it either. Like
Yeah.
he's fine. You're like, how is he fine? Because the way he's rotating. In fact, when he hits it,
I have
the
a
ground is off
vivid
in a perfect
memory.
way.
they're gonna do it.
I have
man.
a vivid memory of being small and young enough, but cognizant enough to look at somebody doing that like spin attack, like with like where they spin at you and like attack you,
Yeah.
and think like, I wonder how you could. I wonder if that's possible. You know?
It's not.
I was like 4 years old or something, and I was like, that must be like, why is it in so many things?
There's a possibility of it, but it'd be way stupider than you think.
Yeah, it wouldn't do anything. You just
You just land on somebody. That's it.
yeah. You would maybe. You're better off just punching. You know.
Yeah,
You could land on them. That's it. All you could do is get ability to land on top of someone.
Wage Slave 583, Teenage Mutant N-word Turtles.
Of course.
Papini Brothers, Carl Urban daring Jack Quaid to stick his hand in a deep fryer for the Novocaine movie. Don Donkerson, Oi Yui. What the fuck is going on? This is going to be a colon joke, but the cunt's done killed in the same fucking episode they started it in. Gade 6. Biblically accurate P. Diddy. PP. Is there anything else you guys want me to draw? I can take requests.
My ass.
Chris strung up.
Draw biblically accurate P. Diddy. I want to see that.
Biblically accurate.
Biblically, that's hard to say.
Accurate.
Biblically accurate.
Accurate.
Biblically accurate.
Biblically.
You good?
That's hard to say fast.
Biblically accurate.
Say it again.
Biblically accurate.
Biblically accurate.
Biblically accurate. Biblically accurate.
Biblically.
Biblically. I can't talk anymore.
Yeah, there it goes.
I'm gone. Never mind.
Hey, my dad used to punish me by
5 times
publicly
in a row.
embarrassing me by.
Biblically. Say it 5 times in a row.
Biblically.
That's good. Not bad.
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Biblically accurate.
I can't do it. Biblically.
It's fucked because of me speaking patois in
Biblically,
my house so much.
Brazilian butts.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Brazilian
Speaking
butts.
patois in the house so much when I grew up, the way I enunciate words is more aligned to the way patois speaks. So sometimes my words just sound fucked. That's why I mumble.
Now say Megadeth 5 times in a row fast.
I'm gonna say the N word. It is gonna be the N word. Megadeth.
Me be fishy. She shabat on my shalom till I mazel tov. Reporting live from Speaker Mike Johnson's Goon Cave. John Strickland, Merck's 1889. Fire was clearly not enough. When's
easy.
that fault supposed to go again? The First Church of Keith David present the JOI Rogan experience.
The JOI Rogan experience? That's crazy.
The VR chat goth I fucked is also from New Jersey. Oh, well,
Sad face.
you know,
New Jersey.
can't win them all.
Look, East Coast women, man.
Get out of here.
West Coast women in general, just
Get out of here.
Get out of here with that.
when sex dolls get to the point where they're like, I could fuck them and not feel bad about doing it, dog, it's over.
I'm a free man.
Yeah, I'm free.
One of these days, Kingston. One of these days, bang, zoom out your colon. Pre-Roz. my cock in the middle of your cheeks. Blake 896. Who do you think you are? I am the Bosnian tummy tickler. Do you think Brian Thompson's last words was "whoa"?
Derek, would you let JoJo
Squidward
fuck a
moaning
sex doll
with the
that was
cadence
a
of his
man
laugh.
physique? Like if it was like a dude, would you let her fuck it?
I think it would be hilarious. Like it's that shit is not upsetting or sexy. It's just like, what are you doing? Because it's just like, what the. Are you making the thing do shit to you?
Yeah, you
Or I guess she's writing. I guess she
you
can write
program
it.
and you program it, and then it does what you need to.
I'll
do.
be 6 foot.
I don't have a problem with sex toys. I just think they're kind of weird.
It's just funny. I don't know. It's just-
I think
I'm picturing like put a camera and then watch you fuck a doll. Like it's just gonna look
But no,
hilarious.
it's like its motion is similar to human. It's like very like cutting edge.
That's kind of creepy to me, to be honest.
I'd be like that.
I just want VR and like a spinning
fleshlight?
thing. Yeah, yeah. Like maybe a pillow.
You're like Joker.
Yeah.
You're like Joker in fucking what you call it in Mass Effect. Just like in a chair. He's just
Look,
fucking,
man,
you're like
a pillow, fleshlights jammed into a pillow, and then I just put it on so it feels like hips or something, and then VR.
I want to get one
I'm
of those.
simple.
I want to go on the lower body ones.
Would you donate your hips to a goon? Like if you could say like you're an organ donor on your license, but like hip donor.
I don't want to get fucked by
You're not there anymore.
posthumously
It's not
fucking
you. It's not
busted
you.
into.
It's just your little hip.
You can feel it in afterlife. You're like,
I actually want to be stuffed.
What the fuck?
If they can taxidermy and cut a hole in my ass, they can then they have fun.
That's crazy. Squidward moaning with the cadence of his laugh. Alaskan oilfield trash. Kazuhira the racial pain. Hurricane Miller. Texas Tater Salad. Littlefoot Unchained.
Littlefoot Unchained.
That's pretty good.
fucking Pharaoh Littlefoot.
That's crazy.
Monster Swede is just Etrigan, Niggy Ziggy. 56 Shades of Gray. 56 Shades of Gay. Marcus, Maria's colon fell out, man. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do.
He was so distraught. That's a funny joke, but also like
It's just it's funny
he
because
was
it's
broken.
well, that's funny because it's like the scene is genuinely well performed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to not laugh during that moment,
Shut
and I
up,
was
Dom.
like, "What the fuck do I do?"
Dom,
Annoying.
here's a fucking gun, shooter.
Shoot her in the
Here you
face.
go, Dom. Do it.
Here's
or
a
I'll
gun
do it.
that's here's a gun.
Here's a torque bow.
Here's a pistol that's bigger than 7 dogs taped together.
blow her
Shooter.
fucking head in
Here's the
half,
hammer
bitch.
of Don.
Use a satellite to kill your wife.
Whoa.
Wow!
Who was the queen again? The queen was his wife, right? Wasn't it?
The
Was
queen.
Marcus's wife, right?
No.
No, what? No,
queen again?
no.
There's another example of Kingston misremembering something.
Who's the queen again?
tragically.
No, just some slut that the dad was associated
Some.
with.
That's what it was. The she
His
knew
fucking buff ass scientist dad.
I love that world,
His
man.
dad
that
is
world is so funny.
jacked.
You know what's funny? They're jacked, but then like I look back and like they're not as jacked as I remember.
Really?
Yeah, like I look back at it and I'm like, they're jacked still, but like I remember them being like Michelin Man.
They're all jacked, and then there's Coltrane who looks just ridiculous.
Well,
Coltrane looks ridiculous.
because he's like they're
he was
normal.
an athlete. He was an athlete in that
Yeah,
world.
That's why it's funny that like they're above average.
Yeah.
And then there's Cole, and then there's like Carmine, who's I guess normal.
Yeah,
He's a normal sized guy, and then there's like these fuckers, and it's like Coltrane in the fucking Thunderdome. Woo, baby!
He's like as
You
big
just
as a
made it to the
truck.
games, man. I'm like, this guy's by him. He's alone. I was like, why is he alone here? What is he? What did he go to do? Was he just like, I just want to go check it out and see what's going on there? I was like,
of course.
because he wasn't a part of the main team at first, right?
No, he
Then
was
a different
He
team,
was one of the other squads. Yeah.
and then they all died except for him because he's a freak.
Yeah, he was like
well,
Alpha Squad.
I don't think. I thought.
Because you go
I thought
rescue him.
I thought he was with Baird.
He wasn't there. He wasn't with your team in the beginning.
Because I don't
know
think
that.
you go. I don't think you go. Wait, you're not with Baird right away, right? Because then isn't Baird like kind of annoyed that because he wants to lead or something?
I think that sounds right.
I think so.
Because I feel
I
like
haven't played Gears of War 1 in
it's
a while.
been a minute, and now my
Because I know in 2 he's with you guys the whole time. He starts off with you guys.
Sure.
But in 1
Yeah, 'cause
he's
I
not
know you
with
you definitely
You become
meet up
Delta.
with them.
That becomes Delta Squad by the end of Gears 1.
Yeah, because
So
I know
that's-
you meet up, but I feel like he might be with Baird. It's hard to remember.
I know that you find him alone. 100%.
Do you?
You find him by himself, yes. He's in the Thunderdome by himself killing a bunch of them. You're like, why is this nigga alone?
I don't know if he's in the Thunderdome, man.
He's not in the Thunderdome.
You don't
no.
fight him in the Thunderdome?
No, you go to the
That-
Thunderdome.
don't you
in
fight
3.
him by like a train station or some shit?
You
Or is that way before?
I don't know.
God damn it! It's been.
We got to play
Guess
those
I gotta
games
go play
again.
fucking Gears.
I gotta go play Gears for the 18th time again and forget it in 6 months.
And then forget it immediately. Yeah.
This is so cool. You're thinking it's so cool. You're not remembering things. Whoa, this is awesome. Remember when you were filming a film and we were doing a thing when we first got here, and you were like, "Whoa, this is so fucking cool." Was that Elliot that said that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We were doing the Joe and Justin's film.
Oh, that's right. They're for
Their
it
final
was like their
project.
final film for school.
And someone was like, "Yo, this is so fucking cool."
Who said that?
I thought it was you.
I would never say something so stupid.
I would never let that leave my mouth. I'd think it really hard though. Like, this is
he
fucking awesome.
probably did. What were we talking about though?
I don't remember. We were doing like some sort of fight scene. That
Oh,
had,
we did the
like-
fight scene.
That had, like pretty decently good choreography. He was like, "Whoa, this
It
is
wasn't
actually-
bad.
this is
And then
cool."
I put Nancy Sinatra under it in the final edit, and it came out really good.
I'd imagine it was
It's
fun.
such a pretty world today. Look at the sun. I love juxtaposition. That's one of my favorite things. I actually fucking Umbrella Academy. I didn't really watch that show. Really, I don't even really remember much of it. But there was a fight scene in like a bar to oh my god, what's that fucking Istanbul, not Constantinople, but it's, like, and it's like that is it was so good.
Makes sense.
That's interesting.
Music
That
just
sounds
like
cool.
I don't know. I love whenever something does that
When
shit.
he does that, it's pretty fun.
It's satisfying.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sucking on my dick.
Fuck my ass till you die.
Sitting on a cock because I'm gay.
Hell yeah, dude.
Jamie, pull up the Shrek spinning around in the mud at the speed of sound. Snark Tank being legendary when in auditory range, dastardly aura effect causes -5 intelligence and -2 per 5s psychic damage. I don't know what I just read. Preheated toast. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Badly brave. Dog the baby hunter.
Yes.
Aetherian.
Yes.
Needs help lowering his weapon to Hill 3. Orange Man Hunter. Naphrim. Melphis 1. King of Haphazard.
Don't
That's
do
it.
that. Don't. And rounding out our list, the king of haphazard. Don't play him like that.
Ow! that felt weird.
It did feel weird. Running out our list, King of Haphazard. Thank you all.
I felt like there was like 6 pages or something. It just felt like
Also, never just finish it.
I keep trying.
I know it's
This,
not.
I don't know. This one, I think it's good. We got it.
Let's redo it.
We
Redo
did
it. Let's keep this in, but then go through a say.
Yeah. Let's start from the beginning.
of the podcast.
No, we're bye.
I'm conjuring a gun.
How does it work? Right? They do the whole like.
I don't remember. Conjure gun.
Conjure
Gun, I choose you.
racist.
Conjure racist.
Conjure racist lord.
Dave Mustaine. Nigger dad.